Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks.
Opie and Anthony. Radio bad boys. Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities. Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs. Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts. Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks. Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks. Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks. Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
All right, we get it.
Pat, how's it going?
It's going great.
Cord Johnson bobbing for gonorrhea.
All right, this is a bust, lesbians. We're gonna smell all of your fingers. If it smells like a day at the fishing hole, you're under arrest.
We're blithering idiots. That's fine, though. I want more of my idiocy. Idiocy.
I love you guys. I'd suck all your all day.
Wow. I think that's an endorsement.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Want to say good morning to everybody listening to us on their iPhones. The future. Ever since Anthony said that, you could get our phone. Oh my God, get our show on the iPhone. I've been obsessed with this new technology. Yeah, the future is here. It's great.
Listen to whatever stations you want that are available right now. Of course, I'm sure more will be coming. But it's so handy. It really is.
Yeah.
So, yes, good morning. Hello. If you're listening on your little iPhone.
Just a quick hi to the people listening on the iPhone. I was reading, I don't know if it's a post or an email or an instant I don't know. We got so many ways for our listeners to get a hold of us, but someone was saying that they were listening to K-Rock, our flagship station where we're broadcasting from right now, as they sat there in L.A. in their car.
Yep.
How cool is that?
Pretty damn cool.
And this just in, the BlackBerry is adding an AOL app in the fall.
Oh, are they? In the fall? Well, you have that to look forward to.
I want to be on board with these apps.
With some apps.
I'm still not apping with my BlackBerry.
You got to app.
Yeah.
Download them. You just look through your apps, see some new ones, and go, hey, can I use that? Even if I can't, screw it, it's free.
Yeah.
Put it on there, you never know.
By the way, we'll talk about the All-Star game in about 3 hours from now because the people that stayed up to watch the All-Star game are still sleeping.
They're sleeping. Went very long.
Yeah, the game ended at 1:23 in the morning. That's a mere, four and a half hours ago. People have to work! What is Major League Baseball thinking?
End it.
This isn't a Friday or Saturday night. It was a Tuesday night. And you expect people to stay up till 1:23 in the morning.
There's no way to end that, though. You can't just, call the game.
Dude, with all the pregame and now we're going to bring it out onto the field.
You mean the hoopla.
All the hoopla.
All the hoopla. I hate that word.
I'm an idea man, and I know Major League Baseball's listening. It's very simple. You start the hoopla, as Anthony said.
Yes.
At 4 in the afternoon. By the time the game starts, it'll be 7 o'clock. And then people could, get up and go to work the next day.
Yeah.
What are they thinking? Why do they do it this way? I was getting email from, the staff, and they're like, oh, my God, 47 minutes, and the game still hasn't started. They're still introducing people.
Oh, there's so much pomp and circumstance.
And then,
I'm trying to think of how many ways we could put this.
Hoopla.
And
the pomp. And then when
circumstance.
Then when you thought it was about to begin, then they wheeled George Steinbrenner out.
More hullabaloo.
Georgie.
Oh, Georgie. What happened?
Good old Georgie.
We were making fun of him
10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
We were making fun of the way George Steinbrenner used to be the big boss. He'd wear his Crazy Eddie-looking turtlenecks and get out there and raise hell.
Yeah.
Firing people. The legendary brawls between him and Billy Martin. He was the tough guy. George Steinbrenner was a tough son of a bitch. and now to see the shell of a man,
Sure.
just constantly crying.
Yeah.
He's like me as a young boy. He's just crying at everything. They wheeled him out in a golf cart to deliver the baseballs.
Ew, who did he deliver them to?
I don't know.
The game.
Who threw out the first pitches? There was a bunch of them because that's what you have to do now. Remember the old days? One pitch, thank you. Get lost. We got to play some ball.
It's like when the president signs a bill or something. He signs like part of his name with one pen, and then the next pen, and the next pen. It takes 20 pens to sign your name.
That's got to be a skill because you ever try to write a check and like your pen dies out and now you pick up one
my
new
name
pen.
to be continued.
And then you try to continue your signature, and you feel like you have, I don't know, cerebral palsy or something.
Yeah.
You can't really get the rhythm back.
You got to get that rhythm right from the first letter.
Well, this stupid Bush, he signs his name, with 20 different pens? How do you do that?
Yeah, with 20 different pens, and then they give the pen out.
But
here's the one that was used. No, it's one of 20. Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing they do with, like, the first pitch now.
Sure.
Yeah,
right. Well, Steinbrenner delivered the balls, and it's being acknowledged that certainly Yankee Stadium gave him respect, but it wasn't over the top. Holy crap! They're wheeling George Steinbrenner around the field in a golf cart.
Yeah,
applause. But here's something very interesting. George bought the Yankees in 1973 from CBS. This fine company we work for today.
CBS owned the Yankees.
In 1973, George bought them for $10 million.
10 mil. They got to be worth, 12, 13 million by now.
At least they're worth more than 10.
Well, the Yankees are now worth $1.2 billion. And
Billion.
CBS gave them up for a lousy $10 million back in 73.
That is a hell of an investment.
That's a fine investment.
Wow.
And don't go calling and talking about the economy and that baseball players made less, blah, 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 blah. That's a hell of an investment. Like,
just Georgie.
Like Ann said.
Look at him.
His big, when Mattingly made $19.5 million, that was a massive, almost obscene contract.
Yeah.
And he said he'll never pay a player more than $20 million. And I think that's what he gave him, $19.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that changed.
Opie So Dumb writes on Instant Feedback. Opie So Dumb. The pregame started at 5. The reason it went so long was because it went into extra innings. I understand the game went into extra innings, and it was 15 innings. But the first pitch wasn't even thrown until close to 9 o'clock. That's the point I'm getting at.
Right.
If you were listening to me, dummy, I said that the game should start at 7.
You dunce.
877-212-0NA. So you got George Steinbrenner just crying like a little baby.
The last All-Star game here at the stadium. Just a blubbering fool.
Did he talk at all?
I don't know.
No, he was just crying.
They showed him, though, in the little golf cart bouncing around in the golf cart.
Yeah.
And he just has this constant wet lower lip. Like he's drooling all the time or something. I think there's a little something wrong with Georgie these days.
Yeah, are they saying what's wrong with him? They've been able to keep that under wraps.
Could it be the old, Alzheimer?
Does he got
the old owls?
Does he got a bit of owl?
How you doing, owls? I think he might have a little of that, but, I'm a doctor. I'm diagnosing from a video of him in a golf cart.
Yeah.
I'm diagnosing him with Alzheimer's. Dr. Anthony. Yes, that's what he has. I saw a video of him in a golf cart.
Well, he faded away fast, though. Like, there was something, medically wrong with him, and they decided not to tell anybody. Because he's only 78, I believe.
Yeah, that's kind of old. And then he's got his kids running the joint now.
You think he was just kind of like remembering famous Yankee moments as they're wheeling around
that's what it is.
The field?
Maybe the emotion got to him that they're, knocking the place down.
Yeah. Talking about that's where Lou Gehrig, stood for his speech. And
I remember
Yeah. Oh, there's where Billy dropped an N-bomb screaming at Reggie, and that's where Billy vomited down the steps, and that's where Thurman punched Reggie in the face.
All the good memories.
I love those guys.
That's where Wade Boggs was on the horse backwards.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
That's where Jim Laravich used to drink before driving home quickly in the on-deck circle.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
He drinks and drives. That's what Jimmy Laravich does.
Of course.
A little bit. 877-212-O and A.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy and I and some other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. And some other people went and saw Dark Knight last night. And my God, is this a great movie.
Wow, the reviews are in.
The movie doesn't need our help, obviously. I mean,
getting 5 stars.
5 stars, 4.5 stars. I mean, this movie was ridiculous how good it was. And it's Heath Ledger's movie. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give any spoilers away, I promise. You could believe me today. But I'll tell you this much. It's Heath Ledger's movie. It's not even a Batman movie. It should be called The Joker.
Really?
Yes. He was that damn good.
I was annoyed at how good he was. It's the best superhero villain ever.
Really?
Ever.
The Joker was. I was sickened. Like, did I call myself an entertainer watching? I mean, it was that great. It's like all the hype around him. I'm like, there's no way it's gonna be that good.
Yeah.
He was so great. Christian Bale, I like as Bruce Wayne, but I don't like him as Batman.
No?
I'm Batman.
Well, they do this with the voice.
Yeah. They've always done that.
But really over the top.
Yeah?
To the point.
He's got to disguise his voice or people know he's Bruce Wayne.
We understand that.
We have to suspend disbelief. I believe there's a man with a bat hat flying through a city.
Yeah.
I can believe that nobody recognizes his voice. He drives the bat car with the wings and it has fire on it.
Yeah.
If I can believe that.
Fire on it.
I can believe no one.
Flop, 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 flop.
Dude, he's like...
Flop, flop, flop,
it's
flop,
like
flop.
Clint Eastwood Batman. It drives me nuts. I'm Batman. That's all I want you to think when you're watching him talk is Batman.
Okay.
Batman.
I got to
Dumb
tell you,
lip.
Jimmy, there was a person in between Jimmy and I, and after the showing, everyone went their own way because I had to go get my dumb cell phone because that's what I wanted to do was go to the Dark Knight premiere or the day after premiere and take shots for the internet.
Of course.
These idiots.
So did you get any?
No, of
Did you
course
videotape
not.
it?
And they had a horrible system trying to get your cell phone back, and there was almost a Who thing that happened because the escalator, the really long escalator coming down from the IMAX theater, it's like uber long, was piling up at the bottom where that's where you got your cell phone. So at the end of the escalator and the table with your cell phones, there was a mere 10 feet. And they thought this was smart. And all of a sudden, the people are starting to pile up at the bottom of the escalator, and the escalator's filled.
There's no stopping them.
Dude, people started screaming, get out of the way! Losing it, because it was literally seconds away from a disaster.
What kind of idiots, though, get off and just stop there in front of...
Well, that's where the table was.
Even so.
Dude, because everyone is about themselves. They're like, they have my cell phone. This is where I get my cell phone. I'm not moving, because then it's gonna take you a long time to get your cell phone if you do the right thing and move out of the way.
Dopey system, I guess.
Horrible system. And then I'm like, I'm not getting trampled like I'm at a Who concert. So I literally pushed a few people over because I'm like, screw this. I'm not dying just because I wanted to enjoy the Dark Knight. And then it's amazing that nothing happened because people were just piling, and somehow they avoided a major disaster at the theater.
Why don't you just stick the cell phone down your groin?
You didn't know if there was going to be a metal detector.
What?
You know what? You didn't know if they were going to metal detect.
You know what? There's a difference between Jimmy and I. They go, "Do you have a cell phone?" I go, "Yes." I could have said no, and I was good.
Yeah.
They asked Jimmy, and he's like, "No,
no." I
left it home.
No, I said yes because I was afraid they were going to search me, and he goes, "Okay, you got to give it in." And I had a camera that can do video.
Oh, so you realized that you didn't have to give it in at that point.
Because he turned around and was fiddling with the other people on the line.
It's not like airport security. They're just asking.
I am strayed to the bathroom.
Of course.
And I kept my phone between us now. I don't want this to get out, but I kept my phone in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I'm Batman. I'm here to be Batman.
Meanwhile, there's people like behind the screen and in front of the crowd with little infrared detectors.
Sure.
So they could see
if someone's doing any.
Yeah, a little night vision.
Yeah.
They could see if people are taping it.
The IMAX, by the way, this movie is so well shot. I had problems with the movie, very few. I thought it was a great movie, but I thought it was too long. It double climaxed. Like, you know, some...
well, that's the new thing, the double climax. Give you two unbelievable
feels
endings.
Good.
But it was...
Who doesn't want to go a second round?
Of course.
They didn't need it. It could have been in my top 5 favorite movies ever. I mean, that's how much I loved it. But whatever, it was still great. But it was so well shot. When you see it on the IMAX, I really was... My palms were getting sweaty. It was like, I forgot...
Ooh.
How the IMAX makes you feel like you're flying. I mean, it was an amazingly well shot movie.
Yeah. So I went and got my cell phone, and Jimmy left, so we weren't able to talk. And I
didn't even see it at the end, dude.
It's all good. But I called him immediately, and I'm like, "Holy crap! How good was Heath Ledger in this damn movie?" They basically turned the Joker into a serial killer, and that's not giving much away.
No.
It really isn't.
He's a sociopath.
Yeah.
Amazing, and I knew Jimmy would love his portrayal of the Joker, and then. I was thinking as I'm leaving the theater, I'm like, now I miss Heath Ledger. When he died, I'm like, whatever, an actor dying, blah, blah, blah.
You didn't see Brokeback?
Never saw Brokeback Mountain.
He did a good job in that.
And I'm thinking he was...
Spit on his hand.
Yeah, but I'm thinking he was a good actor. I acknowledged all that and whatever, but it didn't really affect me. After you see Dark Knight, you're like, why is this guy dead? Why is this guy dead? Now I miss the guy.
Drugs?
Yeah, but he was just amazing.
Why could they have shot 2? Like,
could you imagine?
You wish that they would have done 2 Jokers, because there's no way you could have somebody else do it now. Because like Nicholson, I was like, how's he going to follow Nicholson?
He blew Nicholson away. Oh my, it's not even close, Ant. It's not even close.
Nicholson's is like a parody of it.
Absolutely,
he's the best.
Absolutely,
one of the best villains. I mean, in that type of genre, like ever. I mean, you can't believe how much you like watching him. He's such a he's a sociopath. He's a crazy, but not like comic book crazy, like regular movie,
like real
crazy.
You would be scared of this person.
Oh,
he's
very cool.
So great,
and Nicholson's now like an SNL skit.
Yeah,
his portrayal. Really, that's how you look at it now. And then I leaned over to Jimmy at one point. I'm going, wow, man, they gave the Amazing Kreskin a really big role in this movie. What's his name? Looks just like the Amazing Kreskin.
Who?
Oldman?
Yeah, Gary Oldman.
Oh, really? Gary Oldman.
Get a picture of just Google Amazing Kreskin before you see Dark Knight, and then you'll be laughing like I did inside the whole movie.
Big glasses, big dopey glasses.
He
and
looked
stuff.
like the Amazing Kreskin.
By the way, Gary Oldman was great too. I mean,
absolutely
tremendous. I'm Batman. The lips curled up. I'm Bat. Hey, Callahan, your breath wash ain't making it.
I just
go ahead, make my day. I'm Batman.
I love that annoyed Jimmy.
It drove me. Wait till you see Batman Eastwood. It was Batman Clint Eastwood.
That was probably the only complaint in the entire movie, except for maybe, like Jimmy said, it being a little long. I hate long movies. I didn't think it was long at all. I was just loving every minute of the movie.
Not that it sucked, but the part that I liked, like the hunk that I thought should have been the actual movie, I felt like there was just stuff around it that to me were unnecessary because it was such a powerful and action-filled great movie.
And let's not forget Morgan Freeman. I think at this point, whatever movie Morgan Freeman is, they should just, at the end in the credits, they should say Morgan Freeman as Morgan Freeman. Because the guy
Morgan Freeman always plays.
Dude, the guy plays the same exact character in every movie he ever does, and they say he's a brilliant actor.
Was he just kind of the soft-spoken guy and always has the answer, and
Hollywood should
very wise.
Hollywood should not even acknowledge that he's an actor. They put him in movies, but just say Morgan Freeman as Morgan Freeman. Because that's what you're getting. He's the same character.
He's not needed in this movie at all. He's just not needed. I mean, it's like they could have had any actor do it. Paid him a lot less, but it's named Morgan Freeman. And what's her name? Gyllenhaal or Gyllenhaal?
Maggie.
Gyllenhaal.
She's ugly.
Oh, she looks like Princess Leia. And she played Katie Holmes' part.
Yeah.
Katie Holmes was so much hotter than Maggie.
And they didn't put Katie Holmes in this one because
why would Tom Cruise allow her to do a movie and be more famous than Tom Cruise? What are you, insane?
That's pretty much it, huh?
That's exactly what that's all about.
Scientology got her.
No, that's exactly what that's about. Tom Cruise needs his woman to be, on the sidelines, not a big star in the Dark Knight movie. That's totally what that's about.
If she sees this movie, she's probably going to smack his face. Unless she was pregnant. She might have been pregnant at the time they were filming.
Maybe.
Do people think Maggie Gyllenhaal is hot?
Gyllenhaal,
whatever?
Gyllenhaal? I don't even know. She's awful.
And her face, she's got like old woman features in her face already. And she's only in her 20s.
She looks like Linda Stassi.
That's odd. Like, it must have been weird, her and Heath Ledger, because, Heath Ledger went homo with her brother in Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
But just amazing. People are going to love this movie. And like I said, it's Heath Ledger's movie. Simple as that.
From the opening sequence, it's like they don't bog you down with a lot of background garbage. It gets right to it. It's so good, man. It is so
rave reviews
good.
Coming in from the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I was blown away by that. Stupid
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, 4. 2 of his and 2 of mine.
All right, I like Maggie a little more because we just Google imaged her, and there's a nice picture of her breastfeeding.
Oh, yeah?
With boobie exposed. Look at that. Wow. Wee.
Wow, that is a hot picture.
Breastfeeding doesn't cut it for me.
That's kind of hot,
Sorry.
though. Can we put that on onaradio.com? It's breastfeeding. Are the lawyers going to have a problem with a breastfeeding picture? Because the listeners need to see that to decide if it's hot or not. That's kind of hot in a weird way.
Wow, she's got a nice teardrop bosom. Very
lovely.
Yeah.
Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, kid knows. Stupid pink eye. I'm Batman. Make it in there, kid. I wonder if they're just too embarrassed to tell him, stop with the scratchy voice. We get it. You don't want to be recognized, Bruce.
All the acting was amazing except for the little boy near the end. Ugh.
Oh, he was stupid.
Oh, it took you out of the movie for, thank God, only about 10 seconds. His acting was, I'll just say this much, it was just awful.
Yeah.
Just awful. That over-the-top kid acting.
Hate that.
Oh, God.
Hey, mister.
That's exactly it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That was pretty much it.
I hate
I don't want to give the line away because I promise no spoilers today. But you just nailed it without even seeing the movie.
Yeah, that is the over-the-top bad kid acting.
Think? Blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm Batman.
I love that. Jimmy's obsessed with that.
Your stupid curled up lip, your breath wash ain't making it. I'm a superhero. Are you?
There were scenes that Heath Ledger did where Jimmy and I were both doing the same thing, just reacting and like making weird noises and stuff. Like, holy crap! How good was that scene?
It's like when you watch. I'm watching actors sometimes. Like you make these little weird character choices, things that they don't tell you, just that you do as a great actor. And it was just like, God, it was like depressing to think the guy took a role that we all know. Everyone goes in knowing what the Joker is.
Sure.
No one doesn't know the Joker. So we all start at the same place. Every actor, every comic, every audience member knows what the Joker is. With his dumb little riddles.
What's the Riddler?
Oh, whatever. Dumb little jokes.
Yeah, the Joker's got jokes.
Yeah. Okay. Although I do think I would have been a better Joker. I would have made it a little funnier and more lighthearted.
Jokey.
Yeah.
Told some jokes.
Nice ears, Batman. And I would have run away while they were all laughing.
I got to tell you this, too. We have to put a time limit on this. Before we go away on our summer vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll give the listeners a good 2 weeks. And then we'll really discuss this movie. Because there was one scene that I really want to discuss. Near the end, the two.
Yeah.
That was... I wish I could say it now, but no spoilers today.
No spoilers.
I don't know when to record for our
Yeah. But, I mean, what we'll do is we'll give the listeners a week or two. 2 weekends. 2 weekends to see this movie, and then we'll have a nice discussion.
And we'll let you know. We won't just spoil it.
No, absolutely.
Eric,
yeah.
All right.
You want to see it? Yeah. When? Friday. Microphone, Eric. No.
Friday? You know that the IMAX showings sold out for the next 3 weeks? Mm-hmm. Is that just in New York or all over the country? Does anyone know? I know at least in New York, you can't even see The Dark Knight on the IMAX theater for at least 3 weeks. Sold out for the next 3 weeks.
Aren't they doing 6 a.m. showings?
Oh, yeah. This movie is going to set ridiculous records.
It was, I got to be on that IMAX, man. You really do. Roland And his and Roland II, his brother, really saved some good seats for us. It was like you were in the middle of the IMAX, and I didn't get up to pee once, which is a miracle. I had to. But.
We pretty much had the best seats in the house because of Roland and his creepy brother Roger.
Oh, is that it? You there again?
Yeah, Roger's always there. He's omnipresent.
All right, we'll go to the phones next. 877-212-0-A. It's Opie and Anthony. Good morning to everybody. Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton. So we just talked about The Dark Knight, right? And then we decide, we got to go on Rotten Tomatoes and see what's going on. It's getting 89% positive reviews. And then I'm thinking to myself, who the hell is giving this movie a bad review? Really? All the major papers giving it 4 or 5 stars, 4.5 stars. Everyone is acknowledging that Heath Ledger might get an Oscar for this movie.
Is it the too cool for the room people?
Thank you, Anthony. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The reviewer that has to be the one, like,
man,
look what I'm going to do. Everyone's loving this movie, so look what I do.
The one he gives, like, 5 stars to is the movie no one's ever heard of.
Right.
It's some movie out of Bulgaria. I hate that.
Some movie with subtitles.
I've seen this movie. It's magical.
Yeah, is it?
It's called The Flop.
Yeah. So let me just read a couple of these really fast. This guy writes about Dark Knight. Now remember, 89% positive reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Sure.
Visually impressive, but any hack can do a halfway decent job with the trailer-ready tangents. Not everyone can push the genre forward. And the fact that Nolan's padded popcorn flick isn't the streamlined masterpiece it could have been is a real buzzkill.
Douche.
What an ass.
What a needing to sound informed douche.
Yeah. He
How
knows.
about this? Ledger was masterful in this. That's
what I just read?
I didn't want it. You think I don't want to come in and trash it? How much fun it would be?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's Time Out New York. That was David
Okay.
Fear of Time Out New York. That's what he wrote. And then here's another one. Another guy that has to be the guy. He writes, this movie is too in love with itself to make you love it.
What? What does that even mean?
Describing exactly.
That's Marshall Fine. He's usually a pretty good reviewer from Star Magazine. Yep. Oh, he got this one wrong. And then you got this guy. The Dark Knight is noisy, jumbled, and sadistic.
Oh,
Well.
That's David Edelstein, New York Magazine.
What would you expect from New York Magazine? What would you expect?
Give me the next page, E-Rock.
What would you expect?
It's a great movie. It really is a great movie.
Sadistic. Shut up.
You can get picky if you really want to, but overall, it's an amazing movie.
But that's why guys like that shouldn't be. Just what a baby. What are you reviewing a comic book movie for? You're a baby.
You want me to? Here's another one. All right. This movie is grim and jammed together. The narrative isn't shaped coherently to bring out contrast and build toward a satisfying climax. The Dark Knight is constant climax. It's always in a frenzy, and it goes on forever.
I could almost go with.
Look, you know what? I've said it many times on this show. I'm not a huge action movie guy. This had a lot of action, and I didn't mind at all.
Even though he was right about it was a constant climax, and I think they should have cut it. They could have cut a half hour of the movie, but
Half hour?
at least.
Well, it's about 2.5 hours long.
Yes,
so.
2.5.
Yeah,
But it could have been 150, and I would have been one of my favorite movies ever.
There you go, Dave, Texas. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? First of all, David Edelstein's a homo. Do you think the Oscar rumors are true?
I got to be honest. He has to be nominated. And as I was watching him, I kept thinking, should this guy get an Oscar? And what he did with that was he made that character so interesting, and all you wanted to do was learn more about him, like why is he like that? I absolutely. Yeah, I do think so. And I thought it was a bunch of congratulating themselves, idiots who worked with him. His posthumous Oscar nod. Should he get a posthumous Oscar nod? I think a posthumous Oscar is possible. But God damn it, he really. I would like to see him win it. I mean, I haven't seen obviously whoever else.
They usually give the Oscar to somebody else that's living because they don't want the Oscar just sitting in an empty room somewhere.
Yeah, where's it going to... Who's going to come and get it? I would like to accept this award for Heath. I know that he would love to blah, blah, blah.
There's a lot of crying. Oscar night as someone accepts the award for him, and then it ends up in a box in an empty room somewhere. It's a waste of an Oscar.
But who else to get an Oscar for for playing a Batman villain? Do you know how good of a job you have to do? Christian Bale has to want to shoot himself because literally
no one's talking about his performance just because Heath was that good.
They're going to sell versions without him in it because you get I'm Batman.
I love Jimmy's impression.
It drives me.
I can't wait to see it now. I'm just going to be laughing every time he does that.
Watch the way his lip curls up. But as Bruce Wayne, he's great. He's like a really good actor, but it's like...
Well, as Bruce Wayne, he's kind of like the American Psycho character.
Yeah.
Very polished and very,
I'd like a reservation at Dorsia.
Yeah.
There's one scene, and this is pretty much in the trailers, and this is how just vicious this is, where a Batman is headed towards the Joker. He's riding on his motorcycle towards him, and he's just kind of standing there with he's holding a pistol, the Joker, and he's just like, come on, do it. And he's just rooting for him, and he's so... good.
Really?
Just standing there, you're just like, this is a great movie. Like, I might have been the director who told him how to stand, but he's just standing there waiting to get run down. And you're like, I love this guy.
And he's begging to be run down.
Yeah.
I will go. I will go see this movie again. I never see a movie a second time just because I want to see Heath Ledger again as the Joker. They could have done a whole spin-off movie with the back history of the Joker easily.
I'll bet you that there's some stuff that they left on the out because they had to know that for DVD extras, deleted Heath Ledger scenes. And anything he did, you're going to want to see.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
all right.
I want the DVDs coming out soon.
Let's move on to other things. Just in case you weren't up at 1:23 in the morning, this is what happened.
3-3 in the bottom of the 15th inning. Michael Young pops it up, right field, Corey Hart. Morneau tags at third. Here we go. Throw by Hart to the plate. And safe. This game is over. Morneau scores. Terry Francona exhales. And the American League has won again. And they will have home field advantage in the upcoming World Series.
I thought Mr. Buck at the end of that was going to go, and no one cares.
Everyone's asleep.
Yeah. So they can roll up the dumb red carpet now, finally. The red carpet that was for 18 blocks here in New York City yesterday, just messing up everything.
Tying up traffic. And
did you get on the other side of the red carpet so you could get out of Manhattan?
Yeah. Jesus. Almost no.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a call, from Poe. Anthony, I'm stuck in traffic. It's like, well, that's kind of why I needed you to leave early, and
if you weren't listening yesterday, because of the red carpet, Anthony needed to get his car on the other side. So
east side of 6th Avenue,
so
that's where I needed it.
He'll get Master Poe to get his car on the other side of the red carpet, but...
And then I'll walk over there, and then get in my car, and I'll be on the other side of the mayhem, and, get to the bridge.
And you gave him plenty of time to do that, but...
Yeah, but I don't know what happened. And then I'm just hearing, hold on. I'm on the phone with him. Hold on. I go, where are you exactly? I'm at 55th and 8th. I go, why? And then I hear him go, officer, can I make a right turn? Oh, they're not letting me make a turn. That's why I needed this done at 10:30.
He is as dumb as they come, man. I can't hold back anymore. He is as dumb as they come. Oh, he's good with his hands. Absolutely, he's great with his hands.
As long as there's not a pen in them.
Huh?
As long as there's not a pen in them.
God. Good gravy.
Yeah. Did anyone see the red carpet parade?
Yeah, I did.
What was that about there, Stunt Brain?
Stunt Brain saw it.
Fox taped the whole thing yesterday. The parade happened about 1 o'clock, and they had this parade special before the All-Star game from 6 to 8 o'clock, and it was just old players sitting in the back of trucks and some of the new players with their kids getting yelled at by the Yankee fans. But it was kind of cool, except for the Spike Lee was an absolute jackass.
Really? That's a surprise.
Wow, he's usually
so
such a nice guy.
Yeah, they brought him out, and he was about to be interviewed, and Hank Aaron's car came by, and instead of talking to the people who were talking to him, he kept going, hey, Hank, Jesse, Hank, during the whole interview.
Of course
So
he
they
did.
finally just said, go have some fun.
Yeah, get lost.
But
And why are they in the back of pickup trucks? It's a red carpet. You're supposed to walk the red carpet.
I think
The
somebody...
trucks were going slow enough where you could walk alongside it.
Yeah, but it was real hot, and I don't think Yogi was going to make it 3 blocks.
Oh, God.
You mean Yoda?
Yeah.
Oh.
There were a lot of very old guys.
Yeah. Oh, that was worth
That was cool.
snarling traffic for the day yesterday, huh?
And in the background of every shot were balloons or posters for the new Fox show Fringe.
Oh,
So it was in every single shot. Fox
Really?
was promoting the fall season.
Well, Fringe is going to be a pretty hot show, they're saying. It's that J.J. Abrams thing, right?
Yep. But I think Sam was down there.
Well, let's get Sam in here because we're going to do What's the Haps?
I was not even going to say that. I was going to say, why was Sam down there?
Oh, really? Sorry. Do we have a What's the Haps sounder yet?
We should.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Did you watch the All-Star game last night?
I just watched the last call this morning.
When you woke up for work, basically, yeah.
Is that a little friendship bracelet on your hand?
Yep. Why?
I was just asking. Like it's a little stringy thing, different colors, woven together and then tied around one's wrist to say, "I'm your friend."
Well, what's wrong with that?
I didn't say anything's wrong with it. Did I say anything's wrong? I said, "Is it?" And then I've just described what it was, and now I'm going to ask who gave it to you.
That was Miss Jess.
Did you have that yesterday?
Oh, your girl.
Yeah, no, I've had it.
No, I don't think you had it yesterday.
I would have
recognized
that.
After she was flirting with Seth Green on this very...
Right.
Why aren't you doing a TMZ-type promo about your own girlfriend flirting with Seth Green?
Yes.
Good point.
So what's the haps on that?
Yeah, why don't you get that done?
Yeah, what about that? Little TMZ type of promo.
We demand one of those today.
Well, is it true what you're hearing?
You have no problem going after Antolini and all this, but your own girlfriend was on that couch flirting with Seth Green.
I guess you're the boss.
And then Jimmy at the fight there, at the UFC thing or whatever the hell you were at.
Yeah,
he made a whole promo on. Perhaps you'll be going out with
Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore.
That's common speculation. A woman like
Of
her, a
course.
woman like me. But how about Cucky Sam?
Cucky.
Yeah, we got some good juicy gossip yesterday.
Yeah, that was. I mean, you could have them talking in it and everything. Not the speculation that you usually do.
I thought it kind of went nowhere.
Nope. I demand one of those.
Hoping it went nowhere
before
aren't you?
8:30.
Jeez. Okay.
I demand.
Jeez.
Okay.
You better get a writing.
Yeah.
Yep.
You better make it juicy, even though it's your own girl.
Now, when did you get the friendship bracelet?
Well, a while back we were driving to, and there was a long car. Bracelets to pass the time. And I got to go home with one.
Yeah.
And does she wear one?
No, she didn't get one.
Why?
I don't know. She ran out of yarn or whatever.
Oh, boy.
I get one.
Here comes Seth Green. He's gonna,
What?
He's going to swoop in and do the right thing.
What thing?
Treat her better.
No, I treat her like a doll.
Let's say hi to Brooklyn Ace. Brooklyn Ace.
Good morning, gentlemen.
How are
Sam, you got to change your bit to What's the Happenings. It sounds too much like Jimmy's What's the Apps.
Thank you very
That's
much.
true.
Yeah,
Talk about-
it does. I had it first.
No.
You.
Thank you.
Come on, try and steal stuff from Jimmy.
It is
From
kind
the
of,
host?
dude. I didn't want to make a thing about it, but I noticed that What's the Haps does. It's like apps with an H.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Jimmy's been doing the apps thing for the iPhone for a while now.
Were you using any of your apps last night after the dark night?
I didn't need these. Sometimes the apps just sit quiet. They wait like Batman. They wait to pounce. They just want to pounce. I'm going to rush you. Shut up.
I'm apps man.
I'm apps man. I didn't get a chance to thank you at the end of the first one. I didn't get you. And you'll never have to. Thank you. Go ahead. Make my day. Idiot. The outlaw Josie Batman. He really irritated me.
Well, Brooklyn Ace, thanks for the observation. We appreciate that.
Hey, what are we down to? 76 days, Opie?
Yeah, well, when is October 1st? This is a real thing happening, by the way. We're kind of
I know it is.
We're making fun of it, but the reality is we have 76 days left in our contract and no one's talking.
Hey, listen.
How many days?
Don't feel bad. The CWA has 17 days left in our contract, and it looks like we're going out.
Oy. Yeah, times they are a change, and this whole business is getting getting different as it moves to phones and all this other stuff. So who knows what's going to happen?
Later, guys.
77 days, I just was told. All right.
But I'll tell you this, I don't care what kind of iPod you have, you're not going to get What's the Haps on it.
All right. So what's the haps there, Sam?
Yeah.
Let's play one or two of these before we take a break.
Okay.
You were at the All-Star Parade with the red carpet?
Yeah, they closed down the city. All these people were around, so I figured I'd go down to find out what's the haps.
All right. We meet Louie, a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
Well.
All right, so we're here outside the baseball parade with Louie. Louie, what's the haps?
Huh?
What's the haps?
Haps.
Like, what's happening? What's the haps?
I'm right now, really. He's waiting for the parade to start marching up this way.
Who are you looking forward to seeing today?
All-Star, Jeter, Jambi, whoever's be there.
Are you a Yankee fan or a Mets fan?
New York, but Yankees.
Are you upset that they're building a new Yankee Stadium?
There's time for a change sometimes. Yeah.
So I figure after the electricity that he delivered with that one,
yeah,
it's smart ass.
I asked him about what he's doing as far as voting for the election goes.
All right.
Okay.
Have you heard about the controversy with the Obamas on the cover of New Yorker magazine?
Yeah, I saw it.
What do you think of that cover?
They try to knock him down.
Think so?
Yeah, a little.
Are you voting for Obama?
Yeah.
How come?
The change.
What kind of change are you looking for?
But different.
All right, great. Well, thanks a lot.
Change. What kind? Different. Different change, as opposed to the same old change.
Right. So the people know who they're voting for and why they're voting for him.
I've been thinking about this Obama thing a lot lately, and I think there's going to be a lot of disappointed people out there, including Anthony, obviously.
Oh, there's a little review, I guess, happening right there.
Jill's doing her review. You guys could have went to the movie with us last night.
Well.
Did she even see the movie, Anthony?
Why would I say anything like that? She's doing the entertainment report.
Are you trying to say that Jill Nicolini's doing a review on Dark Knight and she didn't see the movie?
She's probably not doing a review.
Don't get the Jill Nicolini audio.
She's probably not doing a review. She's probably just talking about it. There's an interview with that guy.
Wow, she's just like you. She doesn't prepare for her show either.
Hey. I prepare.
She's on TV doing a Dark Knight review, and I know she didn't see the movie because you guys were
review. She's talking about it.
You guys were invited to see the movie with us.
No, she's
get
just,
me this audio, Sam.
She's just talking about, and look, they got the people from the movie talking about the movie. That's all you need.
And they're making believe that Jill's talking to Christian Bale, but that's not happening either.
No, they're not. I don't think they're trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes here. She's just doing the entertainment
this CW11
this morning.
Is quite hacky.
It's fantastic. They're doing a great job.
That scene was amazing. Let's just say there's a party scene where Heath Ledger walks in.
Yeah.
Fixing his hair. Oh, it was great.
I gotta see this.
Oh, dude,
he does look fantastically
he was
bad.
So
just
good.
ridiculous. All right.
He was completely. Although again, I would have done it in a different voice.
Yeah.
I would have said the Batman Joker here. Some comedian, I don't know who it was talking about how all the superheroes, he's a Jewish comedian, how all the superheroes were Jews in his face. I forget, but he's like, my favorites are Batman, Spider-Man.
Oh, Speederman.
Yeah, Superman.
So this Obama thing, Anthony's gonna be very disappointed when Obama's the president. That's fair to say, right?
Yeah, I'm not an Obama supporter. No,
I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed when Obama's president. Like a lot of the minorities that are voting for Obama just because he's black. Because they're voting for Obama, thinking the whole country is going to change and it's going to turn more their way.
Right.
And they're going to find out after the first 100 days it's going to be same old, same old. I'm telling you. And that's who's going to be really disappointed in the end. Not Whitey. It's going to be all the people that voted for Obama thinking that he's going to make real change because he's the first black president.
I don't know. I think we're going to see, and it all depends, Well, I think we're going to see a lot of liberal.
None of it's going to get through.
A lot. Why not?
Just because the system's in place, my friend. Maybe
with a Democratic Congress?
Maybe just a slight lean.
Dude,
tops. A slight lean.
With a Democratic Congress, then what are you going to do?
It's a machine, my friend. The machine is
But they'll sign off on whatever he says. And the Republicans won't have anything to say about it. So we'll end up like
When's the time that happened with Jimmy Carter, Democratic Congress and Democratic President? I think it was Carter, right?
Right.
That worked out well.
That went well, didn't it?
You know what?
America was pretty much castrated for the entire time he was in office.
One guy.
The economy sucked.
Yeah, but one guy doesn't have that power anymore.
One guy doesn't, but one guy and a Congress behind him does.
That'll give you a little bit of a lean.
Well, who's going to say no to his policies then?
Yeah, but they mumbo jumbo the policies. They throw a lot of other things in there that confuse everything.
That's when you have a Republican and a Democratic Congress, or you have a Democratic president and a Republican Congress. When you have a Congress that backs up the president like that, then it's carte blanche. You're talking about a guy that could put these very liberal policies in place that are going to take away some of our rights. Tax increases. You're going to see a lot of tax increases. You're going to see things like the Second Amendment suffer terribly.
Not terribly.
Terribly.
Not terribly.
Yes.
No.
You don't. You haven't kept track of the Second Amendment and how it's been trotted upon by Democrats.
How many guns you got?
I don't know. I can't count.
All right. Let's say you have 15. Let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
Been through your house once or twice.
Sure.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
So maybe you can only have 14.
That sucks. I should be able to have as many guns as I goddamn well please, and whatever types I want. I understand, you got to put limitations. I can't have machine guns.
I did that on purpose, by the way.
But I know.
I knew that would get, yeah.
But like that whole assault weapons ban that there was for a while there, it was ridiculous. It was nothing but semantics. An assault weapon is defined purely on the look of the weapon. What it looks like. Does it have a flash suppressor on the muzzle? Oh, what is that going to do?
I think, more importantly, I think it was in the paper today, cops can't really shoot if they've had a few
Holy
drinks.
Jesus, this story is just, something good, because the cops are getting to the point where they're just saying, screw it. They're giving cops such a hard time that they are going to see crimes when they're off duty and say, something? I ain't bothering with this. I'm just going to get in trouble. So go screw yourself.
Here's the scenario. All hell's breaking loose. A cop happens to be off duty. He had one or two beers.
Off duty, he blew a .09. Now, .08 is legal for illegal for driving.
Sure.
Just that's the limit. So he blows a .09, but he had shot a perp. This guy had a Tech 9. He fired 3 shots at the cop. The cop draws on him, shoots him, and injures him. Doesn't kill him.
So it sounds like it went down perfectly.
Ever since the friggin' Bell shooting, the commissioners decided that anytime there's a shooting, the cops have to take a breathalyzer test. So he took a breathalyzer. He blows the .09. He's now on restricted, desk duty. They took his gun away. And this guy pretty much was a hero. He's off duty.
It sounds like
he sees a guy shooting. A guy is shooting at him, and he's supposed to. They told him, you're supposed to call 911. He's a cop.
It was textbook, too.
Yeah.
How he took care of the situation.
He didn't, no innocent bystanders were hit. He injured the bad guy, and he gets chastised for it. You know something? I don't blame any cop who's off duty that looks at a crime going on and walks the F away. Just leave the situation, because you're just going to get yourself in trouble and get yourself screwed.
You're right.
And that's what they're going to do. Stuff like this sets precedent. You see a cop reads something like this, sees his buddy get jammed up, and what does he do? Now you got to look and assess the situation and go, should I pull my gun out? Should I try to apprehend this guy? Should I intervene in any way? No. I'm not going to lose my job and my pension and everything else. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment.
New rule. They have to call 911.
I could understand
Unbelievable.
If somebody's falling down drunk and starts firing in the air, there's a problem. But this guy, he's out. He's off duty. He's blowing off some steam. He's not intoxicated, and he gets a criminal.
Shouldn't it be case by case?
Of course.
Instead of this whole,
it's so easy to just put a blanket over something.
Over everything. All right, listen, we got to take a break. We could continue with this after the break, certainly. 877-212-ONA. Let's not forget, what are we, 2 weeks out from the ONA traveling virus?
Yeah, we're terrible at promoting that.
Wow.
We have a great show.
2 weeks.
We're only doing one show this year. It's going to be a great one. It's August 2nd, PNC Bank Arts Center. Tickets available now through Ticketmaster, Ticketmaster.com. Virus Tour, one word, on MySpace. You got Norton, you got Patrice O'Neill, you got Mike Birbiglia. He's never done one of these before. He's a great comic. Nick DiPaolo, another great comic who hasn't done this yet. Greg Giraldo, another great. Now I have to say another great comic for everybody, but they really are. We've only picked the best here. Bob Kelly, Rich Voss, Otto and George. A big surprise that we're not going to announce until you're sitting in your seats. And I think we're going to add another comedian that we will announce before the show. But August 2nd, it's the only one we're doing this summer. It's going to be really, really good. It's a party every summer. Last year, thousands of people didn't even go into the venue. They were having too much fun in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And everyone was having fun inside. So you decide. Party in the parking lot or come in and party.
Right.
So,
yeah.
August 2nd, PNC Bank Arts Center, Homedale, New Jersey. Ticketmaster, Ticketmaster.com for your tickets. Get them now. All right? All right. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show, 877-212-ONA.
What is this?
I don't know what this is. Kind of cool. What? What?
Stone Age.
Wow. Oh, this is Queens? Of the Stone Age? Nice.
What album is all this? Wow, wait.
Yeah, very, very cool. So, Anthony and I, not Anthony and I, I'm sorry. I'm used to saying that. But it was Jimmy and I this time around. We went and saw The Dark Knight last night. We've been talking about it off and on. We're not giving spoilers away. And
we don't even want a record for the other guys on the show. I don't want a record for
Oh, my God. I'm whispering to Jimmy
please.
because we're just doing like Heath Ledger stuff to each other back and forth. It's Heath Ledger's movie. We said that earlier. Simple as that. And he will get an Oscar nomination. There's no doubt. Whether he wins it, who knows? You got to see what else comes out between now and then.
Just the choices he made, what to do with that role, was so goddamn good, man.
Yeah. And
raves.
And there were empty seats where you and Jill should have been, Anthony.
What?
At the IMAX theater last night. There were 2 empty seats. Right there.
Well.
Because you guys weren't there, we got some nice buffer seats.
Well, we were busy.
What were you doing last night instead of seeing The Dark Knight, my friend?
Well, first I was home.
Mm-hmm.
Tending to more pool things, more pool issues.
Yeah.
Because of, it was supposed to take 2 weeks after the permits came in. That was, I can't even tell you how long ago. I'm really reaching the end of my rope here.
Yeah.
And getting a little annoyed with a few of the people involved in the construction of my pool. Some of the people, amazing, talented, do what they say. The work goes quickly. Some other people, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. But I'm getting a little annoyed, and I want things taken care of.
Now, I got to make something perfectly clear. You got a lot of people stuck in traffic listening to us now.
Yeah.
Do you want Joe Listener to be annoyed along with you as you bitch about your state-of-the-art swimming pool?
No.
Oh.
I don't care. I don't care. Go screw you. Yeah, I got a pool. Eat me. What do you want?
I think you should. If I were, I would blast this company.
Yeah, why aren't you blasting
They
them?
have been treating you
Yes.
like a fool.
Yes.
When they know you've already threatened to give them an accurately bad commercial, and they jumped up and began up, let's get it done, and then now they're sloughing off again.
Sloughing.
And I have an interest because I want to go swimming.
Yes.
Hey, the pool party's this weekend, right?
No.
Oh.
Not this weekend.
Wasn't it supposed to be?
Yes, for my birthday, the pool bash.
I know.
Didn't you set a
birthday
date?
Pool bash celebration.
I'm serious. Didn't you set a date for the pool party?
There is a tentative date.
I thought it was
set.
this coming weekend.
And it
October
is,
11th.
but the problem is, it falls during vacay, which is bad.
You don't want us to be there.
But
I understand.
No, every other date is taken.
I understand.
Every other date. I'd have to wait till Labor Day. That's where we're at.
That's all right.
Party.
We want to be at your pool party.
I know.
But if you have it during vacation, everyone's making vacation plans.
But it's not like it's at the end of it.
Oh, well.
It's the 16th.
Can I go?
Of course.
You don't want me at your pool party.
I do.
Yeah, why don't you want us at your pool?
I do. Everybody's invited.
But you
want to make a duty in my pool?
I do.
Don't make a duty.
I want nothing more than to get out and just giggle and point to the middle of the pool and have you go get your stupid net. Get the net, boy.
To drain the pool.
No, that would be Keith the cop's job. Keith, go get the net. Pronto.
Get the net.
Yes. All right.
Oh.
Pool party news.
So you didn't go see Dark Knight, you and Jill.
No.
But what's weird is we're watching this local news channel.
Yes, CW11.
And they stepped her up today. She should be the entertainment reporter. This Emily Francis here in New York stinks.
Jesus.
Jill Nicolini should be the entertainment reporter. I know you can't comment because you socialize with these people.
I'm a little biased.
But you know what?
I think she's fantastic as the entertainment reporter, of course.
But Jill, the traffic vixen thing, she's outgrown that. It's so obvious she needs to be the entertainment reporter. She's very bubbly, and she knows how to conduct an interview. She knows what she's doing over there.
I was hoping she would do mine when I went in. I was promoting Happy Endings. I did CW11. I was actually hoping it would be Jill. It was Emily, who was nice, but she wouldn't say the name of the book. Like Jill, I think is just better for that. I think she's like she doesn't mind being a little sillier. She's
right.
Not worried like, oh my God, my image. She doesn't take herself that seriously.
Exactly.
So when are they going to tell Emily Francis to beat it so your chick gets the big promotion?
I don't work there. I don't run the joint. And my opinions are very biased.
Are you secretly hoping, though, that they say beat it, stupid?
I'm not saying anything. It's a hard career.
You heard it here first. Anthony is hoping.
I did not.
Sam, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Don't you get anybody in trouble over there.
Look how paranoid he gets.
Aunt's pool party.
Oh, you put it in your little calendar.
I put it in the iCal.
Oh.
Is that one of the apps?
No, the apps are the other things. I'll probably I'll play Scrabble. I'm going to gather everyone around the pool. We're going to play like a big Scrabble game.
Scrabble, everyone will have fun.
Nice. So Jill is filling in for Emily Francis, who, according to Anthony, is going to be fired soon. So Jill gets
I didn't
the promotion.
say anything like that. I wanted to clear that I never said that. You're going to get me in trouble with these people.
You have to socialize with them. I understand. I don't have
to. It's just, it's what it is.
I don't have to, socialize with these alcoholics that are doing the news locally in New York.
Jeez.
But you do. I understand, and I really do.
Yeah.
All right. So Jill did not see Dark Knight, but she's talking about it today on TV.
Well, entertainment reporters have to report on entertainment, and that movie it falls into that category, doesn't it?
Who's influencing who at this point in this relationship? Shouldn't she have seen Dark Knight last night if she's going to talk about it today on the CW?
No, you get some details, you play some clips, and you're doing it.
All right, let's take a listen. Now, remember, Jill did not see the movie, right, Aunt?
I don't know.
You're with her 24 hours a day at this point.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe no, because something. I wasn't with her not yesterday, but the day before.
Right.
So perhaps she went to the movies.
Yeah, but you're in constant contact. The iPhone is always bing, bing, bing. There's communications going on. You guys can't even wait till after your jobs to talk. So I'm assuming somewhere in the pinging that she's giving you a little review on Dark Knight. What did she say about Dark Knight? Me and Jimmy did our review today, and I think we did a fantastic review without giving out spoilers. So what did Jill say about Dark Knight?
Well, if she had seen it, she wasn't going to spoil it for me. So,
but she had to say something.
No. I don't like spoilers.
But I mean, did she comment on the performance at all?
Yeah. What did she think of Heath Ledger? Is she thinking Oscar nod too, like Jimmy and I?
Oh, Oscar nod.
Look, I'm trying to get her the entertainment job at this CW when they kick Emily Francis out the door.
No, they're not kicking anyone out the door.
So let's get Jill on the phone today. I got to give her a little help today. She's got to see these things before she goes on TV, and then she's going to have the job. I'm telling you.
Steve just walked in and he's trying to he paced. Yes, Oscar nod. I'll get him on the phone.
Oscar nod.
Is that KNOD?
I'm looking in the phone book.
Steve's in a bear panic today. He's just panicking all over the place. We had to give the guys a talking to today because Pat O'Brien is marrying Betsy, the famous Betsy.
Betsy from his tapes.
So I go to Steve, like, any second, there's going to be a CD in front of me with the famous Pat O'Brien Betsy clips, right? Or are you going to run into the office and get it done now? Anyway, here's Jill talking about the Dark Knight, Anthony, a movie that she might have seen.
All right. So give a little listen.
Look, let's be honest. No one likes Emily, and they're going to move Jill up very soon.
No, that's not true. Oh, my God. That's not even... What do you...
See, Stunt Brain's excited for your girl.
She's great.
Yeah.
You know, look, I know she's fantastic, and whatever she does.
She lights up when she does entertainment.
She sure does.
She even dresses better.
Very good.
She sure does. And she's well prepared. She's seen the movie, all that stuff.
Well, yeah, you know.
Here's Jill Nicolini talking about Dark Knight a mere few minutes ago on the CW.
The Dark Knight is one of the most anticipated films of the summer, but when we sat down with the cast, what was on everyone's mind was the passing of Heath Ledger, whose performance in this film is already receiving critical acclaim.
All right. There was nothing in there about seeing the movie.
Okay, nothing in there about seeing the movie, but she sat down with the stars. What did she tell you about Christian Bale?
She said when we sat down.
We meaning her.
Now, it's the collective...
Is there
we, as in the whole news organization.
The media in general.
So it's whoever did sit down.
Is there a clever ruse going on here?
I don't know what's
Did Jill Nicolini talk to Christian Bale?
I don't.
Did Jill Nicolini talk to Maggie, what?
Gyllenhaal. I don't know.
Morgan Freeman. She must have a nice, cute little story about Morgan Freeman when the cameras were off. What was it?
I don't know.
When did she hang out with the Dark Knight cast? In between all the partying you two are doing.
She said we. Now, the we means someone in the news organization there.
Linda Church?
Possibly.
Smug guy?
What about Gary Oldman?
Smug guy.
What did Gary Oldman say about working with Heath Ledger?
I don't know. I have not interviewed any of these people.
But she did, and you guys talk. A little of that pillow talk. She must have said something. What, did they fly her out to L.A.? How was that?
No.
Yeah, that does actually look like they did the interviews in the CW
It
studios.
certainly looks like Jill talked to the stars of The Dark Knight. Give us a little inside scoop, Ed, please. Something different. This is what the listeners are clamoring for.
Perhaps if she did, I did not hear about it. We were discussing other things, I guess. It didn't come up.
Did she get your American Psycho DVD signed?
Oh, that's a good question. You love American Psycho, and if she's going to see Christian Bale and do a little interview, of course she's going to do the right thing and get things signed.
I don't think it's that professional to be asking for signatures at a television news organization like that.
Maybe she has it as a surprise for you.
Yeah. All right, let's
she's got a friendship bracelet for me. Homo.
Maybe at the pool party she'll break it out. August 16th, pool party, late Jimmy Bash, wink.
All right, let's listen to Jill Nicolini's exclusive interviews with the cast of The Dark Knight that she did, I don't know, in the middle of the night when Anthony was sleeping, because that's the only time they're not in constant contact. Yes, Stunt Brain.
I think Steve either is getting Oscar Nod on the phone or Jill, so you can ask her yourself.
Oh, Steve's giving you the finger. Oh, what's that about, Steve?
Oscar Nod.
Oh, look at him, and he's not even smiling.
Steve ain't having it today.
There's a lot of nods in the phone book.
That's right.
I think he's got Jill, though.
Is that with one D or two?
All right, hold on. Here's more.
His performance in this film is already receiving critical acclaim.
Bruce, this is Harvey Dent.
The famous Bruce Wayne. Rachel's told me everything about you.
I certainly hope not.
Christian Bale is back as the Caped Crusader. Some new faces join him in the fight to restore Gotham City, including Maggie Gyllenhaal and Aaron Eckhart, who plays Two-Face.
I always dressed up as Batman and watched Batman and, had all the paraphernalia and all that sort of stuff. To see Batman while I was acting on a rooftop for the first time was, I have to say, quite an emotional experience for me.
So I don't know the actor's name, but he plays Harvey Dent in
Aaron Eckhart.
Thank you. In Dark Knight, and he was also terrific in No Smoking.
Thank You for Smoking.
Thank you for not smoking, or no, Thank You for smoking, which was a great movie that no one saw. Anyway, it sounds like Jill talked to this guy.
No, It's just kind of
She set it up, and next thing you know, he's talking.
She didn't ask a question. She didn't say, hey, blah, 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 blah. Question, and then have that injected in as an answer.
By the way, your girl also just gave a spoiler.
Yes, she did.
Really?
A massive spoiler, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yes, she did.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, so not only did she not see the movie, she's now wrecking it for everybody that wants to see the movie.
What was the spoiler?
I'm not going to say.
Rooftop. Allegedly, this movie had no roofs in it. Hey, by the way, how come no one's criticizing Aaron Eckhart? I get killed for the dress and the dresses. How about him? Well, I played Batman when I saw Batman. I was growing up, I saw Batman. How many times you can say Batman? We get it, idiots. You're in Batman. I'm Batman. Please tell me they have a Batman clip. And starring as Clint Eastwood. We know, we've heard.
Batman. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
More exclusive Jill Nicolini here. Just remember, as you listen to this clip, that last night when we saw the movie, there was an empty seat where Anthony should have been and an empty seat where Jill should have been.
Well, I kept nudging it, and it was empty space.
But she knows all about the movie, so she obviously got one of those very rare screener
She's
copies.
very good at researching, and she works very hard at it. She does her homework.
All right.
Along with a few new faces comes some new gadgets and even a new bat suit.
Oh, did she tell you about the gadgets that were in the movie? Because they were really cool. What did she tell you about the gadgets?
No.
Why not?
Well,
She wanted you to be surprised because you're a gadget fan.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, why would I need to know? I want to see him in the movie.
Even a new bat suit.
I could move so much better. Hence why I was doing all my own fight sequences, because it wasn't as tiring. You weren't fighting against the suit every single second. The bat pod, that damn thing, was near impossible to ride. You can't ride something like that like you ride a regular motorbike, because you slant to a certain degree, and after a while, you're falling over, and everybody did that.
I got to tell you, I'm really jealous.
See?
I would have loved to interview Christian Bale like Jill Nicolini.
Did she even say she was interviewing Christian Bale? This is typical. Hey. This is what they do in the news.
Hey, I'm like everyone else. I'm just a dummy that watches the local news. If I see Jill Nicolini talking about Dark Knight and setting up a Christian Bale clip, you got to assume that she was actually there in the room with the guy. He did American Psycho. He did The Machinist.
He did The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. He did Dirty Harry. He did The Enforcer. Get it?
Joker, make my day.
No. She
what? She what?
She was kind of just talking about the movie.
Yeah.
And then letting the stars of the movie elaborate on certain aspects of the movie.
Sure.
But not trying to bamboozle anyone into thinking she was doing the interviews.
Well, Bill's going to help you out. Bill from Waterford writes, Jill is too busy watching The Dark Knight in Ant's pants. So,
hey. Hey, now.
Can I say that there was because Christian Bale mentioned the motorcycle. Can I say that watching him on that motorcycle with this dumb cape going behind him was badass.
Wow, really?
It was bad. You can't.
He made a cape look cool.
He really did, man.
If you just try to walk around New York in a cape, people will point and laugh.
I'll laugh at you.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
How did that work out for you?
I told people I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, see? Look who's on the phone.
Yes.
All right. Hold on one second. Let me get... she probably doesn't have much time.
Of course not. Very busy girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, one half of the Anthony power couple, Jill Nicolini from the CW11 here in New York City. Jill, we're all very jealous that not only did you see The Dark Knight, you got to interview the stars of the movie. We just played your clip of you talking to Christian Bale.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Anthony. I forgot to invite you to the premiere the other night.
That's okay. Yeah, see? She said, oh, the screening, they went to the screening? She goes, the premiere was last night. See?
Yeah, but you already admitted that you two were together on premiere night.
No, actually,
no.
I told him I was sleeping, but I really had to go to the premiere. I didn't want to make him jealous. They didn't want him there.
That could happen.
So what did you tell Anthony about the movie that you got to see?
Oh, I am kidding. Let's give you a little TV 101, okay? Let me give you some tips here.
Yeah.
You watched the package of me obviously talking about The Dark Knight. Now, you didn't see any shots of me sitting across from Christian Bale.
Right.
Did you?
But, Jill, you're not supposed to admit this.
Oh, guess what?
Ever.
Guess what? TV 101.
Ever.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So there were technically no two shots or over-the-shoulder shots from Christian, so you didn't see me. So that probably means I wasn't really there and didn't do the interview. A lot of those interviews are done.
Oh, why is she pulling out of the spot? This is
I think I just saw you on the phone, by the way.
What?
I think I just saw you on the phone on the wide shot.
Of course you did. This hacky local news.
Hysterical.
Hey, Jill, let me ask you, when they do those shots, now I'm going to ask a real news question, because obviously they do them at these junkets. Do they actually, will they just show the same interview on a bunch of networks, or is there somebody, like, actually sitting there, or are they just pretty much filming the guy talking with the backdrop?
Well, sometimes there's standard interviews like that, and people get the same material, but most of the time there's satellite interviews. So what happens is each station gets about 5 minutes with the actors, and you talk to them via satellite, and so everyone kind of gets their own material. But when in doubt, or the movies with cheaper budgets, yeah, you get stock footage and stock answers and interviews.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get, like, Christian Bale to do 500 interviews around the country.
Yeah, it's tiring.
Jill does her research. She works very hard, and I think she does a great job.
Why, thank you, darling. But Opie, I was a little upset. I heard you guys went to see the movie last night, and you didn't invite Anthony and I.
Now you're just doing a radio bit. You guys weren't. You guys were invited.
I did not ask you last night. How come we weren't invited? And what did you say, Anthony?
I said we weren't invited.
You're a liar.
Anthony,
you know that.
We invited you.
Now we got to get Roland on the phone, because now you're going to piss off Roland, and you don't want to piss him off. He's
he's very angry.
And his brother is even more insane.
Of course not. I said I don't want to go because driving into the city and back out at that hour is crazy.
Honey, I live right there. And also, for the record, Opie, did he ask you to go to the Mets game with us Sunday night? We had great tickets, like the TV tickets, the field seats, the box seats.
I'm. You know how you just like gave away a lot of stuff for TV? I'm going to give a lot of stuff away for radio. Ant and I aren't really friends.
Hey, come on.
So why would he? Invite me to the Mets game on Sunday?
There's a Mets game this Sunday? I would love to go. I'm not even a Mets fan, but I would love to go.
It would be great. So I could bond more with Lindsay, and the four of us hang out. And
we've had this clever ruse going on for many years, but it's time to admit that we're not actually friends. But see, a friend would invite you to Shea Stadium, knowing that that the guy you've been doing radio with for 14 years is a huge Mets fan.
I'll let myself off the hook here. It was very late on Sunday. It was a night game on Sunday. Impossible to make. Impossible to make.
Well, let me make that decision.
Hey, don't you have to go?
Yeah.
me? No, not yet. I have a few more minutes.
Hey, Jill, by the way, we're rooting for you. We know that they're going to kick Emily to the curb soon.
Jesus, what?
And you're going to be the entertainment reporter, and that's where you should be sitting every morning.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I know you're bored of doing the traffic. You're still doing an unbelievable job, and it's time that they do the right thing and kick this broad to the curb and move you up.
Would you knock it off? She got to work with these people, and I have to socialize.
You don't think she's secretly going, thank you,
no,
thank you for getting the word out?
No, I'm not.
Because I agree with you
I'm
secretly.
saying thank you. That's a
She's
compliment.
not secretly saying.
You really should see the movie, though. I got to be honest. Heath Ledger was so good.
Heath Ledger.
He did such a lovely job.
Oh, you guys got to do me a favor. You got to watch at 7:48 when I go backstage. The Mamma Mia cast on Broadway. That's going to be a good segment.
Did you see the play?
Yeah, of course. And I was in the play. You'll see. I went on stage with Caroline Carmel.
Oh,
all right.
So you like the Met game was good? You went?
I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go?
We didn't go.
Oh, okay.
I had my sister's birthday party to
And
go
Gasho
to.
of Japan.
And Gasho. Yeah, we went to Gasho of Japan. Just took pictures with fans.
Nice.
I want to go to the pool party.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you,
16th.
Jill, I know you can't give anything away, but who did Anthony put in charge of getting the big banner, the happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Jimmy banner.
Belated birthday, Jimmy banner. Is that you, or did Anthony relegate that to a separate company or a friend?
No, wait. Happy birthday banner to you?
Yeah.
But she's good, Aunt. She's good.
Jimmy's birthday.
She's good. She knows how to keep a surprise.
She's good.
Yeah.
See?
I don't know anything about that.
Of course you don't, because, you know.
She's good.
That would mean,
you don't, Jill.
That would mean Anthony caring about us personally.
Nah, I thought...
Don't worry about it, Jill. It's not like it's a big birthday this Saturday for Jim Norton or anything.
I want to come in and celebrate like last year. Remember I brought that tranny cake in?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. That was a year ago.
And that's when I met my baby.
Yes, that was our first little meeting with me taking the embarrassing picture with you where I'm all scared.
By the way,
it was horrible. You look at that first picture, I'm just like...
Seeing you two together and then seeing you now, it's almost as if I had started dating Ozzy. Like, the way he and all... I'm so uncomfortable next to him, and then all of a sudden... Like, that picture of you and Jill in the backyard is great. You guys look good together.
Yeah, this is an amazing picture. I'm snapping it for Opie's eye.
Oh.
Yeah, that's us by the pool.
That pool looks sick, by the way, Aunt.
Yeah,
Came out great.
It is sick. It's got blue stone dust in it, and the acid level is much too high.
How come you get all this?
Very sick.
There should be some rocks and stuff around there. Why do they do it like that? There's no stuff around
there. That's not done yet.
You can't see the whole picture, too. And
yes.
The big party boys, I hope everyone makes it. So.
Yes.
Yeah, but,
No, well, Anthony scheduled it during vacation when we're all going away, so,
Well, then we'll have to change it because I told him.
Well, thank you, Jill. Thank you for doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
For actually thinking about other people.
You know what it is? I ask Anthony to do things sometimes, and he kind of forgets. I always ask him.
Yes, you
text Jimmy, text Opie. You gotta give me. I want all the scoop. I text Steve. Steve's in. Him and MJ are coming. So I don't wish I had everyone's numbers. I don't. So I'm gonna have to go through his phone book, and I'll be in touch directly.
She's trying to make you more social.
Yeah.
Aunt. By the way, it would be
social.
Nice.
Forgets is a nice way of saying Anthony blacks out.
Yeah.
Anthony wakes up in his clothing. I understand Anthony's a very busy guy.
Yeah.
He gets stuff in the morning.
Yeah. All right, Jill, don't you have a job to do?
Yeah, in a few minutes. I got to talk about space chimps. And then Mamma
Space
Mia.
chimps.
What is space?
You're going to talk about space chimps? It's a little animation movie.
Is it, Ed? That's not what you're saying in the office.
All right, please be quiet.
We are running Anthony over with that bus.
I am really under the bus here today.
Over and over again. Oh, it's an animation flick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
All right, Jilly.
Jill, you're going to have Emily's job soon, so keep up the good work.
God.
Oh, thank you very much.
She'll be lucky to get a job with New York One after they're done with her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
A little local humor for everybody.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Tell John and Suki I said hi.
I will, for sure.
All righty.
All right, sweetheart. Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
I love you,
What?
sweetie.
I love you. Schmoopy, schmoopy, schmoopy.
Schmoopy.
Bye.
Bye.
Gotta
See
go.
you later.
Bye.
Jill Nicolini, everyone, from Channel 11.
It's,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
She's good, though. Like, what birthday?
What birthday? Gotta keep it on the DL like that.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
What banner, please? What streamers?
Yeah.
Adam from Long Island. Adam.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
What's up?
Hey, I'm really glad, Opie, you got on Jill's case about that. It's not like that we've never seen you do a fake interview with, say, Roseanne or...
Well, Roseanne, tell us about... Well, it's one of these things. That's true.
I talked to Roseanne. It was me and Rose.
That's funny.
That's called It's Time to Move the Bus.
Yes, finally I see a little sky instead of a big drive shaft and a greasy tire.
All right. We still have to do what's the haps?
What's the haps?
The people want to know.
What's the haps? The fuzz.
Opie and Anthony. We're rocking today. By the way, it's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. That's what those wow stickers mean when you're driving around. There's a few construction sites here in New York City that have big wow logos on the side of the construction sites.
Yep.
I got to get the exact locations. I will today on the way home, and I'll have it on the radio tomorrow. Those guys are supporting the show, and they're looking to see some boobage as they rivet a building together.
Boobage.
Do they still use the rivets?
Rivets. I don't even know. Do they? Nah.
WOW stands for Whip 'em Out Wednesday. There's bumper stickers. There's homemade signs. It's written in the dirt in the back of cars. So, ladies, if you feel like it, that guy's looking for some boobs as he drives around town today.
We got
a little flash.
Yeah.
We got drama going on here in the studio. I don't wave it off. It's a radio show.
Who is waving it off?
Travis.
Travis waving it off. What, heterosexuality?
The only reason people listen to this radio show is because they're convinced there will be a fist fight, and they don't want to miss the fist fight.
Right, or they want to know what it's about.
The controversy there, Travis.
We also got to say hello to Mike DiStefano, which we'll do. We know Mike is here.
Mike? Well, really fast. Mike DiStefano, really fun to get. We'll get into Mike in a second. He's playing July 25th and Saturday, July 26th at the Lakeshore Theater in Chicago, Illinois.
LakeshoreTheater.com, spelled T-R-E Theater.
That's right.
T-H-E-A-R.
That'll be easier than giving out the phone number. LakeshoreTheater.com. Travis, what is going on?
Yeah, you're normally not that upset.
Well, no, it's just we had something happen this morning where something got missed.
You could talk in specifics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pat O'Brien's getting married, and we didn't see that, and apparently it was only on People.com. It was a People.com exclusive.
Oh.
So, but before we just came back.
Before you just casually say that, People.com is a pretty huge website if you want to, be on top of entertainment. All right.
I agree.
Okay.
Admittedly, I don't check People.com. Steve tells me from now on you have to check People.com every morning. And I said, can we just have an intern do it, make sure we're not missing anything? And he said, no, you do it. And I said, I'm in at 4:15 every morning already doing almost like an hour and a half worth of show prep. I don't have time. Like you see me, I run in here at 3 minutes before the show starts to give you guys everything that I have. And, I'm just...
Steve?
I think it could be delegated differently.
Because Steve seemed very upset. There was obvious tension. We didn't hear what was going on.
I told him, Travis was just the first one that got told. I'm going to tell everybody that now we have one more website to check. I don't want to hear no.
Fair enough.
That's it. See,
fair enough, sir.
I don't want to hear no. If I'm getting pistol whipped on the air for any number of reasons, that, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Verbally, I meant. Then that crap is going to roll downhill.
Well, listen.
Danny's got some objection, too. I love all this behind-the-scenes stuff. Nobody see what's going on, Dan.
Oh, no.
What?
Bring Danny into the mix.
Why? Danny's got an opinion. I want to know what his opinion is.
Of course he does.
Hold on.
Steve doesn't want to hear nothing.
This all started because instant feedback was all over as soon as we got here that Pat O'Brien is going to marry the famous Betsy from those not horrific. What am I saying? Those sexy
tapes.
Those sexy tapes that we can't play over here because the F word is so prevalent that we can't get it on the air.
Me, you, Betsy, some drugs, hookers.
Yeah. Is that the one he was had that big that dirty talk with? And he's marrying her.
Yeah, he was.
Oh my God, what a keeper she is.
He was like
Betsy.
You, me, Betsy.
God.
So Betsy from the famous phone calls, that's going to be Pat O'Brien's wife officially.
Not the one he called, but the girlfriend he was referring to.
And And you want to talk about running a bit into the ground. We did probably 3 weeks on the Pat O'Brien tapes on our show. 3 weeks. We did a great job. We did all the remixes. It was well known in the owner community.
It was an event.
It really was.
And I think, honestly, I'll say that we were probably the first show to play it because at the time...
We were.
I mean, it was literally the day it broke. We were in the morning show. We were on XM Uncensored. We were one of the only shows that could do it that would play it. And we were one of the first
We
shows
did a
to
great
play
job with it. So now, you fast forward, and now Betsy is marrying Pat O'Brien. Stupid me, I'm thinking, well, maybe we should have some audio clips of Pat O'Brien getting all dirty on the phone from back in the day. No one had it, so I got mad at Steve.
And I knew Steve was catching something, so I came out of the bathroom. And the way it works is you'll see Steve where Mike is standing. You can't see it. It's across from me. It's on Opie's right over the console. And Steve has got his hat on backwards. He's going, no, I know. I have to, he's just... I always know when Steve's getting a scolding because I'll walk in and he's just kind of like, okay. No,
yes,
yeah. Is Pat O'Brien with a question mark.
What's that?
He'll just write like keywords down in his book with like little question marks. Like I noticed that during the
he's writing right now, Danny. But don't worry, we don't
kick Danny's ass.
But what's great about this, Danny?
That's a good way to combat words.
Yes, it is. Sometimes violence is the answer.
You have the immunity idol right now.
You really do.
Since it's on the air. Yeah, and everything goes.
We made it where Danny could speak openly on the air. He just can't speak openly off the air. And here's another thing that's in your favor, Danny. We don't have a boss at CBS, and we don't have a boss at XM at this point. So there's not even a person around to fire you.
That is true.
You'll never get fired.
You would find a way, though.
Huh?
You'll never get fired for speaking your mind on the air. Never any more than
no,
would get fired.
That's why we never wanted on air to suffer because some people... Yeah.
And I got frustrated because I go, Steve, why didn't we have this? And Steve's answer was, I don't read people.com, which just threw me into a tizzy. And then, because Steve got yelled at, he had to go yell at you guys.
That's how it works.
So who do you guys end up yelling at? The janitor or the interns? Does Cream Pie Jones get a beating for this eventually? Does it come down to Cream Pie Jones getting a talking to?
No, what happens is what happened during break, where Steve yells at us and we yell back at Steve.
Oh, it stops right there, huh? Just goes back and forth.
So what happened between you and Travis? 'Cause you guys are both pissed off.
Yeah, Travis is not happy right now.
No.
Well, look, I understand that I'm in charge of a lot of show prep, but I also can't check every single website in, the short amount of time that I have. And I'm kind of tired of coming...
What are you on, FrenchBulldogs.com?
I wish. I'm kind of tired of coming in at 4:15 or 4:30 and doing as much as I can before the show starts and watching other people come in later and later. And then, why am I getting more work when...
Who's coming in late?
Travis, you were just the first person I talked to.
Wait,
I'm going to tell everybody. I was going to tell everybody that we just have to add one more site to the list.
But it amazes me we're not, looking at a website like people.com. I mean, this show needs to be on top of sports, entertainment, local news, national news. And when you think entertainment, a lot of us think TMZ and stuff, but people.com is more mainstream entertainment news.
It's weird to hear, all of a sudden now Travis is saying he wants to come in at 3:30. It's like, Travis, you don't need to do that.
Who's coming in later and later, by the way?
There's no secrets. What are we doing?
Well,
everybody.
Usually the last people to arrive at the office, as it has been for a while, are Steve and Eric.
Oh, are you saying there's a liaison going on between the two?
You mean Steve, the executive producer of the Opie and Anthony show? Is that what you're saying today, Travis?
Oh, boy. That isn't good.
I'm not breaking any, secrets here.
No, he's right. He's right. I'm not sitting there, doing my nails. I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I do work at home. But
I did notice you on MySpace this morning.
Yes,
at 4 in the morning.
Holy Jesus!
Steve looks angry, man.
Wow.
Because
I wasn't. No, wait, no. That MySpace thing is signed on all night sometimes. So, and I'm not surfing around it, but I'm not tooling around on it. So
I got an instant message from you at 3:10. Come on. You get a little hello.
Well, that was just a friendly hello.
Wait, Danny's implying that Steve was up basically filibustering.
Well, here's what I think Travis was trying to say with, but he was kind of stumbling around a little bit. I think he was just frustrated that he's in, busting his ass at most days 4:15 to 4:30 in the morning, and then Steve comes in at 5:10, 5:15, and then he's the one yelling at Travis. So how come you didn't look at people.com today? So I could see how that could be frustrating.
Well, first of all, I'm not in at 5:10, 5:15.
Yes.
Today, actually, if I rolled in at 5:10, it's my fault. I was a little bit late.
Okay. Well, what about?
But by and large, I'm not in that late every day. All right. I'm not. Travis is here for the first thing every morning, and you know what? And he does do a lot of work. But I do a ton of work at home. All right. I sleep maybe 3.5 hours a night. All right. All right. Well, good. Give yourself a medal. All right.
I don't bring it up in arguments.
You know what? I don't lip off to people.
I only get 3 hours of sleep.
Why is it that I get yelled at? Why is it that I get yelled at by Ope, and then I tell you guys to do the same thing, and you talk back, and I'm not talking back to him?
Whoa.
Steve, I just think
see what Travis does with that.
I just think it could be delegated better. I don't think that because you got yelled at for not checking people.com that now 12 of us have to check people.com every morning.
What you have to understand is anytime you guys mess up, I get yelled at. Anytime somebody does something wrong on staff, I get the crap for it.
All right, so
Hope should just yell at us directly and maybe just cut out the middleman.
I agree. Honestly, sure, you get yelled at because you're the executive producer, but if I miss something, I have no problem taking responsibility for it, but I'm doing the absolute best I can, and I'm coming in as early as I need to be here.
You missed the Pat O'Brien thing.
And you know what? That's
into the
it happens.
Wow, Steve. I don't know,
dude.
I don't know how I would feel if I worked here.
Wait, what happened?
No, it was just a little rude.
How do we blame E-Rock for this one? That's all I need to know. Who should be working in a mailroom at this point.
And that's true. When E-Rock does something bad, you don't get yelled at for that, Steve.
Sometimes I do, yeah.
For E-Rock's mistakes,
yeah.
but we love yelling at E-Rock individually.
Right, but sometimes when something gets messed up and you guys don't know immediately where it came from, I'm the first one that takes the bullet.
Well, that's kind of like you're the lieutenant, you know?
I understand.
That's what happens when you're the executive
I understand that I'm
producer.
going to catch a lot of it.
Check your fire! Check your fire!
But and I understand that I can't be buddy with everybody. But you know what? I get these guys talking back every time I have to reprimand somebody for screwing up, and I'm sorry, but that's the way it is.
Well, how come it's us that are screwing up?
Whoa, ow.
If I have to admit that I messed up by not policing you guys good enough, or not checking the website.
Yeah. So he messes up because he's not policing.
So
you
who
guys.
who polices us when you leave at 11:15?
Sammy the Bull.
Damn.
Ratting on people.
Damn, that one was that was
now,
a
now
shot.
Anthony, we're looking at a 110-mile-an-hour serve right now. Let's see what Steve does.
Yeah.
Steve.
What?
I feel bad that Travis is getting yelled at because he didn't look at people.com when it's a task that could be easily accomplished by anybody. You could check out people.com.
Yeah, and now I'm going to.
At 5 in the morning.
I'm going to now.
Okay, so then why does it need to be something that Travis is being yelled at in the hallway?
It's not just Travis.
That's
everybody.
That's what upset me personally.
Danny, you're getting told too. Everybody has to check people.com now.
Okay, but the thing is, I think that between me, Travis, and Sam, I think a lot of show prep gets done in the time that we arrive to the time that showtime.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And beyond. But I think that maybe if something was overlooked, there are still other resources that can handle these tasks.
I'm not saying.
And there's at least 2 people that could probably handle checking out a couple of things if we just don't have the ability to do so.
That's
in show prep.
I'm not refusing,
Steve.
If you're implying you're saying, well, one of you guys is going to do it every time that there's a task that it needs to be assigned, instead of just taking responsibility and say, yes, I will make sure. Sure, it just gets assigned.
There's plenty of times. There's plenty of times that I assign these tasks to myself, but a lot of times I'm doing more than one thing at a time.
All
right, and I've got to delegate.
Well, the pendulum is swinging back the other way.
Steve, if you're getting swamped, please, by all means, we're very capable staff.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And now look what happens. I'm getting lipped off at. So
lipped off. Steve doesn't like the disrespect. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think Danny might be talking about bigger things than just checking people.com.
Whoa. See, this is more widespread.
Accusatory thing.
This is more widespread.
There, Mikey.
That was accusatory.
If Steve feels that he's got 1,000 things going on at once, well, then maybe instead of trying to handle all 1,000 things at once, like I said, there's a capable staff. Divvy out some of the things that maybe is cluttering your plate, and then everything will get done.
This may come as a
smoothly.
shock, but I actually do delegate a lot of that stuff. So now that there's 500 things covering my plate instead of 1,000 things.
Okay, which ones?
Honey.
Well, there's something going on later on this week that requires a lot of attention on my part.
And we need attention focused on that. Whatever that thing may be.
Were you trying to talk over Jim Norton's head with that statement, Steve?
No, but
are you crazy?
Right.
Certain festivities.
Yes.
There's something.
Hello, Carvel.
Yes. Certain B-Day festivities. I don't want to give
Keep
away.
it under your hat because he's standing right there.
You guys need a staff retreat. That's what you need. You need to go camping.
So what?
We all need to get nude and hug each other in the woods.
Man.
And
A drum circle. Something.
So Steve is saying
There's
that
a lot
he's
of
taking
tension
care
here
of this very important event.
Yeah.
Obviously, this.
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up, by the way, Jimmy.
Why? It's going to be a bash to end all bashes. I've heard.
And why is E-Rock continuing to be late? Why?
Well, E-Rock, when did you come in? Microphone. Oh, you did.
I'm sorry.
That has been something that's been discussed so many times on this very
I've
program.
never seen Steve just put the mic. I've never seen anyone happier to put down a microphone.
Oh, thank God.
Steve don't like this at all. This makes him very uncomfortable.
All I can tell you, some people's stock is going way up, and some people's stock is going way down. Young Sam, your stock is going way up.
Yes.
E-Rock, your stock is like Citadel stock.
Oh,
at this point.
Oh, no. Wow.
That hurts. That hurts.
That does.
That's almost racist.
It's like Citadel. What's Citadel? Remember, we got in at $19 a share. What?
80 cents.
80 cents, baby.
We're up a penny.
80 cents.
Wow.
From yesterday.
What time did E-Rock?
Because E-Rock just doesn't give a crap. We do everything. We're like, you have to be here before 5, and he does it for a couple days and goes, all right, I don't think anyone's paying attention anymore, and then he starts showing up at 5:15 again.
Eric.
Why is that, E-Rock? Comment?
There's no explanation for that.
Wow. He just gave the no excuse, sir. You threw yourself on the mercy of these idiots. That's what you just did.
E-Rock, you already got passed up for a promotion. What do you think's going to happen when this whole thing gets reorganized? How dumb are you really?
I don't know. Just been working on every piece of audio that we have here, archiving worst of, going through everything.
Wow! Now
here comes Pat Duffy.
Pat Duffy's being waved in. He's being called in off the bench by the rest of the crew.
Oh, and E-Rock's
my
standing
God!
up. This could get ugly.
E-Rock standing up.
Oh boy!
Pat
Duffy,
Sam is getting Pat Duffy a microphone. Danny started laughing and waved in.
Hold on, and let's acknowledge that Pat Duffy has been working for free for over 2 years for the Opie and Anthony show.
For 2 years.
With that said, Pat Duffy, who desperately wants E-Rock's job, yes.
I've been doing the archiving of the worst.
Wow, a complete contradiction to what E-Rock just said. I believe Pat.
Okay, this from the intern who's now too good to do anything unless it's on air anymore.
No, you didn't!
Majority of the crap that I do, I get talked to by Steve. He said, why are you doing all this? Delegate it to somebody else. Okay, so I've been asked, you've been wanting to learn a lot more stuff. Jared has and a couple other guys. So I've shown you how to archive everything. If we have a million things on one subject, it's got to be condensed down to one disc. So that's what I ask you to do. So this way that it's archived properly, I can put it in the book, put it in the system, whatever it needs to be done. All right, this is a lot of busy work, I know.
Who are you yelling at, Eric?
Damn. You're at Rikers Island now.
No.
Point Duffy.
This is
No,
some gangster
I haven't been
stuff.
hearing from other interns and other stuff. Like every time you go into the back there, why do I have to do this crap? Why does this keep going on?
Perhaps he's got a little seniority. He's been here 2 years working for free.
Anthony, with that, we give the floor to Danny, who's over there laughing his ass off. Yes,
Don't
Danny.
you know if you hand in your work in his handwriting, you're going to get fired.
Hello, McFly. Do you know what'll happen if I hand in my work in your handwriting?
Oh, wow.
No.
Did not go there, Danny.
So wait, do you think, E-Rock, that you don't care? Like
You're a slacker, E-Rock.
You're putting a bunch of stuff together and you're having him just put the final touch on it.
All he's doing is everything that is combined to, that we save, say like Anthony bits, Sam's stuff, all that stuff. We'll have a stack of discs on this stuff. I give it to Pat or somebody. I said, can you just rip this to the computer, put it all on one disc? Once it's done, they give it to me. I put it in the book. I'll go through it, whatever. And it's there, it's archived, it's put into the delete system, so we always have it.
So you just admitted you give him the stuff to do the work, and then he gives it back to you when the work's done.
What is it you'd say you do here?
Damn.
I give the order.
The two Bobs are here.
Okay, Steve.
Oh.
Why don't you go home and make a jumps to conclusion game?
What, E-Rock?
What did you gesture to Steve for?
I don't want to hear from Steve or anybody else bitching about why I'm here like till 1, 2 or something like that because I'm doing all this stuff when I was told originally to stop staying late and to delegate it to other people.
Who told you that?
I did. Him.
You were told to stop staying late?
Yes.
Why?
Because I got it from him. I got it from higher up than him. Why are you still here at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh, well, I
just got in.
E-Rock has a time management problem. E-Rock, you're fighting for your job at this point. So what do you have to say to these guys? Oh, you are funny.
So wait, but why would they ask? Because why would they ask you to go home if you're staying late? Like what happened?
Because I'm here too late. I'm spending too much time at the other place.
Steve,
Steve, comment? No, he was here way too late doing work, and he wasn't sleeping enough. Like 4 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes.
But what do you think? He's gonna go home and go to sleep at 4:15?
4.
Well, no, but you know what? There was, it was a chronic problem. He was here archiving stuff really late at night, and
That's not a good argument against E-Rock. I got to be honest. The guy was staying here working too hard. We were afraid he wasn't gonna sleep.
Eric's been doing a lot better.
That's not a good argument against E-Rock. I gotta say.
I do remember there was a time period where like Eric was. He was here late, but it was, like Opie said, it was because he was spending his time just poorly. But, like, he's improved, and, like, he's not doing that stuff anymore. Really.
Wow.
Steve, who would you fire if you could?
You.
Wait,
I do absolutely
Wait, what did
nothing
E-Rock just
here.
say?
He said you.
Wow.
Fire Opie? Why?
Not Opie.
Oh, don't
You'd fire Steve?
Huh?
Okay.
You just been pwned.
Oh. All right, wait. The question was asked, Steve, who would you fire if you could? And E-Rock said you, meaning
You.
Steve.
Here's why. and this is not personal, Steve, but I'm getting the same S for the stuff that I wasn't doing or I was doing in the past. Now that I changed it because I've been talked to by you, by higher ups, to manage this, start delegating to interns who are sitting around getting coffee or doing nothing, as I was told. Okay, started delegating this stuff, and look what happens. I'm getting the same S again. So, like, if I'm trying to do more work for the show, there's a problem. If I'm trying to delegate it to other people who I'm not 100% sure, so even when Pat combines stuff or Butcher cuts up some more stuff, whatever, I still got to go through what they did. They may have saved me some time by condensing it, but I still got to go through it for as far as what goes on the air. So I have other people doing the stuff that I was originally doing, and I'm getting S again for it.
And that's why you come in at 5:15.
No, that's...
Yeah, dude, if I can roll in at 5:57, I mean, you can absolutely get here at 4. Sorry.
There was a funny story. I know I've been defending Eric for the last few minutes, but there was a funny story that did come up a few months ago.
Did you say funny story, by the way?
Yes, I did.
All right. Get ready for the funny, everybody.
All
Jimmy,
right.
you ready for the funny?
Laughing hat
I'm
on.
confident, he says.
All right.
Wow, the confidence. Look at his, he's sitting with his legs,
I know.
legs crossed a little
He
bit.
really does look like Dick Cavett now.
Yes, he's ready.
In a yarn.
Yeah.
Well, no, I do remember. It's not even my story. To be fair, it's more Sam's.
Go for it.
But Eric had come into the studio in the morning. It was probably about 5:15, 5:20. He was late that day, and he was talking to Sam about if Sam had saw Raw or whatever WWE program was on the night before. And Eric had let Sam know that he was catching up on it before he left the house that morning. So as he's showing up late, he's telling Sam about how he was busy watching wrestling.
Wrestling
Before you come in the morning? What's wrong with you?
I was getting changed.
Uh-oh, Steve's leaving the studio.
I'm also getting... Oh,
Steve,
where you going?
what happened?
Rolling out my door card.
Yeah,
I'm also getting reports here
We
from
really have to take a break.
from Pal Talk that says E-Rock stays in the office on Pal Talk in the Ron and Fez room. He's not working.
Oh!
So that's some reports that are coming in off of that is that you're not spending that time that you're in here working, that you're on Pal Talk in the Ron and Fez room.
No. it's
Comment?
not true.
No?
If I have it on, yeah, but it's never that I'm not working. I'm
I'll
always
defend.
doing
I'll have to
something.
defend Eric on this. Sometimes he does dawdle, but at the same time, it's one of those situations.
Did you just use the word dawdle?
Yeah.
Sometimes he dawdles.
Does he lollygag occasionally?
No, he is doing work. There's two computers that he works from. So while he's doing work, if he happens to have that up, so be it. It looks. Whereas if someone looking at his camera, it just looks like he's staring at the Pal Talk screen.
Right. Okay.
Actually, the case.
All righty. There's a little defense.
Steve,
And I know that because I'm here.
Let's before break. Before break, Steve, who would you fire? on
Don't be
staff?
polite either.
Yeah. E-Rock certainly wasn't.
Don't say me.
No, truthfully, I wouldn't fire anybody right now.
Shut up!
I wouldn't.
Oh, there's got to be someone.
No, everybody is working very hard.
Cop out.
I don't believe you.
Cop out.
I don't believe you.
No, it's not a cop out at all.
All right.
Not a cop out at all.
We have to take a break. We're 25 minutes late for our
And
break.
when we come back, I want an answer from Steve because Steve is annoyed. He doesn't like being disrespected. You know,
And I want to point out that Mike DiStefano was just terrific the last 25 minutes. Just amazing radio on your part, Mike. Unbelievable stuff was said.
I don't know what's
You
going
were just
on here.
terrific. Friday, July 25th and 26th, Lakeshore Theater in Chicago, Illinois. For tickets, go to lakeshoretheater.com.
TheATRE.
He contributed a little more than Stuntbrain did during that segment.
I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know if I want to be a part of this kind of organization. You
You
guys
probably
are
don't.
violent. You're ready to kill each other. It's ridiculous.
By the way, as we go to break, I just want to remind people, 77 days left in our contract.
Right.
And all hell has started to break loose.
Starting to throw each other under the bus.
Oh, it's going to get ugly in the next 77
And
days.
I want an answer when we get back.
And also, we forced Sam to do some primetime gossip about his own girl.
Yes.
His own girl and Seth Green. So we're going to see what he came
That's
up
like
with
a
next.
bit cuckold. I got to sit there and do that.
And we got some What's the Haps. We got Mike
Haps.
DiStefano and other things. Opie and Anthony on your radio dial. Mike DiStefano in studio playing the Lakeshore Theater, Chicago, Illinois, Friday, July 25th and 26th. Tickets through lakeshoretheater.com. Also, I want to throw that out there. I think we need to alert the media. We haven't had a alert the media thing in a while. I want everyone to hear this today. All American Ford has given us a car to give away. And this is what we're thinking. Because we're smart. We're smart. We're thinking of just taking this car from All American Ford, a really nice one, by the way, leaving it on the streets of New York with the keys in it, and the listeners have to find it.
Just find it. Just go out there and find it yourself.
That's right. Keys in the ignition. You find the car. You drive away with the car.
A Puerto Rican's going to win. He's not even going to be a listener. See, Mikey said something. I said something funny.
Mike DiStefano.
I'm smart. I can do things.
This is what we're thinking of doing with this car from All American Ford. So keep listening for details. Either way, we're definitely giving away this car. Thank you, All American Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Mike DiStefano, he played the Animation Festival about a month ago, a little over a month ago at this point.
Yep.
And the listeners, they were just a bunch of animals that night.
Yeah.
The Animation Festival was a huge success, but the comedians, were getting beat up pretty bad. And Mike was pretty much having a nervous breakdown behind the scenes, and we gave you a pep talk. You went out there and you killed.
Yeah.
You destroyed those animals.
I did, huh?
You turned them right around, my friend.
Yeah, you think? I don't know, man. It was nuts. It was crazy. You're right. I wanted to leave.
Yeah.
I really want, after what they did to Natterman, I'm like, I got to get out of here.
Which just wasn't fair.
It wasn't. Yeah, he didn't,
We're thinking our New York audience has gotten spoiled, so now we're going to start doing gigs like in other cities.
Yeah, I think they're just the kind of people that, like, if it's not Opie, Anthony, or Norton, kill it. Like, that's, kill it. It's not familiar. Hit it in the head with something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like, that's scary.
I wouldn't mind if they gave, like, Natterman a chance. They didn't even give Natterman a chance.
Oh, my God,
They gave him no chance.
That's the problem I had with the Animation Festival with Natterman getting beat up. They didn't even give him a chance.
Yeah.
No chance.
But if I was a fan of your show, I am a fan of your show, but if I was like a fan and not a comic, I would come to the show like thinking, wow, Opie and Anthony, I love them. They must know what they're doing, bringing in this guy, Dan Natterman. Let me listen to him.
Yeah, we really want to bring in some new guys.
Yeah, they're just animals. They're animals. And it was, actually, you know what? I had a great time. When it was all over with, I was a little rattled because I didn't even know what I said. I want to see a tape. I know I said some good stuff. I just don't know what it was.
No, you did really, really well.
No idea. I remember screaming at them like I was beating like a guy that owed me money.
Yeah.
And I was beating him in the face with a ball-peen hammer. And I remember him giving me the money. And that's what the audience like. They was in other words, I was calling them names for the first 6 minutes, and they were clapping. And I'm like, wait a minute, they like me. I don't have to beat them up anymore. And then I tried to do some jokes, and they didn't get the jokes. So I had to go beat them up again and call them.
No, they got good jokes in the end.
Yeah.
You're downplaying it. You really did very well, man.
Good, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
We like Mike a lot, and he's going to start doing more and more with us, and hopefully more appearances on the radio show.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys bringing me in, because I'm trying to get out there and get some people to come to my shows, you know what I mean? Because it's crazy. I just got ripped off by a club. I went to a club in Kalamazoo. Look at Norton's head goes up. Because he can't, we can't. Some comics I told, they go, oh, I'm booked there next month. I hope they're still open. What? I'm just telling you, got ripped off, you moron. They gave me a beat check for $2,000. And I called them, and their cell phones are dead. They sent me an email saying they had a plumbing problem, and they'll get the money. I'll get the money when they reopen. So I wrote back, I'd rather you can keep the money. I just want you to put a gun in my face and be a man, like really rob someone.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. So I've been really depressed about that lately. And then I come in here today, and I'm still depressed.
What was the club?
It was called what was it called? It was called The Laughing Post. The clown that used to own Riddles in Chicago. You ever play that one, Jimmy? See, you've been out of my league for the last 8 years. No, it's true. No, like you haven't been exposed to this kind of stuff. You got agents and managers.
You're basically
I don't have
saying
anybody.
Jimmy doesn't have to play the laughing post anymore.
Yeah, well, no, and he deserves. He's where he is, and it's like you can't. I still have to go out and do a gig that I don't really. I don't know the club. I don't know the people. But
I don't know how you guys do it, really.
It was booked through a legitimate agency in New York. Mm-hmm. Frosty booked it for me. And, he's upset. He's trying to get the money. It's crazy. And it's not the money, really. It's just the idea of, God, how could you do that? Like, it took me 6 hours to drive from Chicago to the gig because it was pouring rain. And I get there. I did the show. I did a great weekend. Killed, and they give me a check, and it bounced. Really, really
That's
depressing.
infuriating.
Yeah,
I just don't like the way they're handling it because occasionally the club will screw up. But
Absolutely.
I don't like the way they're handling it after.
No,
They should've
dude,
sent it out to you immediately.
It's got nothing to do with this was a gangster move. They closed the club. They shut down. They ripped off me and Smokey. That dude Smokey, the colored fella from uptown Harlem. He's a comedian. He's very funny.
Colored fellow?
I'm bringing that back. I think it's cool.
Bringing it back?
No, he's a friend of mine, so I just kid around. But they ripped off two of us. This was not a mistake. If someone,
I don't want to give away too much, but Mike DiStefano's not the type of guy you should be ripping off.
I mean, don't you do?
I hear things about you that you might know a few people, so
It's not even
smart.
that.
Not
Yeah,
smart.
Thank you, but I mean,
Not smart.
That's not even. I'm a nice guy. Like I don't want to be. But yeah, if you walk into a room and it's like me and Anthony and like 4 or 5 other guys, you don't go to me first to take my wallet. You know what I mean?
Don't go to me either.
Yeah, no, I mean, Jim, I love you to
shoot
death, but I would probably get you go for you or Opie
But
first.
I keep my money in my socks. So
Oh, I have my wallet in my front pocket.
Yeah, no, it's just stupid.
smart.
So
Always keep a dime in your shoe for a phone call.
Certainly don't rip off Mike. The guy has prison
Right.
tattoos.
yeah,
He's got prison tattoos.
that's right. And I never even been in prison.
Just the tattoos.
Yeah,
And-
I know. I went in to get the tattoos.
Yeah, they.
This is how badass Mike is. The next tattoo he gets is going to be right on his neck.
No, I won't.
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
not going to be. You're not going to be. Playing around anymore.
I'm gonna get a tattoo on my neck that says "I'm afraid of commitment."
What?
Come on, thanks.
Come on.
Jim's the only guy in
Hey,
the
it's-
room. Nothing.
Well,
Making a commitment.
Jimmy's in the middle of eating an apple, or he would have gave you some
No,
love
that's
for that.
good, man.
I'm very healthy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
Oh,
thanks, man. Whenever Jim walks through the cellar to go to the bathroom and I'm on stage, I go, I hope he's listening to my jokes.
Oh boy.
No, all right, never mind.
I'm saying normally when I walk through
because I love it.
I don't.
Yeah.
I try not to listen to other comedians because I don't want to hear something subliminally and pick it up and not realize I'm picking it up and do somebody else's joke. That's what frightens me about going even to that.
No, but when you go through, I really turn it on and try to get you to listen.
Hoping
but
that
you don't.
No.
You don't.
Kim in Massachusetts has something for the show. Kim.
Hey guys, big fan, love the show, and my husband is an even bigger fan, so he would want me to say, love you, Jimmy.
Oh, God, love him.
So hi, Chris, honey, if you're listening. But anyway, I found out yesterday that it is Bear Week in Provincetown, and I just thought maybe Steve might be a little distracted because he probably wishes he could go down there and check that out.
Bear Week.
Just as you said that, we went to the
Bear Week.
official Bear Week website. It's called ptownbears.org.
Oh.
And it's Provincetown.
Yeah, look at the picture.
And it's work friendly, barely, but it is.
Barely.
You got 2, 4, 6, 7 lovable bears, kind of all doing just a group hug, I guess.
They're kind of in a pile.
They're in a bear pile, and you can register and everything. And they got some fine pictures of all the bears going to Provincetown for this Bear Week.
Exactly. So I thought, maybe Steve would want to take the day off or something and go down and check that out.
But those guys are bears. They're all skinny.
Looks like there's a virus in that guy's future right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God!
All 3 of them are the type of men that probably kiss and make this noise. Like while they're kissing.
Whoa.
Half these guys would beat the crap out of you, though.
Yeah.
Of course they would. The other
Oh,
guys
yeah.
just threaten to bang you.
Oh my
Yeah, you don't want to get beat up by a gay dude. There's that story will never be told.
No.
You know?
Look at these guys. I'll go to that one. That one looks hot. Hot. Look at that.
Oh, God. Yeah, big bears. Wow.
There's a couple of guys a friend of mine has down there. They might want to,
Look at that.
Guy's hair. He looks flammable.
introduce you.
Flammable. Guy looks like he can go on fire.
Look at that guy. He's got the leather ball bag on.
Yeah.
No, I like that part. That's
Yeah?
not bad. Yeah.
Here, look at that.
There we go.
A mesh ball bag.
Oh, God.
Well, you guys have a great day. I gotta go. So
Well, our day just got better.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks
Kim.
for the website.
I can
Kim.
almost understand a twink if I could say that and not be misunderstood.
You can't.
Look at this guy. He's got one of those big, huge, over-the-top.
ZZ top beard.
Yeah, and he's making out with another dude.
With a shorter, more well-kempt beard.
Yeah. All right, well, we got that. Go check it out. There's a lot of goodness on this website.
Is it goodness?
ptownbears.org. We'll link this to onaradio.com.
You just picture all those guys have to spend half their life going. Just like picking out of their teeth.
Speaking of Steve, Jimmy, you had something for Steve, and a lot of people are saying you're letting him off the hook. So.
I don't like letting him off the hook at all. Can Steve come in for a second, please?
Yeah. Are you mad at him?
No,
are you mad at him?
no,
No, we as we get Steve, I got something to play for Jimmy really quick.
I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
There you go. That's what Jimmy's been imitating all morning long. Mr. G's in studio. Oh, you're just watching.
In.
You don't want to acknowledge that you might be friends with the Opie and Anthony show, the great Mr. G, who's been doing weather in New York City for
that's right
a couple of years,
many years.
He's shaking your hand. Because that works.
Hi, sir.
Because that works on radio.
How are you?
You know how broadcasting works. He's walking around the room shaking.
No mic for him or anything?
Shaking hands.
Yeah, you can say hi, sure. How you doing?
What's up?
Good?
What's up, Mr. G?
Good.
Is that what you guys do? Drink coffee and look at guests?
This is
that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's our program.
Yeah.
No, I'm just walking around here and giving forecasts in the lobby on the street.
Is that what you're doing? Do people ask you for the forecast when you walk down the street?
What's that sign say?
Anthony needs to be touched.
It says Jill TV.
That's your competitor.
Is that a new station?
Yeah, that's it's always kept on CW11.
I see. I noticed that.
So we can,
I know her.
Keep an eye. I know we were at the bowling event.
Can say something nice about you if you want. Because she's a nice girl.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Anthony knows that she's a nice girl.
She's doing entertainment today.
Anthony, do you like that Mr. G is holding your shoulder?
Mr. G is
really
touching
tight?
my shoulder. It's very nice. I like that.
Anthony doesn't like to be touched.
Take a look at this. You got the weather floating across the screen.
Yeah. I know. The crawl is really cut into your action. Right?
Not really.
No?
Not really.
What makes you a better weatherman than other weather people on the air?
That's a very nice comment, but I can't answer that one. It's I think if I was to take gut check on this one, I'm totally a New York guy. I don't see myself as a guy who can work in different markets. I was born in Brooklyn, right? Moved to Queens, taught in the Bronx, living in
boring
school.
So you.
And I know I'm boring most of the people here, but
no, I'm a big fan. I'll be honest with you. I'm from the Bronx, Italian guy. I always grew up with you. Good. I can understand what you were saying. You know what I mean? It's going to be freaking cold today.
I think that's
it's going to be freaking cold today.
It's cold. It's cold out there.
Mr. G, could you touch Anthony again? Because he hates being touched.
I don't hate being touched.
Oh, he so hates being touched.
Mr. G's a lovely man.
Put your arms around him for Providence.
Put your arm on his shoulder, please.
There you go.
We'll take a picture. And
all right, here it is.
The Bears.
This is it. Well,
the Bears.
There you go. Oh, well, Mr. G.
Around here.
What are you over there at CBS FM?
Yeah, we're doing CBS FM, and they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Do I get an appearance fee for coming here?
You could look into that with our GM down the hall.
If you actually contributed to the show, I would say yes.
Jesus. Opie.
That's really nice.
Mr. G's a legend in the business. What are you doing?
I want him to tell. I want him to tell some of the stories that he told on the street.
No. But
after we met for the first time.
One thing. All right, you're a runner. This guy did a deal. He's a very fast runner. So I went for acupuncture, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is something new, and it's true. Tore my hamstring. Take a look at this.
Why are we looking at Mr. G's hamstring?
Because he has good calves.
Holy crap.
No. Look at this. Look at that.
What is that?
That
it looks
tape,
like you have lingerie on. What is
that? That tape goes all the way...
Really?
All the way up to the back.
Of the thigh. And what does that do?
You tore a hammy?
It holds it together.
I've seen Mr. G in the park many, many times jogging.
He's a good runner, this guy.
I used to be a really good runner. I'm not anymore. I don't think I could keep up with the Mr. G guy.
Do they have to cut into you at all, or is that just on the outside?
No, it's just on the outside because when you wear it, I gotta head out of here. I lasted longer than I thought I would.
No, Mr. G, you've done a great job. People know who you are. Obviously, it's good to hear from you.
Nice comment. I think anytime the New Yorkers love you, it's the real deal.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, I got to go for root canal now.
All right. For real?
No, he's
that was
talking about something.
We know how you feel.
You might like more than this show.
All right, there goes Mr. J.
Thank you, Mr. G.
He's a New York legend. Yes.
Say hello to Warner Wolf, will you?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
He's a little touchy though, Ann, huh?
What?
You
He
hate
likes
being, you hate
He
being
likes putting his
touched.
hands on. If you're next to him, he's one of the guys, the neighborhood guys.
Yeah. An old
And always,
guy. Sure.
You put your arm around the guy.
Let's be
That's
honest.
it.
How much do you hate being touched?
Don't touch me.
Is that really you have a
Holy
problem
gee.
with that?
I don't
you
like
wouldn't
guys
believe.
to touch me at all.
And he just had his arm just nice and tight on Anthony's shoulder.
Yeah, a lot of people like to hug and stuff. Yeah,
We're running out of show. I want to go to Sam first, and then the Steve thing after the
Good.
break, Jimmy, because
Good.
we're not going to let him off. the
No,
hook.
he's not being left off.
But we forced Sam, and as Sam handed it in before 8:30, but we're running late today, big time, because of that huge staff breakdown thing that happened about 40 minutes ago. So Sam does primetime gossip for the radio show, and usually he focuses on Antolini. He's all about Antolini. And then we had something happen yesterday. Your girlfriend that you've been seeing for a couple of years now was in, just melting because Seth Green was here. Where's the primetime gossip that features your girl?
Oh, it's here.
I like this kid. I don't know what it is. I like him.
Is it his pajama-like shirt? He's a Rob Zombie freak, which is fine, but that Rob Zombie shirt is god-awful.
Yeah. This was given to me for my birthday last year by my friend Travis.
Yeah.
A melted wax candle, like one of those big candles.
Yeah.
Multicolored.
Yeah, there you go. You look like you use a couple pints of blood, but other than that, you're a good young man.
Here's primetime gossip with young Sam Roberts talking about his own girl.
Let's do it.
Just when you thought it couldn't get juicier, we're back with more Primetime Gossip. Recently on the Opie and Anthony show, handsome producer Primetime Sam Roberts allowed his girlfriend Jess to come in and meet Seth Green, who apparently she's a fan of.
So you're a huge Seth Green fan?
Yeah, I am. I've been a fan since forever.
Oh, thanks.
Can't Hardly Wait is my favorite movie.
Jess went on the record to say not only that she had a crush on Seth Green, but that she would leave Sam in a heartbeat for him.
Would you blow off Sam for Seth Green?
Absolutely.
Like, it would be real easy, right?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't even think twice, right?
Not at all.
Sam would be so gone.
If you guys are free after 11 and you still got that camera.
Our gossip spies are buzzing after this one, but found out it's a total non-story. Jess is a pathological liar who makes up things and says them for attention. Regardless of what she said on the air, she's never even heard of Seth Green. We'll continue to keep you informed on all the scoops happening on your radio dial. And remember, kids, just because you hear it on the radio doesn't make it true. It isn't a fact unless you've heard it first on Primetime Gossip. Stay tuned.
So she's a compulsive liar.
I was wondering how he was going to spin that one.
That's what the gossip spies are saying.
Nice flip right there.
You kind of look like Seth Green a little bit. Has that been pointed out, obviously? Nobody
like-
sees that? I think he looks like him a little bit.
Like who?
Seth Green. There's a little facial thing there. Yeah.
I thought you said you're not doing drugs anymore.
No, I don't.
What are you
I don't
talking
like
about?
He looks like Seth Green
does
with an
a little
afro.
You're looking at a black man. Seth Green's
He's-
white with red hair.
I know.
I'm a little
He's a
better
smarmy little man fella.
We have to take another break. Eric B. from New Hampshire, he writes, damn, Mr. G left. I was going to ask you to have him say, hey, this is some great iced tea.
Hey.
A lot of people saying he sounds like Damone.
It sounds like Damone.
Yeah, from Fast Times.
So did your...
Anthony, I'm going to touch you.
Did you break up with your girlfriend over this? Was this a thing?
No, she just...
Were you angry, though, really?
No. I mean, it's a celebrity thing.
Yeah.
So what? She's still thinking about somebody else, you know.
She doesn't actually think about it. She just says stuff for the radio.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, well, she's thinking it. I don't know.
We got to take a break. We're really late. Mike DiStefano, Lakeshore Theater, Chicago, July 25th, 26th. And, he needs to get paid, so please go and see Mike
come see me.
DiStefano. LakeShoreTheater.com. Thank you, Sam. When we get back, Jimmy's not going to let Steve off the hook. Man, what a busy day today on the Opie and Anthony Show. I don't know if we accomplished anything, but it was sure fun doing this today. Got Mike DiStefano. We love Mike. He's going to be in the Chicago area. We got a lot of fans in Chicago there, Mike.
Cool, man. Hope they come out.
I was there, by the way. It's a great little theater.
It's a nice place, right, Jim?
Amazing.
Yeah, they told me you were there. It was great.
Lakeshore Theater, Friday, July 25th and 26th. Tickets through LakeshoreTheater.com. And if the Chicago Pest could get the word out, that would be great.
Yeah, help me out, will you?
You're really going to enjoy Mike.
You bastards.
I was going to say that, but I didn't know if we're allowed to say it.
You could say bastard.
You bastards, get out there and help me.
And we got to get Steve in here, who is not blowing us off.
Yes.
The other thing.
I'm blowing you off. And then I won't talk to you.
Trying to make sure we did everything today. A couple things really fast. 9 years ago today.
Yeah.
For people who care, JFK. What? Oh, JFK Jr. died in that plane crash.
That was 9 years.
We just say this stuff to make people feel old. Like, what?
Yeah.
Where's time going? That was 9 years ago.
I still remember. I know where I was. That's when I was touring with Dice, and I was with Club Soda Kenny and Happy Face. And what we were doing is just getting people talking. We were getting on the elevators, and we kept saying, "I can't believe they found him alive in the ocean."
Yeah.
My people.
Oh, wow.
And people would come over and go, "Why? Who they found him alive? He's alive." And people couldn't believe.
Yeah, that's funny.
And you wouldn't give him any more info, and then the elevator doors
No, I said
were
we were
closed.
talking about. No, I was like, "What are you talking about? It was the Gilligan Island." Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it
That's
was
great.
Yeah, somebody actually put their hands in and reopened the elevator.
Yeah.
And we walked on and said that.
That's hysterical.
The fun.
Yes.
Also, a book I've read a couple times was published 57 years ago today. I don't even know if I like the book. Catcher in the Rye. Not sure if I like that thing. That's why I read it a second time, and I'm still not sure.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't we get an award, some kind of award for that bit?
Award.
An award, some kind of award. There was an award given, some kind of award for the Bernie Gets Squirrel bit, and it was a total parody on JFK Jr. crashing in the plane and the search for his squirrel.
I think we got one of those coveted Air Awards.
Air Awards, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right, Stump Brain. We won one of those.
That ended up probably, well, it couldn't go in the fireplace because it was glass.
Yeah.
It couldn't go to Goodwill because it wasn't clothing. It probably ended up shattered in the street in front of 99 High Street, Huntington.
Sure, yes. Yes. You know, the next time I'm in Huntington, I'm going to take a picture of the house you used to live in.
Oh, please. Yeah.
And maybe
good memories.
Maybe
Good
a picture of the
times.
house that you do own in Huntington.
Yeah, take a picture of that one.
I don't even know where that one is.
The one I bought and I've never seen that somebody lives in that I don't really care for.
Right. And then, and then 39 years ago today, Apollo 11 lifts off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you were 1 little year old.
Yeah.
When Apollo 11 landed on the moon.
In 69.
It was 39 years ago?
Yeah, I was born in. Well, you all know I was July 19th. So yeah, I was very young.
Oh, you don't remember the moon landing?
I really don't. No.
Oh,
Hey guys,
you?
How was it to be alive when that was going on?
Oh, right.
Because I don't have a memory of that.
The 29-year-old Greg Hughes.
That's right. Still had 10 years to go before I was even born.
Sure.
It was.
I was in prison back then.
Probably.
No, it wasn't.
Who's this guy?
What happened?
Who's this guy talking to my chick?
Oh,
Gets
tough
me
guy.
annoyed.
Wow, man, I didn't know she did.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Very scared and trying not to go in the audition room. I finally did
okay,
the
he's
keyboard in the corner that played Apple songs by itself. So I sat
Who is
down.
he? He looks like a bug.
I don't have to be threatened.
No, but they like them accents, the women. I'll go a cute accent. I'm cute. Shut up.
Oh, you sound like Bob.
Yeah, whatever.
Where is Bob?
Hey there, Bob.
No Bob today.
Yeah.
Where's Bob? Hey,
I got it at the top of the morning to you, Bob.
Top of the morning,
gents. How are you?
Have you been working on your accent, Bob?
A little bit, sirs. A little bit.
It's the worst.
Mike,
What
say,
is that? Yeah.
Say hi to Bob.
Hey, Bob, how you doing?
No, it's not hey Bob, how you doing? It's hey Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hello, sir. I met you at the animation festival.
And how did it
What?
work out? Was it nice meeting me then?
It was very nice, sir.
Yeah.
Backstage.
You don't really talk like that, right?
No, sir.
All right, good. 'cause
We make him talk like that because he looks like he's British.
He looks English.
So now we don't even acknowledge that he's from New Jersey.
he looks like
anymore.
a female tennis player.
Jesus Christ.
Never heard that one before, sir.
Hey, Vince.
Doesn't he? Right?
Yeah.
Because you're cute
terrible.
as a guy, you're handsome, but as a girl, you're a little ugly. It's weird.
Yeah.
No.
It's a little weird.
Thank you.
He looks like a cadaver with skin on it.
Yeah.
He's a weird.
Yeah, you look like the X-ray of a crack whore.
But he looks British.
Oh, was that a bad word?
I don't care. He looks British, so now he's got to be British for his entire internship.
That's right, sir.
All right, get out of here.
Good
Bob.
man.
All right, Bob.
Take it easy, Bob.
Now we've been accused, by the way, of letting young Steve Carlisi off the hook.
Oh, where is young
Yes.
Steve Carlisi?
Where is he?
Yes.
We did not let Steve off the hook. We asked before. Opie asked a very good question. Steve, who would you fire right now?
And Steve, let me ask you something too. Why aren't we getting somebody that from Bear Week?
You want somebody from Bear Week, really?
There's got to be someone that's in charge of the festivities up there. We need to talk.
I will delegate
to someone that is in charge of Bear Week in Provincetown.
to somebody else.
We want to send a picture of you in. Can we do that?
No.
No.
But I got to hear what the activities are for Bear Week.
I will delegate that appropriately.
Or could we at least go on the website and find out some info about Bear Week before we miss the boat on that one? All right.
Ass hair braiding.
Jesus, Mike.
Come on, you told me I don't say nothing. I'm trying to throw out some gems.
Yes, Steve.
E-Rock said he would fire you.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it wasn't personal. But basically
No, it never
denying
is.
that you're
How about we
incompetent.
let's give Steve a night to think about it. But tomorrow you have to come up with an answer on who you would fire from the show. The only reason I don't want you to give the name now, because it's going to cause a S-storm, and we're running out of show.
It's so obvious to me who he would want to fire. It's not even close.
I want a real answer to but also a reason.
I won't say it.
Okay.
But I know who it is, and it's not even. There's not even a close second.
I say you're going to be surprised because I know what you're thinking.
I know what I know.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's right. And he keeps it to himself because he's Italian.
We definitely want an answer tomorrow, and why?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, all right. And before we go,
Don't be polite.
So tomorrow's the day, Steve. You tell E-Rock said you should be fired, so you
know.
you shouldn't hold back.
But
you
that's
really,
E-Rock.
You really should have a name by tomorrow. Give the mic to Roland because Roland saw The Dark Knight with us with his brother, who's very much like Roland.
Except he's bigger.
Yeah.
And even more insane. I hear.
I actually asked Roland. I wasn't even trying to make a joke because it wasn't even on the air. I go, Roland, has your brother ever killed anyone? Because I'm convinced he might have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you saying that, like on the side. I thought you were kidding, but then I said, no, this is not a joke.
No, because we're not on the air.
And Rollins goes, well, I'm not sure 100%, but maybe.
And Roland, I think you're an animal. Roger's an animal, too, because he got my cell phone yesterday.
I know, he pushes everybody out of the way.
Dude, it was such a nightmare because you couldn't bring your cell phone into Dark Knight. They put them in little plastic bags, right? And then after the movie, you have to hand over your ticket stub and get your phone back. You think that would be pretty easy, but the IMAX probably fits, 500 people? How many people in that theater?
300, maybe?
300?
A little bit more than that, Jim.
More than 300? Okay.
550, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is it really? All right, let's say 500 people to be on the safe side, and probably 450 of them brought their cell phones. So you can imagine that it could be quite a problem at the end of the the movie. And they only had 3 guys giving your cell phone back.
Like
so it was just a mob scene.
Jeez.
So this Roger, Roland's brother, just pushed his way, and no one was going to say no to this guy. He's 6'3". Think of Roland 6'3" and bigger.
Yeah, even at concerts, though, like for Springsteen, like there's no seats. We'll go up front, and people push. He turns around and challenges people, and everybody just steps back.
What do you mean challenges them?
Like some people kept on pushing him when we were Springsteen. He turned around, snapped, and everybody took a big step back.
What did he say? It was pushing me?
Oh, no. Worse.
Hey, cut that out.
No. The words.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Wait, what's the word?
He said he'll knock everybody out, and people freaked out. Even the security just said, leave him alone, make way. Ow! 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 My back is sore.
Why is your back sore today?
Because I slept on the floor because my brother's here in town. I slept on the bed.
You slept on the floor?
Wait, where does your brother live, and why doesn't he sleep on the floor?
Have you seen him?
He's scared of his brother. Does he look like you? Does he look like him?
Yes, he does.
Now the thing that's scary about you is not how big you are, because you are a big guy. You just look like you would forget to stop hitting the guy. It would just you just look. The judge would be like, "Why, Roland? Why were you still punching the guy? He was dead for 3 days." You'd be like, "I don't just."
Mike
my
makes
mind.
a great point.
Yeah.
That describes Roland.
He does really have that look. Like
we've seen that side of him a couple times.
Oh, he gets.
And we were very
mean.
surprised that he
just gets
like that.
mean and nasty.
Yeah.
When is Roger going back?
Tomorrow morning. But he's flying back in for Springsteen.
Can we have him on the show with
I want to
you?
have him in.
We want a Roland Roger thing.
Yeah, well, he'll be back next time for a week, so he'll have more time.
I think he's coming back like next week.
Roland can't even book Roger on the show.
All right, Roland, you're
We're
booking
going to do a
the zone.
phoner with Roger the first time, but his people are...
His people, we have to take somebody else.
I will, just like 'cause I have a hardwood floor in my apartment, and he goes, I'm going to bed, and he just jumped on the bed. I was like, okay.
You guys, you have to take one of my cousins first, and then if it goes well, then they get to give you my brother.
That's funny.
All right, you book yourself and Roger on the show when he comes back for
He
Springsteen.
passed. I'm sorry.
He passed.
Hi-yo.
Heyo.
Wait, can you sleep on the floor?
I had no choice. I just had a sleeping bag, and he goes, good night, and he passed out. I was like, all right.
Hey, we're running on the show. Roland, of course, we love your movie reviews. You saw The Dark Knight. Jimmy and I have been raving about this movie all morning. Think it's really Heath Ledger's movie, basically.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's going to get an Oscar nod, all that crap, blah, blah, blah. What did you, Roland, think of Dark Knight?
It was awesome. I'll probably go see it again like 3 more times, or 4. I just loved the acting. Heath Ledger was amazing.
Who?
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Gary Oldman was phenomenal. Even Aaron Eckhart was really good.
Yep.
As Harvey Dent.
What'd you think of a Batman?
I liked him.
I'm Batman. I'm not exaggerating. You'll never have to.
But it's fun. Everybody in theater got his voice changed, but I just heard Jimmy go, oh.
I was so irritated.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. I didn't even see the movie, but I know that actor, and I could just see him trying to be. He's just. I never liked him.
But as Bruce Wayne, he's great. Like,
yeah, because he's a psycho.
You
played
never
that-
liked Christian Bale?
No, he was good in Psycho.
Really
that
good.
Psycho movie he played.
American Psycho.
Go see The Machinist.
I could see how he wouldn't be good as Batman, though. Like, I can see
Machinist,
how...
he's great in that. He's good in The Prestige. Yeah. He's very good. I find him as a fine actor.
Yeah. Holy crap, I just realized I never saw The Prestige.
Oh, you got to see that.
I saw the other one that was just like
The
The Prestige.
The Illusionist blew.
Compared to
The Prestige is good. That one's good, especially if you just, you don't know about it.
You could also see him in
Really good.
I was in Fistful of Dollars. And a lot of other Sergio Leone movies.
This is what Jimmy's talking about.
I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
Yeah,
Could I have a lozenge? Could I have a sucrete?
It's terrible. Because, again, I understand he's doing it to disguise the voice. It's distracting and terrible.
Wow.
Because it's terrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you'll never have to.
Roland, what do you like about Heath Ledger as the Joker?
You actually believe he was a psychopath in the film. I mean, he was just amazing. Just his little nuances he does, his facial expressions.
Yeah.
Especially when the one scene when he was getting interrogated, it was so good.
And you're right, there was a lot of close-ups, too.
Yeah.
They had a lot of Heath Ledger close-ups on the makeup, the creepy face scar. Oh, he was good.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
He
disturbing.
was in a nurse outfit. That was really good.
And even though no one's
Keep it on the
creepy enough
QT.
to just feel the same, but the producers are kind of have to be happy that the guy died,
On
deep
some
down, and it's awful
course.
to say that. And deep down, they're going, "Wow, this really sucks," but it made us a lot of money.
It definitely helps at the box
awful,
office.
man.
Not that a movie like Dark Knight needs the help, but absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, really fast. It's too bad we've run out of show. Thanks, Roland. You and Roger, when he comes back for Springsteen, please. Police, world's greatest dad sought sex with 14-year-old girl. We don't get to do much on this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Can we get the picture up on O&A Radio, though? There's Stump Brain. It's a picture of this guy, and he's wearing a WWE World's Greatest Dad T-shirt. And that's what he wore to go have sex with a 14-year-old girl. A 33-year-old Michigan man is accused of wearing a World's Greatest Dad shirt to a meeting for sex with what he thought was a 14-year-old girl.
Oh, it wasn't his daughter?
No.
Oh, that would have been a perfect shirt.
Yeah. See, he is the world's greatest dad. He didn't go after the daughter.
Yeah.
See?
There you go.
He's charged with that child sexual abuse thing and using the internet to attempt child sexual abuse. There you go.
Grr.
But he's wearing the World's Greatest Dad T-shirt, so that made us chuckle this morning.
The irony of that.
Very ironic.
I know.
To the XMers, we got an AC problem, so maybe we'll do like a hour for you today.
And I got to go get a CAT scan.
A CAT scan.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your cat?
See, that's a joke. It's a cat scan, but it doesn't mean a cat.
I felt the Joker was too dark and frightening. It should have been a very silly role. Hey, Batman, get out of here before I tell you a joke.
Batman. Batman.
Hey, you have little ears like a bat. Why don't you flutter away? See, that's what I would have done with the role. And I would have tee-hee-heed a lot.
Is that Mario Cantone?
No, that's just me.
Oh.
That's just Jimmy.
No, it was Mario. It would have been his Liza Minnelli is the Joker. I'm going to do. This is Judy Garland is the Joker. Oh my God, darling! I'm the same lady as the Joker.
What about Cartman? He does a good Cartman too. That Mario Cantone.
Oh no, I'm the Joker. I'm an old woman who's dead as the Joker. If homosexuals like her, I'm her as the Joker.
Now I'm going to sing a song. I'm the Joker. I'm the Joker.
This is Liza singing as the Joker.
That's for the people that linger longer.
Linger longer.
You're enjoying that somewhere. Mike DiStefano, LakeshoreTheater.com for tickets for your July 25th and 26th shows.
In Chicago, baby.
It's a great theater.
In Chicago.
Show up.
Great theater.
You're not going to be disappointed. Mike is very, very good. A very good comedian. We love him.
Right. Jimmy, right? You think I'm funny?
Yes, of course I do.
See, Jimmy likes me.
I recommended you for the show.
I know you did. I know you did. I know you tried to get me on, but Opie nixed it.
Let me adjust what I just said. Mike, a very funny comedian, but a bit paranoid. And has low self-esteem.
Yes.
We're going to go over to XM. Have a good day.
I have no self-esteem.
See you guys tomorrow.
Low self-esteem is my goal.
XM 202.
Here we are, XM Satellite Radio. It's not that bad in here. They said the AC unit was broke.
It says going to get hot, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's about 80 degrees. It's not too bad. It's going to be, I think, close to 100 today in New York City.
Hot.
Up there in the 90s. Mike DiStefano made the walk. Very good, very good, very good.
Why not?
Lakeshore Theater, July 25th and 26th, Chicago, Illinois. LakeShoreTheater.com. All right. Hey, we got a suggestion of something we could do with the Batman clip. Jimmy loved The Dark Knight, didn't love Christian Bale as Batman.
I loved him as Bruce Wayne, but as Batman, I thought he sounded like an asshole. We get it. You don't want them to recognize your voice, and you never will.
Yuck. Shut up. Well, we got this.
I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to. Well, Frank, looks like the Joker's been up to his old tricks. Looks like the Joker.
I know Batman, even Adam West had like a little bit of a grovel to his voice.
Not really.
But not like that.
The Batman TV show, it's like, oh my God, that's just Bruce Wayne with a freaking mask on. It's so obvious. Huh? By the way, Christian Bale said, no fucking Robin for me. Go find another fucking Batman. That's what he's saying today.
Don't need a second fiddle.
But why can't he play with a friend named Robin?
He basically is saying that he doesn't want a homo buddy.
I'm Batman.
No homo buddy for me.
Little buddy.
This is my crime-fighting friend. Robin.
He said,
that's right.
He said no way to Robin. He doesn't want his little pal.
No one made a better Batman than on TV.
Than Adam West?
Oh, Adam West was the best Batman ever.
No.
I think Michael Keaton sucked. I didn't like him either.
Bad.
I'm Batman.
Shut up. Are you? Christian Bale way better than Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Was there another one in there too?
Val
Yeah.
Kilmer.
Oh, Val Kilmer.
That's right,
Pretty good.
George Clooney.
Sherman Clooney. Yep,
George
Sherman
Clooney
Hemsley.
was a Batman. Sherman Hemsley. I forgot that one.
Right.
Wait, but going back, I forgot George Clooney was Batman.
Yeah, he was the one that almost ruined the whole franchise.
It was forgettable.
Can we get a whole montage of Batmans?
With them going, I'm Batman.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
Let's see.
I'm
That would be
Batman.
great. Can we get a montage of Batmans there, Danny?
Just them saying I'm Batman. I'm sure it was said in every fucking movie.
Yeah, we want that, and we want Adam West too. A clip of Adam West from the TV show.
Holy shit! You guys have a black fan?
One.
I know. Just one.
Wow. Hey,
That's the guy.
welcome, brother.
He
helps with our.
We love and we hate
black
that
listeners.
dude, and I'll tell you why. Because he supports the show and he comes by on a regular basis, but he still insists on trying to talk to us during the walkover when we're just trying to get our heads together.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't understand what the walkover really is.
It has nothing to do with us being assholes. It really doesn't. It's about trying to just kind of take a little breather and focus on the second half of the radio show.
It's just a little walk it off a little bit.
Right.
You know how when you're at work you get a little break?
Yeah. That's our break.
And you might want to just hang out and not talk or do
and
anything.
then on the way over today, we were talking about the show and how they're helping me promote.
Yeah, sometimes you want to do that,
and then
too.
Opie mentioned something about, I hope this colored guy don't come near us or something.
Colored guy.
And,
good luck getting that back into
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yeah.
It was almost a race right at the cellar last night. Two comics were just going at it. Keith and Brennan.
Oh, Keith Robinson.
That must have been nice.
Oh, my God. It was fucking... I walked away. I was uncomfortable.
What
It got
happened?
so heated. Kevin was saying that, black people enjoy being stupid. Literally verbatim. It's like, you guys, that's like your... And then Keith went nuts. He got so angry. Which I don't blame him. I mean, it was a pretty vicious thing to say. And then they just went at it, and it was bizarre. It was crazy. And, there's no... It wasn't a dialogue on race.
I want to interrupt you for a second because Fox News, and we could definitely go back to that. The FAA is investigating why a Delta jet engine fell off the plane and left a crater in some farm in the middle of nowhere.
Did the plane crash?
Crater where it fell in street?
It just...
Nah, they could fly with one engine.
FAA
Would it just shoot out
why
the back?
Engine fell off Delta jet.
You imagine one of your engines falls off?
Look at this. In the middle of the road, that's where it hit. Bam! It looked like a field.
Why engine fell off Delta jet?
And it looked like an MD-80, which only has two on the back.
I was flying my bat plane, and I bumped into the engine.
What are the odds of losing both engines while you're flying there, Jimmy?
Fucking probably
Wow.
20%.
Can faulty wiring take out two engines?
Funny you should say that. On certain planes, like the DC-10 was a faulted model because there was a very famous United flight, and there was an explosion of some sort. It was some kind of a rotator blade that blew out. But it not only blew out the elevator control, which controls the balance,
Indeed, yes.
but or the up and down, it blew out the two backups. So a faulty wire or whatever it is can do it in a poorly designed plane.
I think that was the L-1011, the one with the three engines on the back.
It was a DC-10.
And the top one came with DC-10?
Yeah. Yes.
The three engines.
DC-10.
You guys really have this information? I mean, this is true?
I guarantee
they know what they're talking about?
DC-10.
These guys, I get all my flying info from
DC-10?
these two. Wow.
Is L-1011 a form of DC-10? I don't know what that is.
That's the Lockheed model. The Douglas is the DC-10.
Oh, no, this is a DC-10. It was a United flight. And what happened, it was there's very famous footage of this thing crash landing in Iowa where the plane comes down.
Yeah, I thought DC-10s look like MD-80s.
No.
With the two engines.
Oh, no, DC-10s were cross-country monsters. They had a massive engine on the back. It was very awkward looking on the back.
Yeah,
top of
the
plane.
L-1011.
Probably the same, similar plane, but DC-10.
This one was arguing.
I don't know if the L-1011 had the same design flaw that the DC-10 had. But they were flying, these pilots were flying, and they lost. And you should hear that they had the cockpit control. They're like, yeah, this is United Flight. Whatever, we lost elevator control. And they actually steered the plane by firing one engine.
Yeah, they had two engines on the wings, one on the tail. What's this chick dancing? Look
at us. We're going to get back to Mike DiStefano's story, and we'll talk about jet engines in a second. But holy shit, there's a... What?
That was a teen dancing web...
The graphic was there's a new web campaign encouraging teen girls to strip on the web. What is that about?
That is horrible.
If the guys are listening in the back, could you find more info on that? It was just on Fox News.
Encouraging teens to strip?
Yes.
I can't get
All right,
behind
back to
that.
Jimmy with the airplane thing.
Yeah, there's very
Please.
famous footage of the Iowa crash where the plane kind of comes in sideways, and there's a building, so it blocks it, and all of a sudden you just see a ball of flames rolling.
Wow.
But half the people survived the flight. They all should have died.
And they almost
They almost made it, you're right. And there was a very great document. There was another pilot on board. He was in first class who flew for
Why was he bored?
I think he was just very tuckered out.
I don't know. He was at the Bat Cave.
DC-10 and the L-1011 look
Very
pretty much
similar.
exactly alike.
Why are you squinting when you do your Batman
Because that's what he does behind the Max.
Max.
And there's a pilot named Denny Fitch who was flying and he actually went up and assisted. And they were firing one engine to steer. Pilots in simulators couldn't even simulate how they did it.
That's
they could
amazing.
not believe that these guys, they all should have died.
Yeah.
Pilots are amazing, man.
Oh yeah, it's hard for a plane to actually crash. People don't realize that. They got so many options before they crash.
Yeah.
So many options.
Yeah, they had 30,000. They were at 30,000 feet.
That's amazing.
They had one of the guys in the plane was actually one of the designers of the plane. Of the plane's like hydraulic system. They really got lucky with that guy, and he was able to assist in the cockpit and help them steer the plane with the 2 wing engines.
Well, Denny Fitch is the guy I'm talking about. He was a pilot.
Yeah.
I didn't know he are you sure he designed some of the
Yeah, there was
hydraulics?
one of the guys that was on board the plane.
Wow.
Had something to do with the design of the plane, so he went into the cockpit and helped out. But then right at the last minute, they just couldn't bring it back around fast enough.
They were coming in for a landing, but the problem was they had no control over the fucking aircraft. And they could not slow it down.
Yeah.
So what happened was they were landing too fast. It was probably going to blow up when they hit the ground. They had fuel on it. As they're coming in, they had to fire one of the engines to make a last-second adjustment.
Oof.
And that threw it sideways.
Yeah.
And it just landed
Cartwheeled.
sideways. Yeah, but I mean, they were coming in way too fast. I think they probably all would have died had they landed that way.
That's sick. Yeah, all the that engine on the tail came apart, and even the redundant hydraulic systems all went through that part of the tail and just got shredded.
Yeah, there was
so they had nothing
two
left.
redundants, and that was a design flaw because all of them.
Yeah, why would you put your redundant systems all next to each other?
Yeah,
like that?
It's ridiculous.
It's like this place.
That was in Siowaks City, by the way.
Oh. Yes.
It was. You're right. And what about that damn food they serve?
I tell you what.
How about the peanuts?
Yeah, those peanuts.
What do they give you those little bags of peanuts for?
And what's the deal with that? Jim is right, Ann is wrong, and then we got this guy Scott in New Hampshire. He's a commercial pilot. He wants in on the discussion.
Yeah, it was a
Scott, you're on
DC-10.
the Opie and
I
Anthony
admit
show.
I was in error
But it looked
on that
very
one. I was
similar,
wrong.
yes.
The planes look
Yeah,
very similar.
I thought it was a Cessna myself. So
A Cessna. Yeah.
Let's go to Scott. What's up, Scott?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Hey.
No,
I just wanted to make sure we were on the right track because Jimmy mentioned like wiring harnesses, and in fact, I think Opie said it. The cause of that Sioux City crash was a hydraulic failure, not a wiring harness electrical issue.
Right. But that's what kind of segued the discussion. It was a blowout of a rotor blade, and it was a rotor blade that blew out. And maybe wiring didn't cause it, but we're just going over how
Yeah,
redundancies
and
can
the problem
fail.
is in the L1011 and the DC-9 because they have that rear-mounted center thrust engine. You got all the redundant systems in the tail, and once that elevator and the rudder are taken out, there's no basically light them up, folks. You're going down. That's about it. I'm out.
It's the same design flaw in
Right.
both. Okay.
Yeah. But what about those fucking peanuts, pal?
Mike, I says to myself, why do they have such a small portion? Back to you.
Why do I gotta put my seatbelt on?
Yeah.
If we're gonna crash into a fucking thing, the seatbelt's not gonna stop me.
Hey, no, let me tell you the real solution. You know how to get the black box out of it after the crash? Why don't they just make the whole plane out of the black box?
Why don't they?
Oh! Play me on a black box.
Let's
Could
say
you
hi
answer that?
Let's say hi to Brian in Philly. We're moving on because we got the schedule of Bear Week in Provincetown. We got to get to. Yes, Brian.
Hey, good morning, guys. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thanks a lot, big boy.
Thank you. All right. Anyway, that campaign, that website where teens are encouraged to strip, it's part of a Virgin Mobile campaign to donate clothes to like shelters or some kind of charity that supports the homeless. I checked it out last night. The girls that strip, they don't really show anything. They're wearing like T-shirts or boxer shorts underneath it, and they just want to get traffic to the website, and then Virgin Mobile will donate clothes or money to these charities.
Why can't we get some of our fine listeners, regular girls, to start making strip videos and sending them in?
I would love to see that.
Because then we could take this campaign and do it the right way, where you see tits and ass.
Yeah, but that would be
I wanna see
honest,
some tits
though.
and ass.
That would be too honest. They want to make us think we're going to touch these little girls, but
Who's
we're
gonna be
going to
the
buy
first?
stuff from them.
Who's
They
gonna-
use it to market.
Who's
like
going to be the
Madonna.
first overage girl or legal girl to strip for us? Not a professional, a regular girl that thinks she's really hot, and then we promote the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Let's
Red
get some
and ready.
things done.
Do it.
Let's go.
Wait, fucking the girl with the very shaped pussy. Yeah.
Oh,
the redheaded girl.
Shit.
Where is she?
All right, listen. Let me.
Atlantic City.
Bill can't be this stupid. Bill Charleston.
Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever heard of a Sioux Indian, or are they more normally known as the Sioux Indians?
Well, I like to say Sioux.
Sioux Indian.
Yeah.
Sioux City.
See, I was playing off the fact that people think I misspeak from time to time.
The Sioux.
I know it's the Sioux City.
As long as you didn't say you put on a pair of Sioxes.
Sioxes.
Come on, swim walk.
All right, guys, we got the schedule for Bear Week. Come on.
Yep, here it is. We're gonna have us a busy week.
Who got this together, Travis? Yeah. So some girl came from Massachusetts. Is this good?
I enjoy it.
Oh shit! Hold on a minute. This is Derek. Derek's at it. When he's not trashing us, he's in another room.
Yeah,
producing stuff. I'm a little teapot.
Short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout.
Put a finger in my backside and cum shoots out. There is the closet. I should step out. Put that in the old system. Good job
there we go.
That's integrate that into the old billet.
That's a good one.
That's very good. Okay. Oh, Bill Donahue, what's he doing today?
Oh, look at the president of the Catholic League, Bill Donahue, is on Fox.
What is that
What's
about?
the problem?
He wants to bring back lighting people
Is
on fire.
web promo too sexy and tacky for charities? I guess he's the one talking about the strippy thing.
The strippy thing?
The strippy thing.
Sold or taken over. You must keep making those monthly payments.
No, that isn't it.
That's his
Fox.
That's CNN. Is your bank safe?
Look at this. Okay.
Oh, all right.
I don't care that they got shorts on under it.
All right, they're looking
Is
good
this
so far.
something? All right. What's
the
she
fake
doing?
strip. Yeah, they're
She's
going
doing
with
a
the fake strip.
She's doing a bad strip, but
what about the? Come
there's
on, lose
equity.
the shorts.
There's equity in the.
All right, she's down in her bra. Very nice.
age.
Look at Fox
Yeah.
News titillating everyone as they're trying to discuss if it's good or not.
Can we hear what this fat prick is saying? Or I hate these fucking people.
This is Bill Donahue. He got us fired back in the day.
Oh, did he really?
Mhm.
Yeah, this guy's a scumbag. I don't even know he got you fired.
He's a
I'm not even
he's
saying
a good
that.
pal now.
Is he really?
Is he really?
Yeah, fuck
No,
him.
we
He might
have him
be
on the
your
show.
pal.
This scumbag.
Or Mr. G's
The
not
Catholics
touching
are
you. You can have
fucking
Bill Donahue
responsible for
touch
fucking
you.
crack and heroin.
All right. You can,
all
I think that's the one.
Any money. So this is
No,
no,
not CNN.
That is your
No.
bank safe.
All right, now do it.
So they take off their pants. I don't understand.
Sounds like Archie Bunker.
Charities get involved in this, Bill.
They probably got sucked into it because they haven't actually behaved very well lately down in Richmond, Virginia, and out in San Francisco. Somebody needs to look into and police them and what they're doing.
You know, it just strikes me that they're trying to get some attention.
Well, they are trying to get the attention, and, quite frankly, it's not about some gal just taking off her pants. One of the pictures that I've seen, the gal's totally naked. Oh, I forgot she's wearing shoes.
Oh, that was clever, you fat fucking animal.
With heels. Apparently, they're reconsidering this whole deal.
Well, yeah.
Probably a good idea, don't you think?
Yeah, well, you kind of wonder about what kind of person would be drawn to it in the first place. But, look, if they want to do these
guy.
things, girls running wild, that kind of stuff, let them
man.
do it. Who cares?
A human.
But when they try to say that, listen, what we're doing it for is a good cause, that we're giving money to people. You've got a group out in San Francisco, Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. They're gay-bashing Catholics. They give a few dollars to charity, and they say that's okay. Now, if white people dressed up as Al Jolson and started doing little black tap dancing, stereotypical dancing, and said, well, we're giving money to sickle cell anemia, African Americans would run them out of town.
That's
and
fucking
I would be on their
racist,
side.
man.
Same thing was with these phonies.
Bill
I hate this
Donahue,
guy.
thank you, sir.
Thank
You
you.
do?
Yeah,
36
even though
minutes past the hour now.
But the problem with
Because
Bill
he
is you
gives
just never get any
examples
straight
like
talk from him. If only he would come on
he
the air.
speaks the truth, yo.
He always gives examples about, like,
He
if you
keeps
did
it
this
real.
with Islam, this is how people would react.
Yeah.
If you, and he's like, he makes certain good points.
Yeah, You're right. It's hard to, that's what the whole fucking fight was about last night. About like unreasonable, like where I'm right, you're wrong. There isn't no. I don't want to know the reality of it, the truth of the whole thing. So you're right. He has a good point. So did Reverend Wright, though. That black dude that was freaking out. If you listen to what he was saying, he was right about a lot of shit.
He was.
Absolutely.
Reverend Wright was right about
the shit that he was
9/11?
saying. Oh no, I don't.
Of course not.
No, of course, yeah. certain things he said. When he was talking about how he feels as a black man at his age in this country, and the reality of
that things have gotten a fuckload better. Is that what he was saying?
I'm not going to argue with you, my friend. I understand what you're saying. I'm not against what you're saying.
Never saying that.
He said a lot of good stuff. The guy.
Did he?
Yeah,
he
man.
did. But it's hard to fucking admit that, because if he says a couple things that you hate, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a Republican, so you're going to stick with. You're going to stay. It's going to be a Republican thing. No,
not really a Republican. I've been called more libertarian. Yeah, they are too liberal.
You're not really Republican?
I'm really a fascist. I'm a Nazi.
I'm a dictator.
I really am.
I want a dictatorship.
All right, listen. Can we get to Bear Week, please?
I guess.
Bear Week?
But you're right, Jeremiah Wright did say some good stuff.
What one good thing? Give me one example, please.
Just like shit like the white devil have been holding a brother down. Like, that is real.
That's good shit?
Yeah, no, he had some good stuff.
The
he
white
just came
devil?
off too angry, and it was easy for people to take pot shots at him because he sounded too
they
militant.
should. If he's calling Whitey the white devil in a church, then yeah, he should be fucking.
Did he say that? I don't even know if he said
what he
that.
is.
No, but he was talking about how America has, and I'm not a radical dude, but he's saying like how America has brought things to other places, and then we get upset when it comes here. And look, the bottom line is
terrorism. That's the
America.
truth.
We didn't bring 9/11 ourselves at all.
No.
We have stuck our fucking noses in everybody else's asshole all over the planet, and it annoys me that we try to morally police people. Here's what we should do. The way we handle World War II, that's how we should handle things. If you fuck with us, we will drop a weapon that fucking kills 45,000.
You're right, but you know what the problem was? Is that after World War II, when the commies got the bomb, and we couldn't operate like that anymore. So what we had to do was stick our noses in little places to keep the communist menace from fucking taking over Europe, pretty much. So it took a lot of this covert shit of us taking dictators out, popping new ones in. It was the necessity of the day, of the time. And yes, we did do those things, but it was necessary as a superpower to do that. Now, to then say that we were fucked up for doing it, no, it's what the time was. It was necessary.
I think that when you do that, though, but what happens is don't expect the other countries not to hate you and not to... I'm only saying... Our answer should be let them do what they want to do, but if there's a problem, our response should be horrendous.
Yeah, fucking totally.
Horrendous response.
I agree.
Why didn't nobody fuck with China? I know China's done some dirty shit.
Oh, a lot of dirty.
Nobody fucks with China.
China's got too many people and bombs and all that shit. Right, and they're not afraid to use them because they're crazy.
Yeah. So no, I'm not saying that the U.S. brought 9/11 ourselves. I don't believe that at all. I'm not saying root cause or any of that shit. But I'm tired of us sticking our fucking goody gumdrops, we support some dictators, we don't support the other ones. Just say that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind that we do that. It's in self-interest. Everyone's self-interest.
Well, now, with the way the world is, I definitely think we should, as a country, pull back, not be this world police that we have had to have been for the past century.
I mean, we went to Iraq was kind of a ridiculous thing to do in a lot of ways.
We all know that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that.
No one gives a shit if those people are free.
Yeah, it was like a fucking Chinese guy kicked us in the balls. We went and beat up a Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Made no goddamn sense. And yet half the people in the country go, no, George Bush knows what he's doing. He's a good... You know, I'm just as violent and dishonest as Bush. I'm not going to be a fucking phony. But thousands of people aren't dead because of me. 3 are dead.
Ooh.
Wow, one was still alive when I left him, too. He was flopping around.
Jesus.
When I drove off.
Holy mother of God.
I'm kidding. It's one of my bits.
I honestly thought you killed people.
LOL.
LOL.
LOL to you, too.
All
right, bravo.
Thank you.
Can we get into Bear Week after the break?
Bear Week?
God,
Please.
Opie, you're so childish, man. We're trying to talk about serious fucking help the community here.
And by the way, I'm not friends
You're
with
into
Bill
hairy
Donahue.
homos.
I don't like Bill Donahue still.
Bill Donahue didn't
No.
do... Bill Donahue... I'll say this, though.
We have this mutual kind of...
Nope, you do.
No, but that's like, in other words, Jimmy, you said you liked him.
I don't care what the fucking... Anyone who says that we shouldn't like Bill, a lot of them say that. I don't give a fuck what any of them say.
I'm not going out drinking with him, but I do have a mutual kind of respect for what he does in some weird way. He has his ideas, and he'll stand behind them and all that happy horse shit, which is fine. You know, if you're going to do that, I might not like it. I'm not going to fucking, like I said, go out and drink with the guy. But
we did turn him around. He's not coming after us anytime soon.
No,
we'd have to do something ridiculous for him to come after us again.
A lot of the instant feedbackers and shit didn't like it. What are you guys talking to him for? But what they should be doing is they didn't say the same thing about when we start working for CBS. They didn't say, hey, those are the guys that fired you. Why are you working for them? They didn't come after us and say that. Bill Donahue, what did the Catholic League do? They put out a press release.
I think we explained the CBS thing, though. I swear to God.
I'm happy to be there.
When they brought us back, everybody that was part of our firing wasn't at the company anymore. Made it a little easier.
But
there's a couple guys. There's one guy, and it's not.
I know who you mean.
And it's not the big guy.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
I'll say it. It's not Mel. But there is a guy, if I see, I'd have a really tough time not spitting in his face. He's not with the company anymore. I don't even think he's in the business anymore.
Eric Logan. I know.
Well,
don't tell me about it.
We
I'll
got some
fucking
problems with
spit
that,
right
man.
in his
Fuck
face.
Eric Logan.
But there's a guy that
fucking bear.
There's a guy that was working at CBS at the time. If I see him, trust me, I'm going to have a problem.
Ken Stevens.
Well,
Two words.
Sure.
Ken Stevens.
Well, I'm going to
Ken's a great guy.
I'm going to have to get a sloop to go find him.
Oh, yeah, on his boat. He's always on his boat.
If you want to find our old boss, he's in the what is that bay called down there? The
Chesapeake.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's sailing.
Sailing in
He's
the
been
Chesapeake.
sailing ever since he got fired.
Bill Donahue put out I'm a Catholic League supporter, but he put out a press release just for no reason going, hey, look, what happened happened. We forgive and forget as Catholics. Let it go. We wish these guys the best in a long career. It was almost like, and his answer when he turned me around is when he goes, when people said, did you hear the broadcast? He went, no. Well, then why did you react? And he goes, they called me and they said people were having anal sex in St. Patrick's Cathedral. What do you want me to do? And it was almost like
he's the head of the Catholic League. He might say something.
The media calls the head of the Catholic League. This radio show has people having anal sex in St. Pat's, and then they play in that audio. Go for it. We're all saying it. What the fuck does any reasonable person expect the head of the Catholic League to go?
He would have to poo-poo that.
It was never accurate.
He has to.
It was never accurately reported that it was indeed anal sex.
But do you understand what I'm saying? It's
Right,
like,
the old shitter.
he knows that on this day, this religious day, people were fucking in the church, and we made a radio bit, and there was an arrest, which made this wasn't speculation, there was an arrest. What is he supposed to do?
Yeah. And Jimmy reminded me he did make it very easy for our return with that press release. I forgot
Completely
about that, Jimmy.
unsolicited.
Right,
We didn't ask him to do that, and when he comes on the show, the reason we got him on is we wanted to kill him one day, like we were going to attack him. We get him on the show, we're going to fucking scream at him. But he was such an honest guy, and he's like, hey, look, I mean, what's done? He was basically saying it wasn't anything personal. But that's what they tell me that you're having sex in the church. What do you want me to do?
Louis C.K. doesn't like him very much. Neither does,
but Donahue even admitted
neither
that.
does Kevin Smith.
I don't blame them for not liking him. And that's fine.
Yeah.
But at least he tells the truth about not having seen certain things. How many religious leaders or guys like that would ever go back? Did Sharpton ever come back and actually go, look, we forgive him?
Oh,
you understand what I'm
no.
saying? It's a different fucking vibe with this guy.
All right. Very good.
I don't care if people out there agree with me or not. That's my I have no reason to lie. I'm never going to do anything with Bill Donahue.
And here it is from April 20th, 2006. Opie and Anthony moved to CBS Radio. Catholic League President Bill Donahue commented today on news reports about a pending move by CBS Radio to hire radio talk show host Opie and Anthony. After I lashed out against Opie and Anthony for providing an on-air account of a sexual stunt in St. Pat's, they were fired by Infinity Broadcasting. Once they were dumped, I withdrew the complaint that I had filed with the FCC and asked the FCC to drop its investigation. On August 5th, 2004, I issued a news release about the decision of XM Satellite Radio to pick up the duo beginning October 4th. At that time, I said, we wish Opie and Anthony well and trust they have learned their lesson. Now CBS Radio is set to bring them back on its free FM outlets. Ooh. Free FM. To those who say you can't go home again, I say nonsense. In the year and a half that Opie and Anthony have been on XM Satellite Radio, not a single complaint has reached our office and anything they've said. Well, that's because we didn't really have listeners back then there, Bill. No one was listening to our horse shit. Indeed, when the two shock jocks were picked up by XM, their producer called one morning, asked if I would go on the air with them. Though I had some reservations, I said yes and was immediately put through. They made it clear that they regretted the St. Pat stunt. We mixed it up for a bit and had a great time. In short, the Catholic League hopes Opie and Anthony have a great run on CBS Radio. So I forgot about that, Jimmy. You're right.
I mean, and that to me was like, only because people are like, well, you should have done that. Yeah, I agreed. But how many guys in that
would
position
do it. You're right.
would do that?
Yeah. You're right. No, that's cool. You opened my mind a little bit.
All right, let's go.
I don't hate the guy.
We hated him, dude. I mean, I didn't hate anybody else alive more than I hated him.
I hear you.
All right, let's go to a break, and when we get back,
we're gonna kiss.
We might as well because we're gonna be talking about Bear Week going on in Provincetown. I want to thank Kim from Massachusetts for turning us on to this. It's a whole schedule of events, including websites that you can check out.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to give any of them away. They're all too damn good.
I have a fucking game we can play, by the way. It's called the Blindfold Kiss Game.
Jimmy's serious, though.
No one's ever played that?
No.
Count me in.
All right. Why'd that make me laugh? Bunch of fag jokes. We're just childs. We're childs.
We're childs.
Yes, we're British women who cook.
Hey, by the way,
fat cunt I am.
There's a whole schedule of events. I can't help myself. I got to at least say this one, and then we'll comment about it when we get to it later on in the bit. Sunset Dune Tour and Clam Bake.
Ew.
That's fucking beautiful.
With a campfire on the beach. Shouldn't it be a weenie roast? Why are they attempting to bake clams?
Maybe it's one of those...
they boo them.
Gooey.
They just point at them and go, yuck, boo.
It's one of those gooey clam things.
Oh, gooey ducks?
Gooey ducks.
Yeah.
They just shove them up each other's assholes. Clam bake.
Steve the Bear. Steve the Bear. Sweet Steve the Bear, sweet face, so cozy. We go back to his place and in his cave he shows me his flame hat. I wonder how he can wear that. Wonder how many cubs got caught in this bear trap. His flaming clothes are exotic, homoerotic, and like Steve, it should have never came out the closet. But if you wear it, the sideburns gotta be in good shape. Can't be a cozy bear if your hair don't look great. Steve the Bear. Sweet Steve the Bear.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Rock and roll.
You rob a bank, but your body is the temple of the Lord.
Holla. Opie and Anthony, Mike DiStefano, Lakeshore Theater, July 25th, 26th in Chicago, Illinois. LakeShoreTheater.com. I almost had the perfect plug there.
You're the best. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Give me the cigarette.
All right, listen, it's Bear Week in Provincetown.
Yeah.
2008 schedule of events. We should go to this website and force Steve to pick one of his faves.
Okay, I have it up.
Oh, you do have it up? All right, we'll get to that in a second. All right, guys. Bear Week.
Bear Week.
Well, we start with Saturday, July 12th, which obviously has passed, right? Okay. This past Saturday, they had an event called Woof on the Wharf.
What is that?
Woof on the Wharf. It's a welcome party, Anthony, with hors d'oeuvres. An hors d'oeuvres buffet.
Are there dogs involved?
By Bayside Betsy's. $20 admission included with Bear Week pre-registration packages. Limited at-door admission available to the Woof on the Wharf party.
And what are you woofing?
Other woofs.
Oh.
It's wolfing. You're going to wolf down cum.
Wow.
And then you move on to the next event.
Oh, this sounds fun.
Well, the next one is just terrific. It's the Big Muscle Bear Bash.
Yeah.
With DJ Ted Eel.
Yes! Everybody will be dancing. I'll be spinning records. I've got Bob Seger's greatest hits available. I'm Ted Eel, slippery DJ of the evening.
Hey, Ted, you like spinning for Bear Week every year?
Yes, I do. They're very good dancers, many of them.
Yeah?
Although sometimes they'll grab me. They'll go, get out here, Ted Eel, and they'll make me dance with them.
Some consider you a twink, my friend.
No, I'm not a twink. I've got a bit of a belly.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shaped like Jared.
A bit of a belly?
A bit of a belly, yes.
What that is.
Yes.
fucking truck tires.
Jared would have the perfect body if he were 11 feet tall.
Well, there you go. You got Ted spinning the tunes. Hey.
Ted Eel.
Hey, can we check out? And it's hosted, by the way, by Big Muscle. Should I give the website away?
Sure.
All right, bigmusclebear.com.
Here's a profile.
Yeah. All right, here you go, guys. What is this? Oh, my goodness.
This is somebody's profile on bigmusclebear.com.
Oh, God.
Oh, I know him. He's actually a very good dancer.
Wait, how do you know him from just looking at his hiney, his hairy hiney there?
Yes, I recognize the way the hairs are on each cheek.
Yeah.
He purposely doesn't let it cover the crack.
He's from San
That's
Francisco.
Kelly.
Yeah,
Kelly's no bear.
Kelly's from San Francisco.
Why is he a bear? Because he's a beard? He's not fat.
Kelly has very hairy armpits. It's always the talk of the pier.
Yeah. All right. Any other pictures from bigmusclebear.com?
Oh, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of like MySpace for bears. So they could hook up. And
What's that guy doing?
That is a bear.
Rory thought that would be a good pose.
Rory's right. All the boys love Rory. He's the hit of the dance party. He'll put down a little slip and slide. He'll slide around on oil. Ted Eel's dance extravaganza.
Look at Rory.
Look at Rory.
He would just tear up your ass.
Oh, my God, he would.
Look at him closing his eyes. He's probably putting earbuds in.
Yeah.
Listening to the Rent soundtrack.
Let's say hi to Corinne or Corin or whatever. Corinne. Yeah, let's go with Corinne. Sure. Jersey.
guys.
What's up?
I just had a quick question for Ant. I wanted to know if Wolf on the Wharf was anything like the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
Ah, yes, it could very well be. Woof on the Wharf. Remember we met at the Woof on the Wharf dance?
That's right. That's right. You were eating peanuts, and I was crying over bad news about a friend.
Hey, you guys, come on. Who's this?
Oh, that's Per.
Oh, God.
Let's take a look at Per.
What the fuck, his dick is hanging out?
I know, but what are you afraid?
A little.
Go back.
Here it comes. Scared.
Oh, it looks like he mastered Poe a little bit, gentlemen.
Hello. No, he doesn't. He's just happy to have a little plump cock.
Yeah, we call him faucet penis. Because the way it hangs on top of his balls, it looks like your kitchen sink faucet.
He looks like a fucking elephant, a small elephant.
Old spigot dick. He likes when we call him spigot dick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not really. DJ
Look how
Ted
casual he
Eel.
looks,
Ted
though.
Eel's dance
You
extravaganza.
gotta look like he's
Slip on in and dance the tune away. Ted Eel.
Ted Eel's a douche.
He certainly is. Oh, I like this picture. This is lying on the floor. Wow, wait.
This is the upskirt shot. Usually the upskirt shots are pretty hot.
There's no reason. He took a camera, put it on the floor right between his legs, spread his legs. The camera's facing straight up, and it's his whole undercarriage.
You can see his fucking cock hanging down, his hairy ass, and his hairy thigh. You can see this on worstviewever.com.
Dave in New Mexico. Dave.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
What's up?
Just got a question. I keep hearing bits and pieces jumping in and out of the truck about you guys in this limited days on XM.
Well, we don't know if it's the end, that's for sure. We don't want to make it bigger than it is, but we're just throwing facts out there. 77 days left on our contract, and the talks have not begun.
Oh, okay.
Because I do
just wanted
believe
to
they're
make
waiting for
sure.
some kind of merger to go through, if that's going to happen or not, and then maybe we'll know more after that.
Okay, I just didn't know if I needed to get all these XM units lined up out of these vehicles and get them on eBay or what, because you guys are the only reason to be there.
Oh, I
Thank you, sir.
like hearing that.
We like it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. No problem.
All right.
Hope to hear you guys forever.
All right, thank you, sir. Dave in New Mexico. Let's go to Mike in O-Town. Bring it on, brother.
Hey, Amy, how are you?
Welcome aboard, Mike.
Glad to be here. I noticed.
Glad to have you.
I'm just happy that you said that. Just wanted to say that I was at a water park here in Orlando, go figure, with my lady in the lazy river, as we're spinning around, there's more and more giant, hairy, fat men joining the lazy river. Turns out it was, I guess, gay weekend here in Orlando, and everybody was there. What was the name of the water park, you asked? I'll tell you. Wet and Wild. I bet it was. Waddle Doodle.
Waddle Doodle. Indeed.
This guy's a
Can you imagine the filter after
Jesus
after
Christ, look at this
Oh.
fucking guy.
Wait, his cock.
Oh, the skimmer.
Hold on.
This guy's cock is almost to his knees.
And he's wearing a fucking cock ring. You're right. It's actually down past mid-thigh.
It's and he's a big, hairy
muscle guy.
Muscle guy. That's what fucks you in prison.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Well.
Oh, that's Kirk. I know him.
Yes. We've traded some emails.
Yes, he's a big Dave Matthews fan. Yes. I'd rather steal on that.
Oh God.
What happens?
All right. Are we moving on to the Sunday events for Bear Week? Or
Yes, we are. Oh, two guys.
No, this can't be good.
There they are. Two bearded, tattooed guys. One's nuzzling the other one's neck and holding his peck.
Ew. Who's that worse for? Fucking touching the hairy peck or feeling the fucking goatee on your neck?
That's just... It's repulsive.
Well,
it's repulsive to look at.
I would make him shave.
Yeah. Could you be a little blonde Scandinavian boy?
And the guy's
Swedish?
trying to look all tough, while another man is just biting his neck.
You got to be tough to take that.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
What do you do? Like a little soft vag? Take a dick in your ass, softy. Fucking, your little fucking goody two shoes.
Call me a pussy.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. On Sunday.
It's fucking.
They're all laughing because there's a picture of Steve.
Steve just popped up. Hello.
Yes.
You got to put him up on that site.
Yeah, that's probably.
He'd be a hit. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
This guy has got fucking, he's laying on his back, and he's kind of smiling half seductively. He's a beard. He's wearing an open blue terry cloth robe.
And
he's
it's
very
just
hairy.
hair all over the place.
And he has a cock, and it's on his resting on his right thigh, pointing angrily away, while his two droopy balls, they hang like fucking, they look like eyes that have been ripped out of the sockets and are hanging on the front of the face.
He does have very little testes.
Yeah, they're just kind of fucking, and then when you look under it, the bottom of his ass crack looks like a third ball.
Like a malted milk ball.
Yeah, he's awful. I want to squeeze his balls so hard that he passes out in the agony. With both my hands, I want to just grab his balls and squeeze.
Why are we looking at this?
Why
I don't know.
Why are we looking at this?
I mean, it's a radio bit if you look at a couple pictures. It's really gay if you look at 10 like we've done.
Yeah, what do you see the fucking heart on? I'm sporting.
All right, let's go to Sunday's events for Bear Week. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It starts with the Spiritual Bears Join Welcoming Congregations.
What's that?
I don't know.
That's where they bang each other in the spirit.
They fuck each other and chant.
They fuck each other in the soul.
Spiritual Bears Join Welcoming Congregations.
What is he doing?
Yeah, he's got a ruler under his dick, this one.
Is that what it is? I don't know what it is.
I don't know what he's
No,
doing.
it's just his undies.
He looks like fucking Gorilla Boy.
This is Stefan.
Gorilla
Jeff
Boy.
Norris, remember Jeff? He
It's
looks like
Jeff
Jeff.
Norris.
He's great because he's he's supreme white.
He's got very well built. He's very pointy nipples. That's what he's known for on the circuit. Old pointy nipple steps.
On the circuit.
Yeah, Madonna tits. And his cock is kind of... He's got like a weird
Very
sparse...
crooked.
Crooked,
He has a Larry Fine pubic hairstyle.
Yeah.
And it's fucking...
Hey, I'm warning you. Hey, Mo.
Yes, that's what the dick says to the rest of them.
Hey, I'm a dick, Mo.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Mo?
They all yell here. And his fucking cock is pointing straight to the left. It's kind of crooked.
It is very crooked cock.
It looks like it was
broken
hit
in a
with
bar fight.
car. Yeah. Now, what has he got in his hand there?
No, it's his underwear pulled down.
Yeah. So it looks like he's holding...
He slipped his underpants down for the photo, and he's going to slip them back on. He slid them down to mid-thigh, Michael.
Sunday at 11 a.m.
Sunday?
You could
11?
do
What are we doing?
The pool beachside barbecue lunch. Part of Bear Week.
That was
Not
so
much
boring.
Then we move on to Sunday night. You get the festivities rolling from 6 to 9 with the Bear Tag Team Dance.
That's gotta be fun.
What do you tag with?
Stickers for singles, playful bears, and couples with DJ Chris Racine.
Yes, he and I fought for that contract. That Chris Racine aced me out. Boo.
I don't care what Ted says. It's always funny
Ted
for me.
rules. What's that about again? Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy.
Stickers for singles, playful bears, and couples. It's the Bear Tag Team Dance.
Oh, that's gotta be
Tag
fun.
T Dance.
Swing your partner, Dosey Mo. Put your right ball in. Where are we going with this?
Well, then at 10 p.m. you
Freddie Mercury.
It's the hokey
with a little
pokey.
weight.
10 p.m. you move on to the Leather and Chrome Night.
Leather and chrome.
Oh,
that's
right.
good.
That's where they all wear fucking chaps and fuck each other with trailer hitches.
We're immature dicks.
Of course we are. Children.
Monday, we move into Bears at the A House.
Look at Dylan. He's wearing underpants that don't cover his buttocks. Dylan.
That's just silly.
He's wearing a jock.
Easy access.
What is a jock? It's basically, it holds your dick up, and then your whole asshole's exposed.
I know.
Why wouldn't you cover it?
He's wearing that so he can turn to the right and slam that door next to him so the doorknob goes right up his asshole.
The jockstrap is the worst design ever.
Terrible.
Oh, yeah. Lifts your balls in the air and...
How could you not be gay looking at that? It's also nicely showcased.
Well, you got the Bears at the A House. This is Provincetown's oldest gay nightclub. Established in 1798.
There weren't gay people back then.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
By the way,
they invite the Bears for a night of meeting and dancing. Includes the Macho Room.
The Macho Room.
And Little Bar and the Big Bar. Cover not included in the Bear Week passes.
What?
Ooh.
I don't like that.
Dave B. from Philly writes, Opie, get it right. It's the festivities, not festivities.
Ah.
I'm very sorry for that.
Wow.
Well, here's Tim. He's gay.
A guy who...
Here's Tim. He's gay. He's from Dallas, and he has something to say. Tim.
Oh.
I hate this shit, man. It's just, as a gay man, hearing all of these faggots come out and do this, because it puts us back. My partner and I, we're trying to adopt a kid, and you hear this shit about these faggots running around fucking each other constantly and throwing a big party about it, and it fucks us all up. And I can't stand it. I can't stand... we both hate the fact that, you hear around, you hear they talk like fucking... like women and shit like that.
Well,
and
you're kind of a little effeminate with your voice there.
You think?
Tim?
No. I'm scared of him.
Yeah.
I'd be scared of Tim.
You sound a little femmy.
I have been sick, I will tell you that. But I mean,
sorry to hear it.
Oh, boy.
There it goes.
I'm not wearing a bathrobe.
Let's
and
take a
having
call from Statistic from Dallas.
Every time winter hits,
No, I agree
you're
with you,
hoping
though.
it's the flu. I'm hoping.
Please go away.
So we're not going to be seeing at the Gay Pride Parade here in New York next week?
What's the point of that? That sets everything back. That's like you hear
fucks up
black
traffic
people
too.
went through the same crap. Black people went through the same crap. They just want to go out there, work. Have family and do everything. And then you have these people fucking it up.
I know we're all about the jokes, but we were saying that when we were talking about the Gay Pride Parade here in New York. I'm like, we were saying that if you're like a gay guy, that can't be good for you guys to see what they parade around on the streets.
Exactly.
Excuse my interruption.
You're exactly right.
Hold on, Tim. Not to interrupt you, but I'm looking at a photo right now. It looks like Sasquatch is fucking showing his asshole off. It's the hairiest man I've ever seen in my life.
Steps. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
He's got his
Damn
one leg
it.
raised.
If you squint, it looks like the Bigfoot photo from back in the day.
And he's opening his asshole, and it's all hair and matted hair.
You
on
know
his
there's
balls.
just
Awful.
matted shit.
So, Tim, are you still there?
Yeah.
I'm still
Timmy,
here.
listen to me, man. I agree with what you're saying. And, here in New York, they have a fucking... Every 2 weeks, there's people jumping around yelling. It's mostly young kids, I'm gay. Like, they're all angry and shit. Well, shut the fuck up. No one hates you. Go fucking live your life, man.
Holla.
Exactly.
Holla.
You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm down with the struggle.
You're right.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
With that said,
live your life.
Tim,
Yeah.
thank you for your call.
Bye,
With that
Tim.
said, we got to get back to the events for Bear Week because they're starting to get really good. On Tuesday, You got the Whale Watch, the Dolphin Fleet, tickets and info at Lope Square at Head of Wharf. All right, so
the Whale Watch?
Got a little whale watch. So they're known for whales out there in Provincetown. You go on a little boat.
I want
you check out the whales.
Stop.
Then you got the one we talked about.
You know which whale they're all hoping for on their backs, don't you?
Yes.
That's right. Nobody wants a mouthful of blue whales. You got some blue whales in your beard. No.
They're all hoping for the old sperm whale.
They certainly are.
All right, then Tuesday night at 6:30.
Oh, someone's got a little boner in the old tubberoo, doesn't he?
Oh, fuck.
Someone in the tub's got a boner. I'm not pointing any fingers.
What
What a cutie patootie he is.
What is he doing?
He's got a boner in the old tub.
His dick looks like a plug. This guy is in the bathtub, laying back, a little smile on his face.
Yes, he's actually fit in the world's smallest tub. What is he laying in? Fucking asshole.
With just a boner.
Looks like something you carry vitamins in. He's a tiny little man with a fucking one nipple. Ugh.
All right, listen.
Gonna throw a plugged-in iron into that tub. Smile now.
Fucking toaster.
Stupid boner with a little fucking ring around it. Old Saturn cock. A fucking brown ring around his dick. I wonder what that's from. I guess the last fella clenched up and black and blued it.
Like Jimmy.
What a sexy little picture in the old tub.
All right. Tuesday, July 15th, we got the Sunset Dune Tour and Clam Bake with a campfire on the beach for everybody.
Yeah, that clam bake.
And then we get to Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. This is the big get, I'm thinking, for Tuesday.
This is the big one?
Yeah, the event is called Blow Off. I swear to God.
Oh, boy.
Wasn't that just in the news yesterday?
Oh, boy. I think we all know what that's about.
Sure. Blow Off. It's actually Bob Mould and Rich Morell's house party. Comes to P-Town. There's a cover for the Blow Off. Then you move on to Wednesday, and you got breakfast at the Governor's. And then what? You're laughing at the next one? Oh. What is this guy doing?
Oh, God.
He loves Michigan lacrosse.
Michigan lacrosse.
Dude, see, that's a more classy photo.
Is it?
Mike DiStefano?
Yeah, I kid. This is great.
He has good calves. I mean,
That guy's beard and mustache have just melded in and completely covered his mouth.
I'm sure they didn't meld. They're probably glued shut.
No, that's actually shit, Anthony.
Eating a lot of ass, is he?
All right, so you got, then at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, you got the Bears in the Wild.
11 a.m.? A little early.
Bears in the Wild is, it's an event toward the lighthouse, a level walk on causeway through Pitch Pine and Salt Marsh with views of Race Point Lighthouse. Sign up at the Bear Week info booth.
Oh, they must love the lighthouse.
Includes sandwich lunch.
Can you imagine? I sure can.
Oh,
that's all they say at the lighthouse. What is that?
This guy's doing a Superman pose with his hands on his hips.
There's nothing super
legs
about him.
spread.
I know.
His dick looks like a pig's tail.
Look in the rest area behind the.
All right.
It's a janitor. It's a cop. No, it's an uncircumcised fruit.
With fucking little dick.
It's awful.
He has tiny little dick. And he's got Sam's hair for pubes.
Well, you know what it was? He's from a little town where to live there, everyone's penis and balls have to be the exact same length.
What's the name of the town, Jimmy?
It's called fucking Cocktail Frank on Onions. It's a little place in Missouri. He has a little unclipped penis. It's so cute. Look at Ziggy peeking over the fence. Hi, Zig. How are you?
Oh my God.
All right. Now, Wednesday wraps up with Hump Day Karaoke.
Oh, well, it is Hump Day.
Sure. That's from 9 to 1 a.m. And then we move on to Thursday's events for Bear Week.
Ooh.
You got the, I swear to God, you can look it up yourself, Thursday at 10:30 p.m., they have something called the Crisco Disco.
That's
Are they cooking too?
The Crisco Disco will be open for everybody.
Crisco Disco.
70s and
where the greasy dicks go.
70s and 80s night of original gay club vinyl.
Nice.
Yeah.
Crisco Disco.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And then finally Friday.
I love how Danny's got to look for the good ones.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you're actually looking for the good ones.
Believe me, when I first pulled this website up, I'm like, oh, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to pull up like 3 or 4, and then I'm going to bring up the fact that I'm choosing the ones that I like.
That you think are like...
That's the only way to look at it.
But,
there's a whole, like...
But are you looking...
Like I'm passing over some of them going, no, I don't like him, don't like him.
But in order to find the big, hairy, funny ones, you have to pass by ones that you are too good-looking and not funny enough to put up on the screen.
Where's Muscle Dutch?
What?
See, Muscle Dutch.
Muscle Dutch.
Go back to Muscle. Look at Muscle Dutch.
Muscle
Who the hell's
Dutch.
Muscle Dutch?
Oh, God.
Muscle Dutch.
What an old fruit.
Look at him.
Ugh. What a sight. That's a hell of a website.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's do Friday. So then you got Friday. You got the jazz brunch.
How long is this fucking Jesus Christ?
We're just about done.
Enough.
But I mean, how many days are in this fucking?
It's a week. Bear week.
Loads can you shoot on a hairy back?
Exactly. How many fucking rubber cement baths do people have to take when they come balls up in their fucking shoulder hair?
Rubber
cement. Do you know how many guys are going home with little rubber cement balls in the back of their fucking neck and don't even know it?
Picking them off. Ow.
They're on the plane.
Yeah. Oh, on the plane.
Look at this guy.
Look at this one. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Looks like he's squatting, leaning against the wall like he's going to take a shit.
Yes. He's a limbo champion.
All he's got on is his shoes and socks. And again, a boner.
What is Leonardo DiCaprio doing there?
He looks like DiCaprio. He really does.
All right, listen. So you got jazz brunch. Then we're trying to get through this. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. You got the
jazz band, though. Also, they play the rusty trombone in that band. Wonderful.
The rusty trombone.
Then you got the Bears and Friends by the Sea.
Oh, fuck.
Bears and Friends by the Sea.
Look at his pink nuts.
Oh, my God.
Wonderful. Looks like Hubba Bubba. It's old Bazooka Joe nuts.
He does have pink. They're almost sickly balls. Hey, mouse balls. His little mouse balls. His balls are sickly. Well, they're brand new. He just got them.
Little pinkies. You feed his balls to boa constrictors.
You got, the jazz brunch and then the ultimate tea dance sponsored by a Bears Life magazine.
Tea dance.
Bears and Friends by the Sea. And then finally,
dance.
Saturday, July 19th.
Is this it? The last day?
Last one. Well, Jimmy, you could enjoy Under Bear Party.
Under Bear Party.
Wind down from an active week and get comfortable with hundreds of furry guys in boxers and briefs.
Holy shit, what a sight. You walk into that fucking party. Hey, how you doing? They're all just in Speedos and... Ugh.
Look at this guy.
Like he's just lounging on a bench.
Oh, he's
out
relaxing.
of doors.
He likes to relax.
With his leg
naked.
up on the bench there. Yeah, completely naked.
Nothing wrong with that. He likes to kick back and fucking...
An industrial plant behind him.
Right behind a fucking exit 13A in New Jersey.
Yeah.
He likes to relax with Port Newark behind him. Fucking just show his cock and balls off while people drive through Elizabeth, breathing in toxins. It's nice. What the fuck's he doing?
There you have it, Bear Week.
It's a nice looking bench.
Yeah.
Really green stuff on the bench. Fucking asshole, where is he? In Chernobyl? Just relaxing in 3 Mile Island with my affected by radiation cock. His fucking penis is horrible. It's like he has stolen a child's penis and replaced his own with it. Fucking asshole. Big nipples.
Oh my God! Never sit on that bench.
It's very casual, but his left foot, the way it's kind of on the side, on the fucking implies that the gravel's hot. He's got his feet on hot gravel, and he's trying to just relieve them.
You know what must have looked very awkward is when because obviously a friend took the picture. As he was walking over to the bench naked, going, ow, ooh, eat, ow, on that gravel. Because you know it hurt his little tootsies?
Yeah, because he's not used to having big things rammed into his tootsies.
Yeah, maybe he just slid on his ass like a dog because he's used to his ass hurting.
I like the fact that he was looking around for benches. He's like, let's find the one with the most weeds around us. I want the weediest bench I could possibly sit in.
That bench is unused.
It's a horrendous bench.
That's like in the Love Canal area. It's been an abandoned area. Because he couldn't just sit on a park bench like that.
No, not at all.
No.
All right, we got to take a break.
We do.
Yes.
More pictures.
When we get back,
they're sexy.
I might go.
We got our Batman montage. We also have Mike DiStefano. Lakeshore Theater, July 25th and 26th in Chicago. LakeshoreTheater.com.
I have to leave.
A couple minutes, Jimmy. Just a couple.
I want to hear the Batman montage.
All right.
From O&A Pictures comes a story of three friends. We're assholes who all share a common secret.
We have a problem with women. We hate women. And we butt sex each other.
Hi, I'm Father Frank, and I'm a cocksucker.
Living in a world that doesn't understand.
We have the effect of Tylenol PM. We stink.
Bye-bye.
Join them as they travel to a remote Wyoming mountain to experience trust, friendship, and love.
I love spooning nude with another man.
And the most fabulous disco music this side of the Rockies.
Break out the rubber gloves.
Pound, 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 pound.
I'm just going to keep pushing.
We pounded for 2 hours. We just pounded each other's ass.
Brokeback Disco.
What do you guys say we show a little bit of program unity and I'll go to the men's room together?
Jimmy's taking a dump. I gotta pee. There's only one toilet. Open up your legs, Jimmy.
That's right.
Putting the home in homo.
Can I suck your cock?
You grab the shaft, make sure you get a handful of hair and yank up and down.
Coming soon.
The one guy's laying back, the one guy's blowing them.
Hold on tight. We're gonna be wet.
To a bathhouse near you.
Strap it on and stick it square up your ass with a Frederica Bimmel.
Jesus, Opie has a body on him. And we are back with Norton and Friends. Today I have my friends Greg and Tony stopping in.
I enjoyed it.
Hello. It's good to have you.
All right, Jim.
We have Mike DiStefano.
Yeah.
Who's performing at the Lakeshore Theater in Chicago July the 25th and July the 26th.
That's right.
2 shows per night. It's the Lakeshore Theater, Theatre, the old English spelling, .com. It's a theater I did when I was out there, and I thought it was a terrific little place to perform. And I suggest you go see Mike if you're out there. And it's not far, by the way, from where Happy Typing Girl has her cupcake place.
Oh,
and those things are to die for. I mean, don't get me started. I hate a whole bunch. You know. So that's where we are, and they're going to play the Batman montage.
The Batman.
What happened?
The Batman montage.
We definitely want to hear this, because they only have, Stan said I only have 3, because a whole bunch of them didn't say I'm Batman. It's an awful Minneapolis accent.
Hi, John, and all the guys at Niagara Industrial Mall in Niagara Falls, Ontario.
So, Sam, you got
They
3?
listen to our show every day.
Ooh.
Thanks, John, and the gang. Yeah, Batman. Adam West, Batman Explains, Mr. Freeze. So we start with old school Batman.
Michael Keaton or the
Adam West?
Adam West.
It all started with
Going
Mr. West.
way back.
Sure.
To the TV series. How can we forget?
Poor devil. Forced to live in an air-conditioned suit that keeps his body temperature down to 50 degrees below zero. No wonder his mind is warped.
Your pity is all very well, Batman, but what is he up to?
Yes, what is the point of his shenanigans? Icy calling cards, Chief O'Hara, to let me know he's back in Gotham City.
Of course, he wants revenge.
I'm not so sure I blame him.
It was an accident, Batman.
That's right.
You didn't mean to knock that beaker of instant freeze on him during the fight in his laboratory.
You didn't know it was his girlfriend that you fingered at the movies that time. How are you supposed to know?
This dialogue is horrific.
And so Brando would have shot himself listening to this. The horrendous lack of emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just like what we saw last night, huh, Jimmy?
Too bad we couldn't have got a montage of the Joker. We should have that for tomorrow. The original Joker. And Jack Nicholson is the Joker.
50 degrees
and Heath
below
Ledger.
zero.
I'll go through some movies.
All right, good. Thanks, Sam. What's the haps?
The boy wonder is right. He was the culprit, Batman, experimenting with those devilish instant freeze solutions, and for some criminal purpose, undoubtedly.
You're right, you foreigner.
Nevertheless, I feel it's my duty not only to catch him, but with all the medical know-how at our command, to help that sorry creature back to a normal way of life.
That's right. E-Rock. Sorry, Eric. Eric.
And then
I'm sorry.
And then you got the I Am Batman montage.
Oh, this fucking stupid Michael Keaton.
Well, it's Michael Keaton, and then George Clooney, and then Christian Bale.
Oh, good.
What happened to Val Kilmer?
Yeah, you couldn't get him.
Not on such short notice.
I'm Clint
Get him
Eastwood.
saying, I'm Batman.
No, I looked at a lot of Val Kilmer Batman clips.
Batman.
I am Batman, and I'll be at Heartbreak Ridge.
Fucking asshole.
Here we go.
What are you? I'm Batman.
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
We actually do have the other one.
George Clooney just went, hey, I'm Batman.
Yeah,
like George Clooney's is just,
he sounded like he's still on the ER set.
Yeah, ER.
Just, it's, wow, way to like act.
Fucking
Listen again, you're
Dusk
right.
Till Dawn. It's
right.
just George Clooney.
Hey, I'm Batman.
It went from good to awful.
Like, I'm Batman. Hey, I'm George Clooney.
I
I'm
like
Batman.
Clooney's the best.
What are you? I'm Batman.
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
The music was great.
Yeah. I was into Ron and Fez. I think it was probably last week.
Fez.
They were noon to 3, by the way. They were talking about George Clooney's Batman, and they were saying how in an interview, like he pretty much admits that, and he knows that he was the guy to ruin the previous
franchise, yeah.
Batman franchise, and couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Just he laughs about it.
He's like, yeah,
I did that. That was me.
That was me. Screwed up the whole thing.
My bad. Freeze.
I'm Batman.
I wonder what they're going to do with these new Mr. Freezes. I bet he's just throwing ice cubes at everybody.
Don't be
I bet
silly.
he turns the air conditioning on when he leaves. Mr. Freeze is going to be...
Jimmy, before you leave, your buddy, our buddy, Rampage Jackson. We didn't talk about Rampage yet. What happened? Does anyone know?
He's not my buddy. I don't know him well enough.
He did a little hit and run?
Apparently.
Yeah. What's the hit and run all about? A little accident?
That's when you hit something, you don't stop.
But I mean, how bad? Was it like a little fender bender? Did
Nobody
he run
was-
over a kid?
Nobody was hurt, except he got into a couple accidents, I think. And then the cops started chasing him. And then he started driving on like the median. And then on the sidewalk, and people started darting out of the way of his massive truck that has a giant picture of Rampage Jackson
By
on
the
the
way,
side of it.
the lesson today is if you're going to do a hit and run, you shouldn't do it in a car that has your face on the side of it.
Unless Morgan Freeman has built it for you.
Oh, who are you?
Who is this guy, a wrestler
Batman.
or something?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Who's
and
Jackson?
I'm the same guy you saw in every other movie. We get it. Freckled blackface. Andy
freckles.
Dufresne.
And to do frame.
Shut up.
Rampage.
Everything after glory he's sucked in.
Rampage Jackson fights in the UFC.
Yeah. He and I had a few incidents.
Yeah.
A few run-ins.
Not at all.
So they held him by gunpoint, right? He was on the ground. I saw that picture.
Yeah, how else are you going to pin him? No one's jumping on him. No one's putting him in a fucking, the old Greg Valentine figure 4 leg lock. I got to go, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
But Jimmy, you're going to miss Daddy Hunt.
Yeah. Please, so if you think I don't belong to this site, I'll give you my fucking password.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Daddy Hunt.
Where the hell? It was Derek who found Daddy Hunt?
Unsurprisingly, Travis, I am the survey.
Of course he does. Yes, my username is Steve, and the password is lazy.
Oh, shit.
Travis was actually looking for Mommy
Where is
Hunt,
he?
but came up with this instead.
Where is he?
Fuck. That's a bad joke, sorry.
All right, Jimmy.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, Jimmy.
Bye, Jim. Thanks.
All
right, Jimmy. We'll see you later.
Yeah, I got to go get a CAT scan, motherfucker.
No.
Yes.
There goes Jim Norton.
Jimmy.
And that's how it ends for Jimmy, his last appearance on our show.
Oh.
Who knew it would
say
end like
that.
that with him just casually walking out?
Yeah.
Saying he's got to get a CAT scan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't say that. Knock wood.
Mike.
Yes.
DiStefano. No, it's for his sinus stuff.
Yeah, he's got problems. He might have sleep apnea, he said. I have sleep apnea.
Do you?
Yeah. You have to wear a machine. I have to sleep with a...
You have to do the machine.
Yeah, it's awful, man.
How do you get a good night's sleep with a mask on your face?
You know what?
It's supposed to make you sleep better, but
once you
doesn't
get used to it, it's not that you don't even... I used to sleep 12 hours. I could sleep 10 hours a night, but I wake up tired.
Yeah.
Not anymore. The CPAP, it's called, it makes you sleep well. And this morning I woke up. It was, unfortunately, I hate Jews now.
Why? Out of the CPAP machine, it must have blew some kind of anti-Semitism into my system.
What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny. I want people to come see me in Chicago.
No Jews are going to come.
Yeah, you just
no
alienated your audience.
I believe there's a few Jews in Chicago.
Are there,
too, my friend? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
The Jews caused AIDS.
Wow.
All right.
That is a bold
Jewish
statement.
I didn't know we were having Homeless Charlie back on the show.
Gay Jewish
right?
monkey.
Yeah. Why don't we do What's the Haps before we get to line of the day?
Great.
We're going back to What's the Haps with young Sam Roberts. So, Sam, what's the Haps?
I don't know. I went down the All-Star game, I guess was yesterday, and they had a massive parade.
Huge parade.
And they shut down all these streets.
Red carpet running down 6th Avenue.
For 18 blocks.
18 blocks, barricades set up, lots of people lining 6th Avenue as all of the All-Stars drove up 6th Avenue.
Old timers, too. Yogi Berra was in the back of one of those trucks.
What does Yogi Berra have to do with baseball? I never understood that.
His ears were flapping pretty good, though. So you talked to the peeps on the street for What's the Haps?
Asking them, what's the haps?
I see this big red carpet and all these people and barriers. Now I want to find out what's the haps.
What's the haps?
Why would you steal Jimmy's What's the Apps, by the way?
Okay, well,
and come up with What's the Haps.
If we go back, it's on the record. What's the Haps was created before What's the Apps was created.
So. I would say you have to prove that somehow.
Did you trademark What's the Haps? Or
it's in the process of being trademarked.
Oh boy! No,
I mean,
no.
But what's
the Apps?
I mean, no, because What's the Apps was done several days. Maybe
now you just
week.
sound like you're trying to explain yourself. I want to hear some What's the Haps.
All right, let's do it.
We meet Ray, who was at the All-Star Parade.
All right, so we're here outside the baseball parade with Ray. Ray, what's the haps?
I can't hear you.
I said, what's the haps?
You heard it.
Today's parade should be a big one, and hope the American League wins.
Are you emotional about the fact that this will be the last All-Star game in the stadium?
Yeah, being the fact that I was at the one in '77. Unfortunately, I can't be the one tonight. But yeah, I'm sorry to see the stadium go down. But time's got to change, and time for a new stadium.
Don't you think it'll be pretty much exactly the same at the new stadium?
It's probably going to look better, but it's going to take a while to get used to it.
Ray doesn't have a job, does he?
He's a principal at a high school in the Bronx.
Poor Ray.
Yeah, Ray was
just looking for some free fun.
Thought he
just these guys walk around New York City looking for free fun.
Free fun. What's going on over here?
Yeah.
Then somebody comes up with a mic and they figure, I'll be on sports radio or something. This is going to be great.
And then they find out it's What's the Haps.
Right. With young Sam Roberts, we got more Ray.
So, have you been keeping up to date with the latest, with what's going on with Obama?
No comment on that. Just here for the baseball. I'm not into politics.
No comment.
Have you decided who you're going to vote for at all?
Tell you the truth, no. As of today, no. I'm still 50-50.
But you're hoping the American League wins tonight?
Yeah, sure. And I hope the Yankees make it to the World Series and win number 27.
All right, great. Well, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Ray was a douche.
Guy's got a lot of wishes. I like how he has no comment. Oh, yeah. What about that Obama thing? No comment. No comment. Get these cameras out of my face. Big important guy that he is. No one that is of no importance.
No.
You should not ever say no comment.
Plus, he had a well-formulated opinion on who he wants to win the All-Star game, but couldn't figure out who he wants to be the president yet.
I love the people that are, they're protecting their vote, who they're voting for.
It's a secret ballot.
It's a secret.
We have been given the right to secret ballot.
Right. Like
no one gives a fuck who you're voting for.
Like the Nazis, they're going to come and take you away if you have the wrong answer.
Yes, you voted for the wrong guy.
It's either that dope or that dope.
Right.
Which dope you're voting for?
Right. Exactly.
What are you protecting?
New poll. Just 5% of blacks have a favorable view of McCain. Among black voters, Obama 94%, McCain 1%. Now don't try to bullshit me and tell me that they're not voting on racial lines. That is an absolute landslide.
Black people are tired of white presidents.
No shit. Sorry.
Anyone else notice that McCain is the only white guy that his skin color is lighter than his white hair?
Yeah,
oh my
that's amazing.
God.
He is
Never seen that
ultra
before.
white.
Yeah, this is going to be
And that
rough.
goes with what I said earlier. So you got 94% in favor of Obama, right? Obama? That's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of people disappointed when they realize that things are not going to drastically change.
Right, they're not. You're right.
They're not going
I
to drastically
actually-
change. They are
yeah.
going to be so disappointed.
Of course.
Somewhere around this time next year. They're going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, every 4 years, everyone expects that, it's going to all change. The world, how, fuck, shut the fuck up.
It's only, 3 million people.
Who vote.
No, 300 million people in the country.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 300 million people in the country.
Right.
So you take, 30 million, 10% or so.
Is black?
Is black.
I'd say
30
less.
million. What?
I would say less.
No, it's 10%. It's between 10 and 12.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So 30 million. Boy, and if 99% of them voted, it would just be a landslide.
But it's states.
Yeah, I know.
It's not many.
You don't
black
really
people
get your
in
individual
Maine
vote.
And New
That's why
Hampshire,
Republicans in New
Vermont,
York,
and-
you could stay home.
Yeah.
So you don't have to vote because
It's already decided.
always New York will always go Democrat, and they will always give it to the Democratic candidate.
We truly don't have a voice in New York.
No.
Obama wins New York. It's
when
guaranteed.
you go to the polling, they're like, all right, I'm voting Republican, and you pull the handle. Doesn't mean shit.
Right. Right.
Because the state is going.
Well, because they didn't trust us with voting for the president in the end.
It's the Electoral College.
Yes. All right, let's go back to the streets.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of What's the Haps?
What's the haps?
Who do we got next? Anthony?
Oh, yeah, Anthony.
I was down there, and Sam came up to me and said, "What's the haps?" And you could hear this sound of me punching him in his face.
Right.
Short. All right, so we're here at the baseball parade with Anthony. Anthony, what's the haps?
The haps?
Yeah.
What is the haps?
That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know. What is the haps?
The haps means like what's happening. It's like an abbreviation for what's happening.
Oh, well, right now is we're just waiting for the All-Star Game parade.
Do you have any plans on who you're going to vote for in the upcoming presidential election, whether it's Obama or McCain?
Officially, not really, but I'm leaning towards Obama.
Did you see all the controversy all of a sudden with the picture of him on the New Yorker?
Yeah,
What did you think?
That's kind of low. I don't know why they did that.
Kind of low. Yes, low indeed.
I'm glad he was able to unofficially give his word, though.
Sam, this is terrific stuff you got from the street, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Just amazing.
Thank you. You don't buy that it was satirical?
Not really, no. But they may say it is, but, they should have done it, they should have thought about it twice.
What do you like about Obama?
I think he's a different type of president, He brings a big change. Even though he's experienced, he knows what he's doing. And most importantly, he's all about values.
What?
Does the fact that he's black have anything to do with it?
Not at all, no.
No. And are you upset that the Neon Men aren't going to be on the new Shea Stadium? Are you glad to see those terrible things go?
Yeah, I think that should, be brought down with the Shea Stadium.
All right, well, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No problem, thanks.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
That guy just came off as an idiot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stupid people.
What ethnic background was he?
He was Spanish, I think.
He was Spanish. Voting for Obama because he's all about values.
Mm-hmm. And different.
And he's different. Mm-hmm. He's a different president, even though he's not elected yet.
Right.
Boy, that guy was an idiot.
But everyone's like that.
I know. That's the majority of the country.
The reason for them voting is just always something dumb. Oh, boy. Here we go. We meet non-specific Colin. What is this about?
Well, Colin wouldn't take a stand on some of my first line of questioning.
Ah.
You don't buy that it was satirical?
Not really, no. But they may...
What happened? We did that one already, right?
Yeah.
Who could tell? That means you'd have to be paying attention.
Well, come on. Let's.
All right, here's Colin.
All right, so we're outside the baseball parade with Colin. Colin, what's the haps?
I don't know.
What's happening today? What's this all about?
Okay, this is some old All-Stars and Hall of Famers are coming down the parade to give them a red carpet here.
Who are you looking forward to seeing?
Really, all of them. There's a lot of these guys I grew up with.
Who'd you like watching play when you were younger?
Really, everybody just enjoy the game.
Do you have any favorites?
They all were.
He's got a lot of favorites.
Yeah, this guy.
They all are.
You know,
This guy's a cunt.
I grew up with them.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You grew up watching them.
Everyone. Just loving everyone.
Colin doesn't want to answer a question, huh?
No. Are you a Mets fan or a Yankee fan?
Mets fan.
Are you depressed that they're tearing down Shea Stadium?
Yeah.
Why? Do you think it's time for a new stadium?
Yes.
Do you think they'll put those goofy neon men on the new building?
I have no idea.
Oh, jeez.
What about that awful apple that pops up?
They said they're going to do it.
You think they
The
should?
new apple or the old apple is going to go up.
Why?
It's part of the symbol of Shea. Fans wanted it.
Did you want it?
It's fine.
How do you think Mr. Met's head got so big? What do you think's wrong with him?
Absolutely nothing. Except that he's probably very hot.
I'm with you on that one. Thanks a lot, Colin.
Okay.
I
Same to you.
loved his improv skills were fantastic on that piece.
Scott from Hop Hog writes, what's the name of this segment again? Thanks for the naps with Sam Roberts?
No, it's called What's the Haps? It's where we go out and find out what's happening.
Well, Scott thinks it's called What's This Steaming Pile of Crap with Sam Roberts.
Well, unfortunately, Scott is an idiot.
Oh, damn.
Take that, Scott.
Mike,
I actually like it.
Yeah.
You can wake
I think
up from
it's
your
good.
nap, Mike. What do you think of what's the
I think it's
haps?
great, man. It's fucking good stuff, little buddy.
Thank you very much.
Little buddy.
You should come up to the Bronx and talk to some of the people in my neighborhood. It'll be funny.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, they're fucking retarded.
They would love them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that then.
Yeah, we'll do it together. I'll go out with you. We'll do something.
All right, great.
We'll talk to like Italian guys about like the war in Iraq. You know, you'll hear just the dumb. You gotta go over there with a fucking baseball bat and just start cracking people's fucking heads open, eh? I'm roasting Big Pussy in a couple of weeks over at that club, the fucking fag joint.
That's a great plug. That'll get people there,
What's
Mike.
it called? No, you can't come.
Well, I
It's
don't know.
not-
With all that info,
It's what's that?
that fucking club over there, that fucking fag joint.
The roast place where they do all the roasts.
Friars Club?
The Friars Club, yeah. That fucking fag joint.
Why do you think it's a fag joint?
I don't know. It's just.
I hear a lot of
douchebags.
guys like to, go for steam over there.
Steam,
Yeah,
the whole
they-
steam thing
yeah.
is just a little odd.
Yeah, it's like a fucking
Go
gay
for a
bathhouse.
steam.
Wow.
But I'm roasting Big Pussy, and I'd rather just fucking shoot him. Because he's just such a fucking nothing. Like, like,
You really know how to get the heinies in the seats there, Mike.
Is this not good marketing? Am I not marketing myself properly?
Basically, you're making sure no one sees you roast Big Pussy.
No, you can't come. It's not a public thing.
All right.
It's being done in private is some shit. That's so funny. I'm tired now, man. I think we should just fucking
try doing this every morning, Mike. Eh?
Can't do it.
Line of the day, sponsored by Carbonite.com. Carbonite backs up your computer hard drive so you never have to worry about losing any of your files. Check it out at Carbonite.com.
Yes.
Promo code XM. Are you wearing a skirt?
Skirt.
Oh, okay, I thought I was seeing some.
Oh, really?
Someone in the front row looked like they might have had a skirt on and their legs might have been wide open.
Oh.
Thank God it's only black shorts because I had a few comments to make. Did you have fun today? You didn't have fun today? Oh, okay. Nod, yes. Here is a runner-up line of the day.
Because I got it from him, I got it from higher up than him. Why are you still here at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh, well, I had
I just
all
got
this
in.
to do.
I remember that. That was good.
That was a good slam on
Mike,
you,
you
Ron.
remember
That was
when
great.
that happened?
I remember that shit. That was
You know-
back over there.
Back in the old days
Back
over
in
at
the
the other
day.
place.
I was over there, now we're over here.
Hey, I'm over here now.
See what happens? Runner-up line of the day. We got another one.
course.
You don't want me at your pool party.
I do.
Yeah, why don't you want us at your pool?
I do. Everybody's invited. But you want to make a duty in my pool?
I do.
Don't make a duty.
I want nothing more than to get out and just giggle and point to the middle of the pool and have you go get your stupid net.
It's amazing.
You like that one too, Mikey?
I like it all. It's all funny shit. Norton.
What's up with you today? Are you tired now?
Yeah, I'm pretty wiped out. I didn't sleep at all. I went through the whole night.
Why don't you guys sleep before you come on the show?
Because I was at...
Everyone says the same thing. They don't sleep before they do our show.
Because we're all nervous. No, because I did spots last night till like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. Get home at 2:30. You don't sleep.
Yeah, sleep for a couple hours, right?
Yeah. I'm tired, man.
Here's another runner-up line of the day. Yeah, we make him talk like that because he looks like he's British.
He looks English.
So now we don't even acknowowledge that he's from New Jersey.
He looks
anymore.
like a female tennis player. I got one.
Never heard that one before, sir.
It's about time Mike D got the fucking joke of the day.
No, you got the runner-up line of the
So
day.
what? At least I'm on it. I've never been on it.
Yeah, but think about it. Who really saves their silver medals from the fucking Olympics? Who gives a shit? It's all about the gold.
But you know what, my friend? I'll tell you what.
Yeah?
The less people that are on the show, comic-wise, the closer I get to getting up.
What?
In other words, there were no other comics on today but me. And Norton. I mean, but he's here every day, so.
Yeah.
So you just stepped up into Norton's spot now that Norton's gone, too.
Yeah.
For, the last
15
minutes of the show or whatever it is.
That's right.
Here, Mike, I think you need some 5-hour energy. What you won't feel is jittery or crash. Why don't you try the 5-hour energy, Mike DiStefano? Doesn't jack you up with sugar, caffeine, and herbal stimulants. I'm supposed to make this sound natural. So try that 5-hour energy, Mike. Instead, it's packed... Oh, wait, it doesn't have that stuff. Oh, yeah. Instead, it's packed with stuff that's good for you, Mike. Like B vitamins, amino acids, Mike, and enzymes, Mike.
Right.
All right. So you enjoy that.
See what I could do.
That's a freebie on us.
Thank you.
First one's free. You know how that works, right, Mike?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Mike knows how that shit works, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Here's the first one. It's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, JC in Jersey, before we get to line of the day. Go ahead.
Hey, Mike. I saw you back in 2006.
Yeah.
I got drugged into the Laugh Factory by those animals on the street, and it ended up being a great show. You were at the end. You were fucking hilarious, dude.
Thank you, man.
Relax. Chill the fuck out. People are going to come see you, especially the O&A fans.
That's right. Lakeshore Theater, July 25th and 26th in Chicago, Illinois, my friend.
All right, I'm going to calm down. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you tried, and after the show, you tried to trick me and my girlfriend into saying something bad about you. We were walking down the back stairs, and you had on glasses, a hat, and a jacket that you didn't have on stage.
Uh-huh.
And you looked at me and you go, how about that last asshole? What a dick he was.
And it was me I was talking about.
Yeah, you were trying to get us to slam you in front of your face. I'm like, dude, you were hilarious.
What's wrong with me, do you think? You think I just hate myself?
I think so.
I'm serious. I'm so desperate right now. I'm asking callers to help me.
I loved your joke about punching the Jamaican bitch in the pussy. Fucking hysterical.
Nice. I didn't actually call her a bitch, though.
All right.
Okay. Well, she was anyways.
Yeah.
Punching out.
All right. Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
buddy.
Let's say hi to Fontaine, and then we're going to do line of the day and get the fuck out of here. Fontaine.
Hey, man.
What? How do you say your name?
You fuck it up every time I call.
All right, well.
It's Fontaine. Opie.
He said it right.
All right. What do you got?
Yeah, he did.
What do you got?
Jeff Green probably got some of that 5-hour energy deep kicking Jeff right now.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
see, now he just decided to remove all
damn.
subtleties about it. And he's talking about my girlfriend, Mike.
Oh, wait. What did he say, this little fuck?
He said Seth Green is taking some of that 5-hour energy drink and deep D'ing my girlfriend.
Oh, come on, Fontaine. That's... you can't say that kind of stuff to people.
Yeah, Sam, I'm sorry. I should probably say Jess's Pink Socket is brought to you by 5 Hour Energy.
Listen. All you're doing is making the 5 Hour Energy people question whether they should
Shut up.
sponsor this show.
Yeah,
Mike
you're
D.
not.
Stefano,
Yes.
Mike D.
Yeah.
As an O&A fan, man, we can tell who's going to be hilarious. I've never heard you on stage,
Yeah.
but we can tell your presence in studio. You have got to be a funny motherfucker.
Oh,
If
thanks.
I ever get the chance to see you, I'm going to see
That's what
you.
you want to hear after 3 hours of radio, that you gotta be a funny motherfucker.
No, he's not saying that.
You know,
no,
you
no,
gotta
he's
be.
saying,
You gotta be.
No, he's saying he can tell I'm a funny guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like I gotta be like you're pressuring
I heard
me.
gotta be. If you're on with Opie and Anthony, you gotta be.
You gotta be.
funny.
Haven't you don't even know how your own people express themselves. I'm gonna start my own radio show. I'll let you know. Give me your email address.
Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Click.
Hey, what about Obama? You're black and you're... All right.
Yeah.
That was
Black
the reason
and
we
you
took
proud?
his call.
Yeah, I know.
He won't admit. And we like when the black guy and the black,
was he
and
a
the
colored
black
fella?
girl says, I'm voting for Obama because he's black.
Because he's black.
Right. And
That's
I don't
the
blame him
honesty
one
right
bit.
there.
How could you blame that? How could you blame people for that? Fuck that. We've
Be
been doing
honest.
it all our lives. Come on.
By the way-
Anthony, if a Italian guy gets caught, he didn't do it.
No, he's guilty. I know that.
No, but we kind of have that thing too. Where we stick
No,
together.
I know they're
Maybe
guilty.
not you rat bastard.
I know they're guilty.
I know, but would you tell? Would you?
I'm not gonna rat.
Right. So, like, we have an Italian thing, and I think black people have the same thing we have. We should honor it.
What? Big cocks?
Dude, I think you're very racist, man.
Do you think?
What do you...
You think I'm racist? No, I am the biggest racist there
I
is.
don't know if you are.
Patricky, my pal Patricky O'Neill has
racist
called
too.
me a racist many
Yeah, but
times.
Patrice
and
admits
Patrice
he's
is
a
a
racist.
racist.
He's honest about
We're
his
all
shit.
racist. Just come on, lighten up. Everyone's a
Patrice
racist.
and Anthony were the same
Lighten
color,
up.
they would be the best of friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No
but we're
joke
not.
there. They
So
really
we're
would be.
mortal
Yeah,
enemies.
you can't bring
like
them
the
to the
snake and the
neighborhood.
mongoose.
Sam, do I have permission to slam you and your girlfriend?
Yes.
All right. With that, Scott from Hop Hog writes, what's the name of Sam's bit? Again, Seth Green gave his girlfriend the claps.
Okay, well, that's just stupid.
With Sam Roberts crying.
Yeah.
That's
And
very...
Pat D from Matawan writes, Jess's new bit.
Yeah.
Her head... fucked it up. Her head in Seth Green's laps.
Oh, jeez. I've got 2 words for all those people.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Oh, wow. How do you like that?
I got 2 words from him too.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Grow up. Sons of bitches. I like Sam. He needs to be protected, not fucking ridiculed, man.
Thank you. I've
It's
always
like I
thought
feel like
that
the guy I take a flamethrower to this place.
Yeah.
Like that movie.
What movie?
The
Yeah.
blind dude. He helped
Right.
the kid at the end.
The flamethrower.
Right.
What movie?
I'm going to
man?
take a flamethrower to this place. Remember?
The blind guy.
You don't
The
hurt
blind guy?
this boy, you embrace him.
Right. Yeah, the blind guy.
Yeah, you embrace me.
Blind Fury with Rucker Hauer.
No.
Damn.
No, Danny.
Taking shots in the dark.
Danny,
I'm trying
come
so
on
hard.
now.
Why don't we do line of the day? Here
Come
it
on.
is.
Let's do line of the day.
Here.
I'm trying to think of what it could possibly be.
Line of the day.
Fucking thing.
Line of the day.
So funny. Prick.
He has a little unclipped penis. It's so cute. Look at Ziggy peeking over the fence. Hi, Zig. How are you?
Not only am I gay and incompetent, but I'm stupid.
Bravo.
It is great.
All right, why don't we get the fuck out of here?
All right.
Mikey?
You guys have been fabulous. Thank you so much. Fabulous. Come see me in fucking Chicago.
Chicago.
Lakeshore Theater.
Yeah.
Mike's a
July,
very
man.
funny motherfucker.
LakeshoreTheater.com.
Yes. July 25th and 26th.
That's right, motherfucker.
With that, we're out.
Oil prices plummet by more than $6
we didn't
a
even
barrel
fucking
today.
talk about that.
I just want to say briefly, it's because George Bush had a speech yesterday, and he went on, and after listening to this program, the Opie and Anthony Show, President Bush decided to repeat verbatim what I said. Drill, drill, drill for oil. That's what he said. Drill, drill, drill. And the price of oil goes down.
Dropping. Dropped a lot yesterday and it's dropping more today.
Doesn't matter if he's really going to drill or not. It's all a psychological thing. If he says we're drilling, the price will go down. If these fucking assholes say, oh, we're shutting down refineries, we're not going to drill, we're doing, then the price goes up. Be smart. Just keep saying what you're wrong. Actually, send fucking equipment to Alaska and stuff. Start shipping. It takes forever to get that shit done. Yeah. But if it's like, well, supplies for oil rigs are being sent to Alaska as we speak, price goes down again.
Yeah.
You should but keep this all under your hat, everybody. President Anthony. Yes.
George Bush, okay. John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King both died at the top of their game. They were young men, brilliant futures. But really, if they would have lived long enough, we would have realized they were just as big as scumbags as everyone else. Bush, remember when he said, we're going to get those terrorists? Remember he said that? We're going to get those terrorists. If he would have died right then, he would have been remembered as a good human being.
Great man.
Yeah. But he's not. He's a fucking piece of human shit.
All right, Mike. That's just brilliant. Wonderful.
Isn't that good? Oh, it's not good?
That's good.
Could you get in trouble for that?
I don't know. We'll check Bleach Park later.
No, just erase it, can you?
I know. Mike just being funny. That's all. We did line of the day?
I love President
We did that, okay. And now a word from Sam's girlfriend.
That's awful. Today is our 3-year anniversary, so thanks a lot.
Hey.
Thanks a lot.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
You got just that thing you were talking about?
What thing?
That thing.
There's no thing.
You said you're going to get us something real nice.
Oh, what kind of thing?
Hey, could we?
I didn't say anything.
Could we make an announcement today? So.